Got me dead in the street for show. And I hate po-po. Bang, 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 bang. Oh my god, there's so many people over here waiting for me. Wow. Ready. Pop out chat. Hi, guys. Hello. All right. 10 years later. Listen. 10 years later. I was technically live. That doesn't mean I'm a part. I was technically live still. I can't be late if I was already streaming. That doesn't work. I started streaming like 8:30 this. Fuck you guys, dude. I've been live for 4 hours today already. I don't want to hear it. You guys suck. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't look at me. Yo, also 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. Chat, what did I say yesterday? Full cam. What did I say yesterday? I said, today is a new day. Okay? I had a bad prediction day. But guess what? We improved upon it. We took a little nugget of information from our poor performance. We learned from those. And guess what we turned that into? A 5-0 day. And just like yesterday, today is going to be a similar result. We're not dropping a prediction, ladies and gentlemen. The OPTIC Texas Gaming Clan are going to beat the fuck out of the Minnesota Rocker. FAZE Gaming Nation is going to beat the shit out of the Toronto Ultra. The Toronto Ultra are going to eliminate OPTIC Texas from the tournament, unfortunately. And there is going to be a rematch of the winners finals in which FaZe will be victorious yet again. I mean, 2 times in the same day. And be crowned your Major 1 Boston CDL Tournament Call of Duty World Champions. And you guys may be thinking to yourself, Sam, that's not going to happen. But guess what, guys? They called me a madman yesterday. They said, Sam, you don't know ball. They said, Sam, the coin is doing the thinking for you. And guess what? I know ball. I do. I do. I do know ball. Nice. Yo, I'm getting these monologues down, chat. These are impressive. I'm getting these monologues down. You guys like that? I'm a fucking actor, dude. Cloud, thank you for the $2, man, because of a coin. Yep, there it is. And there it is. Great. Yesterday is yesterday. Yep. Correct. My God, there's already so. Hey, guys.
Mr. Sam, I'm just sweating my picks right now, trying to figure out.
What's up, Sam? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic, gentlemen. How are we?
I am doing absolutely phenomenal.
Cop the
FC
dub.
Black World Champions.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Over middle lap. Yep.
Here we fucking go. Here's the tweet.
That's a good tweet.
Oh shit.
I don't know why it took forever to post, but this pick does
Glad
go
you.
hard.
Appreciate you, man. Fun up. Okay. Oh, we gotta do the flips. I gotta shut. Coin flips. Okay.
Facing with the double chains.
Alrighty, gentlemen. What the fuck? Get off my screen. All right. OPTIC. Rocker. Got OPTIC anyway. This shit's fucking easy. FaZe Ultra. I have Ultra losing the series to the Atlanta FaZe. I mean, is it? All right. I have Ultra in this one.
Yo, OPTIC got hand warmer pouches like the fucking baseball players and the football players be. Yo, that shit's fire, bro.
Grand Finals?
That shit is fucking
FaZe.
fire, man. But I gotta text the boys, man. I gotta text the boys.
Guys, I fear the coin has the Toronto Ultra as your Major 1
Black
champions.
on top, yes, sir.
Guys, I fear the coin has your...
I'm texting the guys, chat. I gotta text the guys, bro. I gotta text the fucking guys, man. I gotta text the fucking guys,
no.
man. Hold up, bro.
This isn't good, chat. Chat, this is not good. Listen, the coin is 0-1 against your boy, ball knower.
Yes, sir, man.
This is not good. This is not good. The coin did say optic, but not. Those are not my picks. Those are not the coin's picks. Those are my picks.
Yeah, right.
The coin
Comedy
has ultra. This is not good. This is not good. Do we flip for the fake one? Okay, we'll flip for the fake one. Chat, I was doing my predictions, not the coins. All right, now we'll flip for the fake one. Guys. Big. That's big. That's big. That's big. Nice. What's up, Slim? Top of the morning, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Chat, we're not going to be able to do the whole tournament today, unfortunately. I think we are probably going to be able to do loser semis and winners finals, and then I'm off. So I apologize. I was preoccupied before this tournament was announced.
Jimmy in my chat came with a super chat. He said he'll smoke you in golf any day of the week. Text this location. The wager's there. The wager's there, bro.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because he told me to tell you that.
Ben did miss his putt last night. He might be on a slide.
Bro, it was a bad putt. Okay, it happens.
Okay. You were 8 for 8, Ben. Don't let us forget that.
Yeah, I was on a hot streak, and then we sat around for 12 hours.
We did sit around for 12 hours. That is
I was
correct.
ice cold for that putt.
Caught a whiff of your chair when you got up, and it knocked your putt out.
Okay, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Guess Optic is gonna try and wear the white shirts today, but I don't know how it's gonna go. Unless they're allowed to wear them now.
We got triple invasion in this series. I've never been less dopeless. Or less dope.
I just don't know what to do with my picks, bro.
What, your props?
Yeah, I'm so fucking stuck on my props right now.
I know, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got no fucking
I
idea what to
apologize.
do.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Playing rec league hoops for my River City. My teammate goes, "You know, Octane went to high school together." When I told him I was in a COD. That's fire. Let's go.
Bro, we fucking did this shit, bro.
Love that.
Let's fucking go, dude.
It's a good fucking championship Sunday montage right here.
I apologize, Chad. I would stay if I could, but I can't. I'm sorry. Skirt.
Why are we cutting footage from fucking
Skirt.
2 weeks ago?
Shout out Journey. Oh, we do get the whites. Ooh, the optic whites.
This is fire.
This is good. Dude, all the league media so far has been very good.
Yeah, it's been heat.
It's been real good. Bump, 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 bump. On the flank later?
Bro,
No,
this is so far.
That
was sick. That was sick.
That was very good.
Welcome back to Boston, baby. We are coming at you live from Fenway.
A regular PS5 controller. Do I need control freaks or pro play default sticks? Usually, please help. That's personal preference, buddy. If you want control freaks, use them. If you don't, don't. Some players use them, some players don't.
Texas fights for their life and for a spot in the top 3
You see that?
against Minnesota Rock.
You might have used code Zuma.
Yeah, no fucking
Use code Zoom and what?
Chad, no watch party for me after Winners Finals, and I'm not on the flank that. I'm sorry.
Use code Zuma Go Synergy Battle Beaver Prize Picks. Yes, good.
Prize Picks.
That's insane, man. I've known the kid since he was 13.
Prize Picks. I can't use code
It makes me a
Zuma.
little bit emotional, right? Because like
Boop,
he puts
boop,
all his passion
boop,
into the
boop.
game.
I think Jay feels
and
this
obviously
guy
he
with a
doesn't
Dak
walk away with
Prescott
the
jersey
W,
right
but he
behind
puts
him.
himself
Are they
in
gonna
that
gas
position
fit
to be
FC
who he
Black
wants
on a
to be.
desk or
Just
no?
gotta like just keep on supporting that young man because this is only the start for him.
Being a dad makes you soft, and I love
I know,
it.
right? I'm a dad.
He's the man. You know, he had a great performance there, and then also FaZe Black. You know, you got some former pros in there
There
performing.
you go. And played
really,
guys.
really well. And Asim, a community favorite, goes off in the final to get the W. Challengers just popping, man. If you aren't hip, make sure you start tuning into these guys.
Ali, real
W
quick,
for man.
out of the FaZe Black players, we saw them all in the Pro League last year.
Yes.
Who's the first one to come back up?
Ooh,
Let's
this
go.
is a
Let's go,
really tough
nameless.
question.
Let's
The
go
first
to
one
air.
back
All
up,
of them.
Who gets poached first?
It might be Kremp simply because he's a little bit newer, and so because he was in the league last
feel
year
it's
as
all
like
of
his
them.
rookie year, I feel like he would be the first one to be like, oh, he didn't get that much of a chance. Let's bring him on back up.
Well, if you've been here in Boston,
hear
you
it's
heard
all
the
of them.
rumors around the bar. Some teams are
he
already
definitely got a
considering
chance.
some
I don't agree with
moves
Ali
that
on
would
that.
get crazy
I think the
after
entire
today.
roster.
But let's catch you up
Yeah,
with
like,
everything that's gone down leading
Wait,
up
do we?
to
Do you guys
this
think that all
moment.
four of them are gonna be in the league
Yesterday,
after this?
a big day. We were in the venue
Like
for
FaZe
12
Black?
hours
Yeah.
of action.
They
and
should
you gotta
go
give
straight to the
props
league as a
teams
full
like
squad with the way
Minnesota.
they've been
They're
playing.
still kicking your
rookie.
names.
Yeah, they've been unbelievable, right?
It-
The
it's not-
turnaround
they-
that
they
they've
work
had
good
since
together,
the
bro.
holiday
They play really
break,
good off
everything's
each other.
been playing so well, and they get to land. And
To be honest with you, I don't know if you watched challenges at all, but
I didn't watch
they
any.
ran through it. Sam. They
Oh, I
ran
know
through
they.
it.
I know they shit on everybody, but I didn't watch them.
Yeah, they ran through it, bro.
I'm impressed with some of the individuals on this team, right? Like Linz, he's got to be the front runner right now for Rookie of the Year. He has been the guy getting them out of every tough situation, and they don't have a weak game mode. They've been working on their map pool literally while they're in this tournament, and they've had players who start off slow and then turned up like Vivid. So everything that you've needed to see, you have seen thus to this point.
And I think for me, the player that's really surprised me for this Minnesota Rocket squad, it has to be.
Yeah, I'd be
accuracy.
surprised,
Like, he
Chad,
turned out to be
if
a totally
all
different
of
player.
FaZe
We're
Black
talking
is
about
in the league
multiple
after
different
this.
years, playing with that tactical input on your controller. So that means you don't have that.
I don't know why,
slot
but I have a
chance.
weird feeling like
He's
Asim
moving
and
on the
Crimp
map right now, and he's playing
are
a
gonna
lot
go to,
quicker
like,
for his
Boston or
team,
Seattle.
sneaking and hitting routes.
I think
He's
both of
doing
those guys
everything he
actually
needs
fit like
to
a
make
glove
he
on
made it
both
to
those
Championship
rosters.
Sunday.
Well, Mar on Championship Sunday, we saw this last year. He did it with the Surge,
FaZe is
taking
getting
his team
absolutely
from 7th seed
dismantled,
all the way to a grand final. Today, though, he runs in to
About
OPTIC,
10th? I don't know.
Texas.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot
He
of
is putting up some
challengers
career numbers
roster
here
shakeup.
in
We'll see what
Boston.
happens.
Alley Cat walked me through the chaos of yesterday.
And this is what we've been
It's
waiting
gonna be
for, right?
interesting to
We've
see
been
for
waiting
the coming
Fred
days for
to
sure.
have
There's
those
gonna be a lot of
dominant takeover
honey
maps. So
dicking
we
tonight
saw
at the bar. I
yesterday
can tell you
on
that
the
much.
sub-base Hardpoint that, by the way, almost ended on the game clock. He dropped 40 kills, and not to overshadow, Kenny was right
I think
behind
Boozer,
him
Illy,
with
Crimp, and
39.
Ace
Now
would be the
this
best
is
team
the
for
high
Seattle.
octane
I don't think they're
plays
gonna
that
drop
we were waiting for from OPTIC
Tyler.
Texas. So their respawn is looking incredible. Search and destroy could use some help though, Jay.
And the crazy thing is, when you talk about this OPTIC
Map
roster,
set?
they go
I know
forward
Triple
and
Invasion
right?
is in it.
But a lot of that was on the back
I think
of
it's
Kenny and Fred. They were
Invasion,
going off of this roster
Karachi
yesterday.
Invasion,
Now
Skid
you're
Row
going into a
Invasion,
championship Sunday.
if I
You need
remember
to see more
correctly.
out of Dashy and Shotzi. Those guys need to step up if you want to walk away with this championship.
I
pretty sure.
disagree. I don't think we need to see Marta Dash. He's been great. I mean, I love the evolution of this OPTIC team, especially in Hardpoint. They've been unreal in that game mode, and it's just like there's only so many kills on the map. I know some people are pulling out his like 0.7 he had. Well, he won both the HP, so it didn't really matter, and it's because of what you were hoping for.
Probably
OPTIC
waving
had
at
seen
him.
Fred take over and
Look
go
at him.
off. He's being enabled to do that. They want him to do that, and Dashy has taken a back seat, and it's led to some great stats. I mean, they're number 3 in breaking, number 3 in holding. They've been unreal.
Probably.
This team's nasty.
Selfless play, the evolution of OPTIC Texas Hardpoint. Love to see it. OPTIC's not the only team in action.
Herman Miller
though,
with the
today. We
hype.
got
I've
to
had this
highlight,
chair
of course, some of the big
for
dogs. Atlanta will be faced
4
off against
years, I
Toronto.
think.
Unfortunately, those
It's
Surge
definitely worth it.
will not be a part of the action. They fell to OPTIC in that series, and now you see it's just the 4 teams on that screen remaining.
Yeah, unfortunately for Surge, it was the respawns that ended up hurting them in the end. But I will say I'm happy to see that they've kind of locked up those search and destroys here during the major, because that's the sneak peek we got at the beginning of the qualifiers if they were going to be a search and destroy team. But
Can we
I
get a
don't
whiff
think
of the
we could have
chair?
asked for a
You
better Sunday.
dirty
We've got
fuck.
Atlanta FaZe and Toronto Ultra and OPTIC
Swarm
Texas
G8
all
Chris
making
is
it
the
to
only
Sunday with one
pointer.
underdog in Minnesota Rocker.
The big surprise on the weekend, New York Subliners coming
you
in
mean
with
like
a
the
top 3
SMG
seed. They
birdie?
went out
No.
in 9th. We saw Miami Heretics, a
don't
top
believe
4
so.
seed. They went out in 9 through 12. Here's how things have shaped up after 3 days. 4 teams remain. Your top 8 has been filled out as well, and all of these teams are earning points, Jay.
You need these points, especially if you're the teams on the lower echelon of the bracket. Those 9 through 12 teams, they're fighting. So that's why you see Vegas Legion. They walk away with at least 15. Same thing with Carolina.
I can't
but I
wait
think
for
the
this
big
winner's
thing
finals,
for
dude. It's gonna
the
be
Gorillas is taking
so
that.
Man, you guys hyped for this or what? I'm so hyped
This
for
winner's
this, bro.
finals gonna be fucking unbelievable.
I am so fucking hyped for today, bro.
Man, honestly, I think
so
LAG
sad I
had
can't
a
watch
pretty good
I'm
run
up
to
4 hours
getting
of sleep and I'm
boxed,
not
you
even
know? Like,
tired.
they-
I feel like $1
4
million.
hours?
A lot they had to figure it out.
Yeah,
here.
4
Here
hours,
on the
bro.
server
last
Those
night?
points are going to be huge as well.
No, I pretty much, I went live on Twitch. We did the show, and then after the show, I bullshitted for like 30 minutes to an hour, like on stream. And then I got off, I ate some food, and I was just wired from the stream. I eventually fell asleep like after like an hour or 2, you know what I mean? And then I had to wake up at like fucking 7.
You watched the whole final?
Yeah, the whole thing.
I'm got here just in time.
Yeah, I woke up. I was up early.
Well,
This morning. Like a 5-hour switch.
Well, first I woke up at when it was supposed to start, Sam, and the streams weren't even live. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, I was up super early this morning. I was looking for the stream, but they didn't start for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was fugazi, but then I fucking it was a good final, bro. FaZe Black won pretty easily.
What, 4-1, right?
Yeah, 4-1, right? Or 4-2? 4-2, I think.
4-2.
No, 4-1. They won.
Oh, it was 4-1?
How's it feel?
They lost control. And then, oh yeah, it was just control.
I enjoyed it, dude. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was 4-1. They only lost control.
Being able to watch COD non-biased, to be honest. I really it's been fun, man. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. Thomas Ernst.
Epic showdown of some ARs in this gunfight.
Thomas
And you know what it is, man. Scrap is the rookie of the year last year, 1.22 overall. He's been taking over ever since the team has been formed. It's like Envoy's an enabler for this guy. He's always going to put up those numbers. But you see Draza on the other side.
Game start
now, with
in
that trio of
3
FaZe,
minutes.
He's been everything for this roster. Even though he has a
3
.97 in
minutos.
Hardpoint. That probably fell down yesterday by losing those close games. Everything else is stellar for this young man.
Draza's been fired up on stage. He's had some fantastic
I fear
numbers
Mahomes
here
is
in
not
Boston
winning.
to
Wait, did
go
they play
with
second
it.
tonight or
Is
no?
he the missing link that
Who
FaZe
is first?
needed to win back-to-back Boston events?
I mean, possibly.
They play
Usually by
first.
this point, we see Atlanta fall to one of the big dogs, but they get that win over OPTIC Texas yesterday, and it was in a pretty close fashion. I will say it did go to a game number 5, but it was in those search and destroys that really set the
What are the
pace.
chances
you
you
know,
pull a
S&D
Tom
went
Brady and come out of
championship.
retirement?
Atlanta FaZe
0.
haven't missed a beat since last year.
It ain't
My biggest
happened,
question
brother.
right now
I
is kind of
love
when
what
we're
I'm
gonna
doing
see
right
a
now.
Draza takeover. I feel like obviously everybody's
I love
been
making
performing
content,
well. It's been
love
a lot off
streaming,
the back of
love
Sim
watching
making
COD.
these
I'm having a
insane,
blast right
unreal
now.
plays
I have
in search and
absolutely
destroy
zero
and control.
desire to
So
come
for
back and
Draza,
play.
I'm hoping with the incentive of having
Like I'm pretty sure I left
Steve
everything that I
Money here
had.
for barking.
I will say,
on
I feel
stage,
like,
to be
you know,
honest.
yesterday, that was a Simp Legacy series. I mean, he's had a ton of great series, but he was going off.
Yep.
And, you know, when we talk about Atlanta FaZe, you know, that everybody loves to say the statistic, you know, they were 11-0 in clutch situations.
And the free time.
They
Definitely
had a lot
the
of
free
close
time.
hard points, Jay. There's like
Definitely
6
the
hard
free
points. They
time.
won by 30 points or less, and we sort of saw the other side of that, right? Like, they're top 6, like 6th, 7th in almost every hard point category, but what happened was it went towards OPTIC. They made the plays late game. That's what happens when you have such narrow HP games. Going up against Toronto, best hard point team in the game, it could be a reason to
FC
be stressed.
Black.
I wonder if this
Look
crowd
at that,
wants to
FC
see another
Black,
Atlanta
inspirational.
FaZe OPTIC rematch potentially
they
in
do.
that elimination finals or even a grand finals. Hear how everything shakes out as we kick things off with the battle for
Everyone has
top
a price?
3, Texas versus Minnesota Rocker. Coming up first when we return.
That's just like, bro. Yeah. What about
The Sam supposedly OPTIC's trying to wear their championship whites today.
Yeah, they tweeted
Seems
it.
like. I don't know if this year they let teams have multiple. I hope they let teams have multiple kits this year. But I thought that was a stupid
They
ass
tweeted
rule.
a picture of it, so maybe they are
Yeah.
wearing them. I
They
hope
have
so.
the official badge on and everything, so.
Yeah.
I think that was a dumbass rule last year, and I didn't quite understand
Tune
it.
I
in
just-
throughout
I
the
hate
week
not
this
giving
weekend
sense.
to earn awesome
Let them have
community
17
content.
kits. Who the
You can
fuck
rock the
cares?
Frostbite blueprint,
Let them have
charms,
a brush
emblems,
kids
calling
are wearing
card,
his kid.
and
Let them do a
XP
salute the
tokens.
troops. Like,
Be sure to link your account
Like,
now to
bro,
start earning.
wait.
Let them do whatever the fuck they want.
yeah, exactly. There's no downside.
Oh, I can't wait for this winners final, dude. I'm excited for this series, but that winners final, ooh, it's gonna be so good. CDL, LCS, NFL. Yeah, it's one of those weekends, huh? All types of shit. It's where you got something up on each monitor. Fucking cool in it. Their map set? Yeah, it's triple invasion, unfortunately. It's invasion, Karachi, invasion, Skid Row invasion. You Minnesota Rocker. Bro's running on Mercado.
Roshan up. You have 3 players off his spawn.
Flip a coin on this one. Optic won on the coin flip on this one. And then FaZe won the coin flip for FaZe versus Ultra. And then Optic won for Optic versus Ultra. And then FaZe won in the grand finals for the coin. I had to run 2 different ones. For my prediction, the coin had Ultra winning. These guys need an intro, bro. They're top 4. Shout out Coin, dude.
Tony, I missed your super chat. Vibes are crazy today. Love the stream, but 13K viewers, only 3K likes is crazy to me. Come on, chat. Tony, can you believe that? 13,000 viewers, but 3,000 likes. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are they not liking the stream over there, Tom?
They're not liking a fucking stream,
like
bro.
the fucking stream over there, Tom?
Are they liking the stream over there, Sam?
They're not liking the stream over there.
What are they doing?
They're not liking the stream over there.
What are they doing?
Chat, we're not liking? So we're not liking.
They're not liking, bro. They're not liking and they're not subscribing either. Let's see if they're subscribing.
Chat, we're not subscribing. We're not liking.
We're not hitting likes or anything.
But they're not subscribing. They're not
super
liking.
chat.
To go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
So we're in
Optic
Copper.
Texas to open this one up. I'm taking
So we're in
3-1
Copper.
to lose the
Wait, Sam, how
search
many
and
YouTube
destroy.
channels you got?
So,
One
you
or
know,
no?
If Minnesota's gonna win
You got
this,
one.
they gotta count on some
Your
French folks,
YouTube
'cause
channel does
huge
well, though.
Titans once again.
Oh yeah, what is it like? The top 3 freshmen.
I remember you were grinding YouTube when you were competing a little bit.
Yeah, I've been uploading.
Liz has got to play to a whole different level, but that don't change the pick for me. I think
2
Shanti
YouTube
has to say
channels
I'm
is
going with the
fucking
green
it's a lot
wall.
of work.
Green wall.
That average,
Optic.
that average height is not looking good for any of them. I'm gonna go with Optic Texas.
Listen, life or death situation, and the Martians got the death beam pointed at Earth. You know what I want to save us? Gigawake. I got Minnesota, baby. They're winning this series.
We're smoking, though.
Too good.
Listen, Ant loves Gigawake though. He's in love with this guy. He has been for fucking years. And for
That
fucking
is
years.
crazy. He said a Martian laser pointed at Earth, and you're picking Wake to save us?
No, that's insane, bro.
You got
We got an
EQ on?
elimination match up here. We got to send
That's
one
not right.
more team.
It is right, man.
With the squad coming to the
Said that's
stage
not right.
first.
I did. In
No
fact,
plan on
it
doing
is.
that. Green Wall, rise up, because here comes Optic Texas.
Are they wearing the whites? Oh!
We got
Let's go. WCDL.
Championship white, championship white.
WCDL, dude. They actually let them change their jerseys. WCDL.
Optic Texas, ready to get it done.
Oh man, it's been a while since we've seen the championship Sunday whites, and man, do they look good. Greenwall is feeling strong, but they got to get through the underdog of the weekend and the Minnesota Rocker. It's time to stack it brick by brick, but they got to take out the opponents. Let's go, Blaze.
Let's get it. And if anybody can take him out, it's going to be these Vikings from the north ready to take down the Green Wall. Getting ready to rock the stage on Championship Sunday. It's the Minnesota Rocker. We got Lens,
Bum,
Accuracy,
bum, 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 bum,
Big
bum.
Wake, and Vivid.
Give me a series here, bro. Give me.
Let's go.
You want some good grit here?
I want some
'cause-
grit, bro. I don't want
Okay.
Minnesota getting double 3-0'd out of the tournament.
Because listen, I'll say this: like,
You guys want some grit here?
I want some grit here.
Minnesota's not a bad crush against any team. Like the first half of this set, I don't hate, but we go to Skid Row and Invasion,
Let's get it done,
and
Blaze.
for Skid Row Hardpoint, I don't
Yeah,
see
the
it
end
for
of the series
Rocker.
is not great for them.
It'd be the best
Invasion
of
Search, I don't
season
know.
alone if they can get it done. But now,
I just don't want them to get
one more
fucking
team
double
home.
3-0'd out of
And
the
to take us
tournament.
along this ride, Merc,
That would be
Maven,
tragic.
Let's roll.
Here we go, baby. Let's have some fun.
Chat, can I get
This
some
is
green
gonna be a
walls?
blast. So this Optic team looking to make a run. This Rocker squad, how incredible a story has this been? You know, you look back before the break, they're like 0-3. You're thinking maybe this team has got to make a change. They're looking real lousy, and they have turned it around with the swiftness. It's like you have a great story like Carolina, like they make a change and improve.
Yeah,
This
start
Rocker team
this
has
shit.
grinded through it. They found some time. They've gotten better.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Tom's
they just did not
locked.
look on the same page at all, right? We casted some of their early games, but coming back from that break, I don't know, they worked out their
Yo,
system.
Tom's locked
Obviously, this
early
is what
today.
accuracy does. That's what he brings to the table. But I just think in general, Linz has been so good for them. And then you're looking at Awakening and Vivid, and as soon as they start to find some consistency, I mean, they've just been so good in clutch as well, but getting better in every single game mode. Where the other side of the stage for Optic,
Triple invasion, bro.
Around their respawns have been fantastic, especially those hard points. Can we find some success today in Search and Destroy?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like that's gonna be
Hurts
where
my
you're
soul,
gonna
chat.
find
Hurts
your
my soul.
upset if you are gonna be the rocker side.
All right, 2 times.
It's been hit or miss, obviously, for Optic. You take
Sure,
it,
Benja,
overall,
sure,
that's
sure,
fine. Easy jumps off the page and sets up for rocker.
I mean, I don't think there's really too much here. I think it's pretty solid matchup for both of these squads.
Here we go. 2 times. 2 times.
One thing we talked about is their map set is really expanded. You saw Invasion Control come into play, but Invasion.
Let's get this shit, bro.
The invasion Big
really
Mac.
all hard points have been
Yeah,
5-0
I like that.
Here at Major 1. On the other side, 1-0 on Invasion at the Major for
get it.
Minnesota Rocker.
It's like you got back to like that early online success. You're outscoring your opponents by 60 or front. They go on a bit of a skid leading into the major, but they've regained that hard point beauty here at the major as Kenny gets things going with the opener. We'll stick with Shotzi for now, but we're right back to where Kenny had one of the better plays on the year yesterday. It's truly terrific stuff with the triple he was able to find.
Yeah, I think if you are a rocker trying to find some success, the player
start
on
from
looking at
Minnesota.
Vivid.
Good
It's
corn and
Vivid is
DVD
playing
from fucking
well.
Reese.
He can just be such a difference maker to match the pace of someone like Shotzi, someone like Pred.
It just seems like, you know, you sort of talked about Vivid and Awakening.
The more he hit Pred with his own fucking medicine.
Like, if they are playing at their best, do you have a chance to maybe take a respawn?
Oh, 100%,
yes.
yeah.
But like if they're not,
Bro.
I don't know if you have the firepower to do it.
This guy Treehouse getting a couple of kills
you
here.
need these guys to step on up. And
Yeah, I think he's gonna get caught actually. It's
Lynn's
gonna be RP.
consistent, but a nice 31-point start here for Minnesota.
Ooh.
Right, it snaps onto Vivid the second, but there with the rival able to find it as you have this P2 set up here. Accuracy on the hill. Good time for Rocker. Vivid pushed on out. 5 start, trying to
Good
find
play.
number 6. There
And
is
of
the
course I
cruise
took a
missile, and
Reese
this is
under
what
and
he
I'm
can do.
getting trolled.
I think this is something you really want to see if you're a Rocker fan early on.
Rocker's
It's
gonna
some
set up here.
success For Vivid, he looks like, I swear to God, the best or the worst player in the league at times.
I took Dashy and Lynch more, so.
He is dialed in. He is truly a special
This guy's
They don't even
crazy.
need that much. Like, Bruce doesn't even need
Oh,
a
he didn't
lot.
miss a shot.
there, but it's not quite the gunny to take out Shotzi. He gets up to 7-2 though. Vivid throwing blows.
Another
This is
rotation
good for
by
Minnesota. Yeah, they have front spawns. If they can keep Optic off of this, they're good. What's up, Pat?
What's up? My Shotzi under is sprinting.
Yeah, wait, did you see FC Black won Challenger set?
Yeah, he dominant performance.
Dominance from the FC Black. Dominance.
I saw that Crimp had like a 1.4 or something.
Yeah, he was frying. He was frying. They were all frying. They were just making plays. They were all making plays.
The only play one bad map was that invasion control outside of that.
That might be where you gotta find it.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, an early break here.
They started kind
Opportunity
of tweaking with the
for
setup. I think
couple
they
of
got
kills
weird.
through the middle of the map. First player going to be on it will be Shotzi, but it's big.
Alright, they
Lynn's
stabilized
8
4 dead.
Not good for Optic. Not good.
It's been well played. First couple of
Shotzi is
those
one of
Rocker.
Yeah,
Minnesota has gotten every single rotation thus far.
We all have
already hit
Optic
Rose.
winning.
Certainly,
Yeah.
30 seconds remaining on this point. Chance to get up over the 100-point mark, take a significant advantage in this one. Vivid still
Kill
flowing
Reese,
and
though.
finding kills. Him and Lynn's leading the way on their side, but now a flurry of kills for
They start
Optic.
spawning out. It's
Texas,
actually
you'll
gonna be great
able
for
to chain
Optic
together
against
3 in a row.
full time.
But the accuracy that wins the fight inside the hard point wins a
Where's Optic
one-on-one.
gonna spawn? Back
Still
ass?
accruing time for Rocker.
Yeah, then look what happens here for Rocker. So, I mean, you kind of take this because you flip spawns out.
Yeah.
So you get close spawns at P4 for the next one for Optic, but, I mean, you're already thinking about Palace. Right?
Oh my God, Reese is
Which we have
shooting.
a major lead, but you already see Vivid 3 in a row starting to snap once again as he's
Shotzi
able to
needs to
find
do
that
that.
double. But yeah, Optic here, you're going to see Shotzi maybe thinking about
Okay.
going on a long route. He's going
He's
to
got
do
no
just
trophy,
that so
he's kinda
early
fucked.
on.
And I guess I'm just already thinking, if you're
Lions
Rocker,
playing
you know
new.
you're
Man, they're
where
gonna
you've been
single
getting
out
your
though.
W's is through search and destroy. Like you've got a lead like this in
Oh,
hard
yeah,
Palace
one.
This is a
coming
Reese
up. You're
Vivid
thinking
grudge
already,
match.
like, this is one we've got to win. We need to take this map one.
Reese Vivid?
Yeah.
Shotzi able to
Remember?
find
He
one
was on
that
the Empire
rotation, but
squad
does
with
get traded
Shotzi.
on out.
Oh,
They
you're
might
talking about
give up
that.
the full
Fucking
60
4
here,
years
but it
ago.
will be for
Grudge
full
match, Sam.
Palace
4 years
control.
ago.
Never
A
forget.
couple of more players going to try to get aggressive. Lynn's able
Never
to find
forget.
one, but Dashy locking it
Let's go,
down,
Brucey,
finding
come
this
on.
time. So now, all eyes over to Palace.
But you have Brucey over?
Obviously, have been
Yeah,
one
I
of the
do.
best breaking teams.
He only
though,
needs
but
8 more
they
kills.
have a chance.
He's 18 for
Really
first.
shocking.
Yeah, his number was 17 and a half.
Wait, why didn't you text me? I would have
I've
took
ever
that.
seen. Do you have a chance to create some chaos like that?
My bad, Slay. I thought you were watching.
I was watching, but not the prize
What's he gonna
picks,
be able
you
to do?
know?
Could he get a second one? Able to
And then I
slide,
took
try to
Lynn's.
slide into the
Lynn's
pistol. What do you
needs-
see on the map, Joe?
I mean, accuracy spawns all the way
Minnesota's
out.
the
You
one
got
abs.
numbers here if you are the green
Lynn's
one.
needs-
Lynn's turns
You might
this
have done
into
your
a
high
2-on-2,
roller
but
shit
some
today.
close spawns.
Nah.
OPTIC. Linz with
Bro,
another
Minnesota
one.
is leaving
What a
gaps.
hold by Linz,
I'm going to
but they
Vegas
still
in the
have
next
a
3 days.
couple of players here
Oh,
for
you gotta
OPTIC
save your
trying
high
to
roller
find
shit
that
for
break.
that,
Awakening finds the early time, but all
I'd rather
eyes
put some
over
high
the
rollers
break.
on blackjack.
Oh, big win.
Oh, so big. Oh, that's
They
so
needed that.
big.
They needed that.
The light up to 4 in a row for Cannon. That's that moment that you can't let happen if you're Rocker. Yes, it's terrific for
Got about a tie game here.
but that is a blow. You're not looking
Yeah,
at
letting
a tie
Ant just,
game
like,
instead of
pop a
pushing
wall.
this out
I don't know
to
who's
an
shooting
89
him.
point
Yeah,
lead
they're
again
leaving
for
all
Rocker.
types of gaps.
And then you also
They
awaken
got
that
4
fifth player
MCWs
for
right
OPTIC. The
now?
crowd
Yeah.
getting behind
Yeah,
him.
and it was 1 in 10. He pulled out MCW because that
Bro, I
gun's
feel like
OP
we've
as
seen
fuck.
no
Much
subs
needed, and I just
this
think it
weekend,
starts with
like,
Shotzi
at all.
finding
Nope.
that space.
Nope.
Early
And
see
that's
a lot
not
of
gonna,
subs
that's not
at
gonna
Karachi, like, no,
change
that's
the
not.
update, is it?
But Karachi's an anomaly, but it's just
Yeah.
because there's so many tight hills. People just pull out subs for certain hills, but for the most
Fucking
part,
get
bro,
Rangers on
it's
server.
ARs, bro.
8 ARs on sub base.
There's been a couple times where I feel like Shotzi's like gotten loose in a Palace Hardpoint, but he's been by himself. The teammates haven't been able to
Gun,
get there.
yeah.
Like he's found some freedom in moments before, but this
Might
time
have to change
fact
the
he's
name of
able
the
to get a
map,
kill,
then, Sam, to
stay
AR
alive
base.
until the
Maybe.
reinforcements come.
That's a good
So
point, Pat.
impressive.
Oh,
He's
Ant's moving now.
yeah, he is
Oh,
just
Ant's moving now.
dancing as he finesses away with
He's
13
back.
HP. This is the guy that started out 1 and 8. I know the 10 and 14.
He was
scoreline
1 and
doesn't look
10.
that great, but he
Now
has
he's
brought
10
it
and
back
14.
massively within this map one.
But he just walks up and literally
Little
wins the
warm-up.
first one-on-one, and it's on the hill, right? Just picking them apart. Some great shots out of Dashi. As OPTIC now with a 15-point lead. Back in the driver's seat.
Linz and Reese
Vivid gonna
having a good
spawn on
map.
up, starts to rotate over towards P2. The rest of the players pushing on towards P1, but Pred and Shotzi, SMG duo locking it down.
And now
He
it's
flipped
starting to
though.
feel
Bruce
like,
Bruce went all the way
Rocker
around.
shooting, sure, but more than it was a slow start for OPTIC Texas, and now they are waking up and beginning to roar. Lead up to 30. Next hard point, getting ready to go. Some clean shots
Reese
from
is shooting.
Vivid. He's still 18 and 12. He's not slowed down for this Rocker side. Can he get across?
How's he
able to get to
alive?
the tractor.
Now this is a chance here if you are a Rocker to take advantage of this. You have P3 spawns, but on the pinch, Pred was able to win a one-on-one.
Ooh,
Accuracy,
Lamar
the
pees
last
him.
player here.
Lamar?
This guy has given OPTIC some nightmares in the past. We all know about that moment. Vivid gonna use the cruise to try to give them map control. It's gonna connect onto one, but there's nobody on the hill, and you are flipped if you are Minnesota Rocker. This is not the position you want to be in.
Now, a great job.
Minnesota's
here.
in a
Some
blender here.
massive gunfight victories if you are OPTIC Texas to keep them out of the point.
Yeah, they're gonna go out
Dashi
right.
Still hit.
It's good shots, Brucey. Yeah.
3 down with what he had. Up to 16 and 12 now. That's fine. 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is over, bro. This is over.
Flip, I mean, you get some successful time here. If you're OPTIC, you should be winning this match.
You should be
You have a
GG's.
chance here to win it with a full 60.
True.
Vivid going to be the first player pushed on up for Minnesota Rocker. 192 here for OPTIC Texas. What a turnaround since that Palace Hill. That break has given them all the momentum in this map. Here comes the break opportunity for Rocker. You have accuracy working up the street, but Shotzi's ready for it. All the one-on-ones going to OPTIC.
Just lying prone, lying in wait, winning your ones. 210. Now up.
I will say
40
people are gonna
remaining.
learn.
Winning
Sam, I don't know if you
this
caught
makes it
on,
very stressful if
but the
you're
way
a
I
Rocker.
think play a lot of
You
these
have a couple
hills when they're
different
solo is they just play the
seconds
close
here,
corner and
you
just let
have a
people
chance
slide
to
in
maybe
behind
get
them.
one
I
or
don't know if you
that's a
noticed.
frustrating one. Thinks it off his
They
back.
literally do it on
You're still up
3 out of 5 hills
Rocker
in this
gonna
map.
send it, otherwise they're losing the hard point here. You get a break.
What I have
You
noticed is
test
that
it long
OPTIC warmed
enough
up after the
to
first
release
rotation.
Yeah,
hard
on
point.
OP.
So Pred does
It's been a
win it, but
while
you cannot
since
win it
Rockers
here
got
anymore.
points, bro.
Yeah, you have one more
But
player.
getting fucking slammed.
Dashi needs one more kill, bro. He needs one more kill, man. Lynch is good.
Accuracy with one on
Ah,
rotation.
You got a freebie on row.
Yeah.
You got it, you got it.
Lynch into a 2-on-2 with Dashi. This is just what he does. He gets to his spots and beams.
Big
Look
Brucey,
over.
baby. It's Big Brucey. Big Brucey won't let me down.
I need to restock to get 2 more kills, bro.
Fred
It's over with.
continuing
This is
yesterday.
over with. You end the game, bro.
Nice,
End the game, bro.
You can test long
Fred
enough,
was
you
DMing
can't
me
win
after
it there,
LeBron's
but
performance
he
last
had
night.
so much more work to do.
LeBron
He has
was
to win
fucking
the
everything
rotation
again that
slow.
game.
You're not able to
Oh
win
my
the
God.
inside
Fucking
Dashi
shit
getting
on.
light defeat again. 10
Come on,
to
don't
go
feed Reese
here
2
for the
kills.
victory in map 1. This team has been
No.
flawless thus far, and hard
Yes.
as they chalk up another win.
AG picking up where he left off yesterday.
Fucking go, bro. It's good work.
Solid
What
map.
the shit out of that one.
And a bit like the Seattle series yesterday, like
It's good work, man.
points are close until they're
Sub
not.
duo played well for Minnesota, but god damn!
But goddamn.
But I just
The
think
AR
for
diff
Rocker,
up there.
I mean, you have a
The
chance
AR
there
diff up there
to
indeed.
carry maybe a 60 or 70 point lead into the second set.
Take a look here at the fucking scoreboard here.
I mean, they brought it back with that P4.
Take a look
here. End of the game, look-key. I mean, dude.
AG 24 and 16.
The chart, but look at
Kenny
that.
dropping
The
that
ARs on
damage
Minnesota
again.
are just not playing the game.
He started off so slow.
Yeah, they got shit on.
2400 damage on both.
They got fucking shit on.
But I mean, this score probably looks.
What's the map too?
Karachi.
Some of those setups.
Easy slay, easy.
Death taxes into Lamar under it, chat.
That's crazy. Lamar, I've been taking more on Lamar. I've been hitting Lamar Moores like fucking crazy. Karachi S&D, huh?
Yeah. So we got triple invasion in this series, unfortunately.
You spawn all the way out because the old hill is still up. Yeah. So he just dies at the worst time possible. But going through the highlights of map 1, you will see early.
This is a Lens Kenny Moore if I've ever seen one.
I was thinking Kenny Moore for sure. Lens?
He's hot right now, Tom. He's hot. He's shooting.
He is hot, but they could get shit on here. Like, it could be like a 6-0, 6-1 type of shit. You know what I mean?
If you get that
taking the shots over.
Going for the jugular early, you got a chance to really get it done and shock him in map 1.
Well, it's just with some of the money hills that we see in this game. You have an 80 to 90 point lead.
Just Karachi, so Ant's just gonna run down middle map.
Yeah, yeah, he is. I'm gonna go Ant as well.
You just basically say, let's just
I might take less on somebody from Minnesota.
Win the game, but instead.
I'm gonna take more on Reese Vivid, bro.
On the big pinch, they spawn them out here.
I'm going more Reese Vivid and Shotzi.
Rocker was up 60 first rotation. Yeah, I mean, OPTIC broke Palace and didn't look back. That was literally the end of the game. They broke that first Palace hill and started piecing, and the map ended.
But it's just, yeah, no, you're right, though. It's a map where you can do that, but you can still get broken at the most inopportune time.
Not ideal.
As Texas push this the distance, the guns start to get high. I thought it was just one of those ones where they came out a bit flat, and I'm like, they might get stunned, but they're able to get back into it. I bet a land environment helps a lot for that. Like, when you do start slow, you have one big moment where I think you kind of nailed it. The crowd came alive after Palace. That, like, helps you start getting into a rhythm and flow, I'm sure, to some degree.
Yeah, I mean, just sort of, as you said, they've had a couple of slow series. And, you know, I think their eyes will be on the prize of, we got to beat FaZe. We have to beat Ultra if we want to play this. If we do look at that game flow chart.
FaZe map set?
Yeah, you can kind of see just right on that P5 tie game, and they
sub-base
run away
Karachi.
with it. You get 23
Karachi
points
HP was a give me.
4 hills.
Invasion
Yeah, so what would
S&D,
have been if you get a full hold at 80
Karachi
point
S&D
game with a
game
tie
5.
Like, that's just...
Yo, that Toronto map set's kind of wicked.
Very different. When you're looking at that from the Rocker
The
side,
sub-base
thinking
chow
you're
is
gonna find some
interesting.
success, and
For
just the
sure.
absolute clamps put on them
Karachi
at the
Hardpoint
end
was a
of
give
that
me.
team. That
I
line just
don't know which one of them would veto
Not
Skid
usually
Row.
what you want to see, but it's a 100-point victory there for OPTIC in the map 1. We get ready now for Karachi Search and
I'm
Destroy.
surprised
Now,
Karachi
now
S&D
we go
is
to
in
a
there.
mode where
I don't know what
Rocker has found a lot
would
of their
FaZe have vetoed.
success.
Maybe Skid
They've
Row
been
S&D?
so good here. They get it done with a 2 and a 5 yesterday.
Interesting.
OPTIC still the Search and Destroy. Like, there's moments where you see it click a bit, but they have not.
Thanks for yapping the least. I got you, man.
Yeah,
Anytime. Here to help.
Trying to win a tournament, that is for sure. But they've had some close games, some close rounds.
But Ultra hasn't played
plenty of time to work with some VOD with the coaches overnight to fix those mistakes. But you know, we're talking about it. Like Ken, some of these early teams, like LA Thieves, 100 Thieves that he's had, where you're just a little bit slow in Search and Destroy, but your respawns look fantastic.
Well, I think we think of him as kind of the leader, yeah, for this team when it comes to like gameplay and stuff. And yeah, he's had a lot of slow starts in Search and Destroy. But now let's talk about the Monster Energy pregame here for OPTIC Texas. Joe.
I mean, 6-0 here, right here at Major 1 in those hard points they're doing on different maps, and their attacking control has been fantastic. CDL high, 56% win rate, and we saw them do it yesterday on Invasion, which will be map 3.
So you're feeling confident there.
Keeping it
just,
moving.
can you come in here and maybe get a Search and Destroy when suddenly you're thinking about a 3-0 if you are OPTIC, and you're also thinking when you're going up against teams like Toronto look good at, you know, I know they were kind of 60% or so in Search leading into the event, but it looks very good. FaZe who beat them in 2 searches. Like, as this tournament goes on, you get a couple maps here.
On to the next one, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's all I can think about. Against our respawn so good, but we're going to get Search win somewhere.
We're going to take a look at the Monster Energy pregame here for a Rocker. Great teamwork, needed a little bit slaying. We saw that there in map number 1, but Lins has been fantastic.
Here you go, Karachi Search.
The FaZe map set is out.
He's got a couple of clutches as well.
It is.
Listen, he might be living.
Scroll back up. Karachi Invasion Subbase Karachi.
To watch, what an impact player he has been.
So Karachi S&D is in the series.
I think Toronto, if it goes game 5, I think Toronto wins.
Looking to answer back after they get kind of
but the middle of the set is actually really good for FaZe.
Why did Lynch run there?
Well, I guess they better get good sub base.
everything just kind of slows down.
I'm surprised Subbase
Optic
isn't,
here at Major One have not.
Did y'all hit it 2
played
times?
for-
Yep.
For Minnesota Rock.
Because the team probably want to play Terminal.
Yeah, but like, Toronto doesn't even play that shit.
Or like, I assume Scaro got banned by someone.
Getting eyes on multiple, trying to comp to Lens, through on the cross. It's Vivid that actually gets the opening kill. Dashy does get 1, but Vivid will get 2. You keep numbers right now if you are Rocker. Bomb will be down as well. Tough gunfight there for Dashy. He'll reposition for now.
Yeah, well, really, Awakening.
It's not opening here for AG.
He just gets down, does not want
Top
to
three
equal
against
this out
kind
into
of
a
singled
2-on-2.
here.
So 35 seconds left with Bomb down in that spot.
He's actually his second story.
Could just come down to time here for Optic, but Pred, they know someone's in this area, able to turn it into a 2-on-2.
Bomb is down at A though.
They saw him cross though.
Got to get Bomb back. Pred,
Yeah.
Dashy versus Lens in Awakening. Time dwindling. Got to go. Will the read be here?
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's
Have to clutch it. Dashy and AG clutching the 2v4.
Strike first.
That's the
That's
checkout.
that's
Round 1? We're checking out round 1?
Round 1 2v4 from Pred and Dashy.
We're checking out round 1?
So he's just trying to watch across there for a moment towards middle alley to give some info up. I just don't know if the timing was bad, but
Scams are
you
in
give up
early.
2 one-on-ones. Well, really 3
3-0?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is both teams have really struggled kind of at your first blood conversions. Like they've not been great when you look at the overall scope of the league. They
Can't
get
let
their
that
first
happen.
picks. They lose a lot of rounds when they have numbers. This time it's gonna be Rocker the receiving end of that. You're into that 3v2 quickly behind 2 from Vivid, and you have losing that round. Speaking of Vivid, he's
Ah, it's fucking buffering, bro.
Huge fucking buffer. Tremendously huge buffer. All right.
And Lens this time, who got early damage in the last round, this time he's able to find the
It's
opening.
fucking buffering bullshit.
Dude.
Getting another
Big,
one.
big fucking buffer. Big tremendous
Find the
buffer.
opener. You still have 2 players here though, and accuracy's gonna check the corner. So
That's what happens when you hit the 2 times.
Surely
It's
they,
fucking
surely
mad.
they don't
Down
lose
over
this
towards B.
4v2, right?
2-on-4. A very tough situation for Kenny and Dashy.
Well, as I just said, both these teams have struggled capitalizing on the first blood. Lens, though, putting it down to 1 in Dashy may be the dagger.
Lens
Dashy's
is-
got eyes on him, but so much little bits of cover there for Lens to work with. He's able to
streaks.
squirrel away.
Yeah.
But your 3-0 start for Dashy. What can you do with 20 seconds on the clock? It seems
Well, he might.
impossible.
I mean, 3. I mean, do you just kind of play around the cruise potentially?
Ah,
Big
I'm
buffer.
getting another buffer again, bro.
Alright,
Maybe you're
huge,
just
tremendous
playing your
buffer.
life
Okay.
here, but
And then you got this moron in
just
there. Look
try
at
to
Frenzy.
find some
Don't 2
more.
times, then it
Find
won't
one more
buffer.
kill, maybe
Motherfucker,
2.
we don't 2 times. We're gonna all be in different spots, bro. We're all gonna be in different spots of the map, bro.
Get to number 5. No, the crossfire is there.
We're all
But
gonna
it
be
starts
we're not
with
gonna be
Lens. We
linked up
talked
with
about
each
how
other,
great he
Frenzy.
is, but
Frenzy,
in
we
search,
have to 2 times, or
he
it's
opens up
chalked.
that
We're all
round
gonna be
attack.
we're all gonna be reacting to
I've never
different
capped-
shit. Gonna be all over the place.
Oh damn, bro. Bruce in a 1v3. You should probably play a
Hitting
streak
kill
here.
onto what RC's yesterday on Terminal was the fastest kill I've ever seen in my life.
Turn it
Like,
in.
he'll turn some scenarios. Like,
I
when
don't
you
know.
should be able to get a
Oh, he's gonna
1v1
chow this
fight,
on the
Yeah,
bridge.
got the
Oh, we got
tickets.
He
one.
gets the kill so quick. Sometimes he hits shots.
Wait, are
at
you?
the
You're
final.
way
Yeah,
behind.
he's trolling. Don't fall for it, Tom. God damn it, dude.
Oh shit.
1-1 now and a 4-1 start.
Ah, he almost killed Lamar there.
Dashy.
Alright, good try. Yeah, he almost had him. Fuck.
I fear Giga Wake is
Start
more
here for
replaced by
Kenny.
Kitty
Shots,
Pool
but
Lake
I
right
think
now,
he's
so
going
he's
into
gonna lock
the
it the
second
fuck in.
half.
Kitty
That first
Pool
map.
Wake.
Kitty Pool Lake.
Shotzzy up top. Think spots 1.
Shotzzy, get a
and they
fucking
take
kill,
down Vivid.
now.
So accuracy, the only player here.
Oh, he's gonna win it, Lamar. He don't give a
catch
fuck.
that stun, and this should be a freebie. Another stun comes in, and he's
Thank
like,
you.
yeah, I got to my spot, guys.
Get another
but,
one now.
No trophy for me.
Yeah. Could not move.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
it's a big win for Wake, though.
Able to rip 1 in Ken. That'll be bombed down on the site. 2 versus 3 now. You were able to pull off a 2 versus 3 if you're on
Yeah,
the
AG's about to-
you have a chance
AG's about to
now
get
if you're
one.
Rocker.
Yeah, but Pred might just close this round out, right? Dashy's just trying to
Oh,
buy
got picked
time
up.
for Pred on the pinch.
Oh.
Instead, this turns into a 2-on-2.
Oh, this is so weird.
They catch
Oh,
the
the
bomb
mid-timing
player,
on
and now
Shotzzy,
you
too.
are very separated
Oh,
right
he's
now
gonna,
if you're
he
the
called it.
Optic
Oh, he didn't
players.
see him. Oh, he did. Yeah,
He saw him.
It's
He
an
saw him.
Awakening trying to get together, but Shotzzy opens the round. He's trying to close it.
Ooh, God. Awakening. Not quite able to get the angle or the trade.
He's read this, though. Thought maybe they were going to rotate over to A, but he saw the one player towards B.
AG's in a D spot for this trade, I think.
Oh, I can't quite get him as he gets
Trade.
away.
And it's just evasive, dude.
Dropped.
He's evasive. He's out of there.
You hold on if you're Optic. You don't throw away that 3v2 advantage. You're able to get the round win.
He's evasive. He's fucking out of there, bro.
Scary moments for them.
No, 100%. I mean, you were just kind of waiting for Pred, right? Dashy was trying to buy time. He's saying, I'm working through red. Both players are here. They should be some freebies, but he gets taken down. Then Awakening was able to read that pinch. So almost heads-up plays from the Minnesota Rocker. But Pred has been so consistent. We saw it in map 1, doing it here in map 2.
Friends having a good
talking
series
overall
so far.
about Ken slow starts in search, right? Just like the big picture. But
yeah, big picture.
0-3 right now. The teammates picking up the slack. We'll see if he can get rolling into this one. Offense back to Rocker. Vivid's POV. Let's see if maybe he can find an opening here as he's trying to get eyes up top. And he puts a couple shots towards Dash. He backs him down to reposition for now.
Ant's in a weird spot.
As
Hey, where is he? Is he
He's
just laying down
behind-
bottom green?
Yeah, I think he's behind the
Unless
car.
Vivid or Lins get free.
Yeah, I mean, this is really their default. I mean, I feel like we've seen this time and time again.
And
3 over towards
AG's
B,
also.
Lins just on an island in red.
Might be able to fucking make a play here. Might pick somebody.
Really outpatient the defensive side. His shots.
He's got
this guy's moving.
Able to find one, snaps onto the second. Can he find
Oh, he's screaming. He's screaming too.
Fired up. What a play from Pred. Pred taking over in this round, and by time Lins, sort of that island man gets involved. Well, Pred's killed the
Damn,
entire
he just went
team.
nuts.
So lame.
He just went nuts.
Over in round number 4, a 3-1 edge to Optic, and sometimes when you're
Started calling, I
struggling
could
search
tell.
and destroy team, the individual moment of brilliance is all you need.
I mean, we saw last round, right, for Optic. I mean, they stunned out accuracy in that spot. That is such a power position. We're going to take a look at that replay.
Oh, my
I mean,
God.
just one-by-one challenge
He
on
didn't
this
even have
heady.
health.
Good luck. And then I think get some info there to snap.
Nobody hit him.
It's every single time he can make this roar. He
That was
does.
gross.
Like that from Vivid's POV, like, yeah, you're a little tagged up if you're Pred, but like he just gets cambered so hard as he comes jumping over the top. Beautiful there from Pred. 4 in a row. We'll see if he can keep this streak going. Shotzi. After he gets stunned up, he just comes out of the stun animation right before the smoke is going to bloom, and he's able to get the kill. Vivid right on the other side of the door as well.
I thought he was going to get caught on the ladder, right? I feel like we've all been in that position, but
Oh,
now
that's
that
pretty
door
big.
is open.
Okay,
Another
dude,
one
this
in
is
the round
breaking
for
down.
Shotzi.
Yeah, hey.
And through middle
what's
map on
going
corruption.
on? Welcome
There he goes.
to Shotzi's Pleasure Palace.
There's a guy under him.
Whoa. I have no idea. The guy's hurt. Making plays.
Oh, they are
They're
getting
just
so,
rolling through him.
they're so lost.
Might be over with.
I fear they checked him out with a
Well,
4v2
he's
round
3 in the
1.
round in his Pleasure Palace,
Yep.
as you were saying.
Yeah, no, he's taking over. That's his spot.
Shots his
Pearson,
Pleasure
they've been
Palace.
checked out since the middle of the fucking Hardpoint.
Shotzi's Pleasure Palace.
Whether you're playing MP or
Speaking of
something,
Palace,
whatever,
that's why they
you're
lost
just,
map 1.
accidentally get on a ladder. Like, you're near to be caught on a ladder, but like when
Oh,
you're
wow.
not even trying to interact with the ladder at all, you're like walking backwards, like
Telling you, there's, like, magnetism.
suddenly,
What was Ant's
why
number
am I on a goddamn ladder? I don't know.
He needs 8.
Doesn't happen to him, though. Does not happen to him. It's
So he needs 3 more. And Vivid needs a few too. Vivid needs
average players like
7.
It's just the map's his wonderland, you know.
He's getting fucking shit on.
that teamwork that we have seen from Rocker throughout this tournament not really showing here, just getting picked apart. But over towards A, Kenny going to be the one player here for OPTIC. She's probably going to find some info. I imagine you're going to be into a retake situation. See, it's down to 6 HP, but yep, 4-on-4 bomb planted.
Lens.
Should be around for Minnesota.
It's
here.
done, yeah, they should win this one.
Some tag tries
Oh
back
no,
out
now
of it.
suddenly it's a fucking
Can't do
2v2,
it.
so they're
Bro.
not.
The rivals going off.
They no
Shotzi
sixes?
and
Oh my
Prince
God,
to
they no
2v2
sixes here.
we go.
Oh,
This
Ant's
would be
making the
a
play,
dagger to
bro.
Rocker now in this search and
Is he
destroy
getting a
area. The
bomb?
4-1 edge of your Optic and Shotzi cleaning house.
He smoked him out on bomb. He just smoked him out on bomb.
Still biding his time.
Oh my God.
They clutched it. They clutched it.
Oh, there's
What is Lens doing, bro?
Fred sticks
Hey, you gotta check the bomb, no?
Is out. They are all
Tom, I think they
smiles
shit their
right
pants.
now.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
She was like, what the hell do you guys do?
Bro, can we talk about that smoke, by the way? He throws it from Junkyard. He just throws it over the top. It perfectly lands on the bomb.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
Lins doesn't
That
even
smoke,
check.
that smoke had
He's just
absolutely
kinda holding
nothing to
for it.
do with the
Fred
round
whole time
being
was
won,
just
but that
sneaking
was
up
a
on us.
disgusting
That was
smoke.
a
What is
cool
it?
fucking
It was a
smoke,
cool
for sure.
fucking
When you
smoke.
see Kenny smiling, usually people are
That
pissed
was
off, but
fire.
this time they're happy.
Took a CS. People are saying
Yeah.
CS.
Now he's wearing green.
Just
That
some
was
CS
gross.
shit, some
That
CS
was a good
shit.
ass
That
smoke.
round now for Optic 2-0 edge, and where they've struggled in search and destroy.
Two
they've
4v2s?
outclassed them here.
Hey, give me one more for
5 in a row
dope.
for Pred, 5 in a row for Shotzi. There is a rhythm, there is a rhyme to the gameplay right now, and they are making it look easy as Shotzi wants to get involved yet again. Well, Linz this time has the
another first blood from Minnesota.
First blood for Rocker, but you've had a couple now. What for your first bloods? You've got 4 if you are Minnesota Rocker. You've got 1 round win. As we said, both teams have struggled in that first blood conversion rate, but
oh, he's dead.
right now it's Rocker.
Oh,
The struggling side of that.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Here. Hello, 13
Yes,
HP.
Now
Tries to get through the window. Guy thinks he's Batman. Not quite able to get there.
Mike really is stuck in the kiddie pool right now. I'm not gonna lie.
On his team, so he's gonna be
a
different superhero.
They're gonna clutch it again. Watch.
Please don't clutch this. I'm actually.
Yeah, they're gonna clutch it again.
I'm actually begging, don't clutch this,
How
please.
athletic was Robin? Like semi?
Yeah, it depends, but yeah, very athletic.
Still on your streak now. If you are Pred, 30 seconds to go.
Guy was in the circus, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So very, very athletic.
20 seconds.
President Gun, this guy watch up.
Oh my
Able
god.
to find one with
No,
never
mind.
Little skates.
Finally, they went around to get a first blood.
Finally, they went around. Yeah, bro.
Movement clean there. It's just ADS. He's like, I got one, and that is. Yeah, he's got his head on a swivel.
At least Linz is
It's also
trying.
Linz with a rival. If that's an MCW, that's a kill for Pred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you,
Nice
Linz
movement, as you
over.
said, and
Looking
Linz
good.
keeping them alive. Finds the first blood and the trade. He's up to 8-4, but Nameless, you always hear him talking about Giga Wake, right? 1-7. Need him to come alive.
Your kiddie pool wake is out. As to Benja.
Yeah, it's like Giga Flake, Joe.
Yep.
Oh no! Linz lost full. He lost full.
Yo, I heard the dink of that nade, and I was like, wait a second.
Hey, mistakes were made.
You can literally hear it
Oh,
right
He's in
before.
the wall, kicks a
no.
grenade every now
Yeah,
and
you
then.
just showed that movement, that finesse. that
Minnesota and
style,
killing
you come
themselves
in
with nades
extra,
on this
you're
map, eh,
like, all
Benja?
right,
Yeah, man better do
slow
it.
me down.
Probably Shotzi and Pred, to be honest. Cause
Yeah,
probably
Minnesota
shots
places,
in,
Well, it's a 4v3.
I'm going down.
I'm going down, though.
It's
Texas
doable.
is whether Rocker have first. They're finding new ways to get first bloods and lose.
Saw
rounds.
Reese. Lamar's about to die.
Yeah, I think he finds the timing. He
Shots you over.
absolutely does. Accuracy, not going to
That's
see
nice.
him.
But Reese is
Just
getting
gets
dumped
through.
on, so.
Awakening, Vivid now in a 2-on-3.
Unless it. Yeah, no, he did.
The timing, the second he gets top of the step, Shotzi is already pre-aimed there, up to 9-4.
Oh, this doesn't work twice, does it? Nah, Wake has PTSD.
On it, Awakening in
Okay.
trouble. We'll see you later.
Okay.
The search and
It's over with.
That was a fucking terrible search and destroy by Minnesota.
This shit is so over, bro.
That was a
By the way,
terrible search.
Wake
That was
is
terrible.
12-30 right now in this series.
Oh, no doubt about
That's
He's
not
currently
great.
12
Is that bad,
and
Pat?
Yeah, 12-30.
Is that bad,
So-
Pat?
That's rough.
Is that rough?
Oh, it's my sandwich here.
But if
My
we get
math's not
shit on
great.
this next match, like, he might.
Listen, this is the opportunity down 0-2 to figure out who you are as a fucking player.
Yeah, you just saw right
I
there.
think we know who he is.
just this title. It's with our maps, you don't get a lot of time
Listen,
to do
chat.
that, but here you do. They're
I'm not
able
one to
get
make
freaky
picks. You
with
guys
the
know me.
rivals. You saw
I fear
Fred
my
and
Shotzi overhit.
That 1-2 punch, so good. And Dashi, who's 6-4. I mean, he leads the lobby.
I
in
agree.
damage,
Optic has a
nearly
better chance to beat
1,500.
FaZe than Ultra. I don't know
And
why
that's
it's
what
an
you want
Ultra
to see.
matchup
I mean,
is bad for
where
Optic.
Dashi's
Shotzi
been.
has
I don't know. I haven't
That's
really.
true.
We haven't seen them
Oh,
play yet, so
actually,
it's hard
I
to
didn't
say.
see that. I thought it was 1200 when I looked at it. I swear, I just went blind for a second.
It's that old
So he
PG.
doesn't lead the lobby. My bad.
I just want to see.
No,
I want to see
thinking,
FaZe
though,
versus
Dashi, though,
Ultra
like,
strictly
in
just
some
to
of
see
these
like
searches
how
and
they
some of
actually
respawns,
match
like,
up with each
even
other.
though like his engagements have been
Because obviously
low,
they're
like
two
the
best
damage
teams,
numbers have
but
still been there.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of
you're
responses.
playing a lot of these long-range spots,
Yeah,
right?
this is
Obviously,
over.
150 health.
And we don't always
This
see
is,
when you're watching a different POV and somebody kills somebody really quick. We don't realize that Dashi got 2 bullets into him over the course of that. So like, I think that is where damage numbers can be important. Is there some, meaningless damage at times? Sure, but I think a lot of times he's just helping out the squad.
No doubt about it. Was 3 losses
Yo,
or
Sam.
so in a row for
Yo,
Optic and
Benja.
S&D.
You
but
see there
able to
was
bounce back
pre-game
here on
beef
Championship
between
Sunday.
Justin Tucker, Patrick
Verse
Mahomes,
phase sometimes
and
where Shotzi
Jason
struggled
Kelsey.
to get loose.
What?
Struggled to find these openings here.
Yeah, apparently they were
Shotzi,
beefing
Fred,
about
they're
where
able to do exactly
Tucker was
that.
taking kicks
They
from, and he
get
kept kicking
going.
away his ball in his
They get the
holder.
upset there in the
That's
map too.
hilarious.
They are up 2-0, a chance to close it out in the control.
Good
Don't
beef.
go anywhere
Good early
from
game
that
beef.
After this quick break.
Bro's beefing with a kicker.
The
Dude.
painted Alabrije
Now this
bundle
is where Justin
available
Tucker
now
hits a
in the Call of
fucking
Duty store.
game-ending
Inspired
field
by the
goal.
folk art of Oaxaca, this stunning bundle offers colorful, vibrant, and mythical
Yes, Chad, I
items
think
you
you definitely
gotta
met Travis
check
for
out.
sure.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in
I'll be right back,
game
chat.
now.
Oh, I see what you did. I see what you're.
This has got to be over, surely, right, guys? You're getting 4v2 the first round of the crouch S&D like that shit. You get 4v2 more than one time in the crouch S and like, oh shit. This is over. I fear there's levels. Best team Ultra played so far this season is New York. In the top 4, yeah, they haven't played FaZe or OPTIC. Yeah, can we fast forward to that winners final right there? I'm trying to watch that. He killed him in a bullet, bro. And once that was top 4 at the time when they played, absolutely they were. I fear now? Probably not. Now, probably not. Ultra FaZe loser eliminated? Nah, it's winners finals. So the loser of Ultra and FaZe will play OPTIC. And then the loser of that, obviously, will go home.
Yes, sir, man.
Dipping for grand final? Yeah, we're going to be able to watch the winners finals chat, and then I'm going to have to get off. Unfortunately. Yeah, the map sets today are kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. Not a fan of the map sets today. We got spoiled with that double high rise yesterday. I can't lie. That double, those high rises yesterday, that was primo dope. Today, no. Back on our cookie cutter invasion shit. Why? Kendall and I had plans before the major schedule got announced, and of course, as all things go, the day that we are busy is Boston Sunday. So.
Hey Pat, you put in any pics or no?
Say you had the lens over. I don't know
Oh yeah, Lynn. Oh shit. Sam, what you eat today, bro?
I had a bagel with cream cheese and a Chipotle chicken sandwich. That shit was delicious. Let me tell you.
That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah. What are you? Oh, you are killing something. What are you eating?
I got an Italian sub. Just like ham, prosciutto, mortadella, capicola.
You love that place.
Yeah, I like getting sandwiches because
you get the chips.
I don't feel like shit afterwards. Yep, and the chips. Yep. Anything else I get, bro, I feel like dirt shit after I eat it, bro.
You feel like dirt shit. Nah, there's just certain food you gotta stay away from when you're streaming, dude.
Oh, 100%, bro. Bro, if I'm eating like Chick-fil-A or like a burger or something, yeah, nah, it's over with.
Chick-fil-A on stream can be tough for sure. That food's digested, you're just fucking falling apart, falling asleep in your chair. Kind of bagel, just plain bagel.
Ben, what'd you eat today?
Your Ben J's in here.
Fucking Ben J, bro.
Leaving out for second series of years or
This is
after
3-0,
FaZe,
Sam.
FaZe Toronto? I am
Fine.
going. Do what? Oh, shit. Oh, do what?
That FaZe Toronto series got me nervous, bro.
I don't know, like, I don't know, bro. I just got faith in FaZe. I'm not tournament winner. I'm just gonna stick with him. But I think Toronto is fucking godlike.
Hello, welcome back to Boston. It has been all optics so far. You're up 2-0.
I feel like the depending of that outcome of that series, like if it's a slamming for
so
either
far,
side, I feel like OPTIC could beat them. Like whoever loses.
Watch party from yesterday.
Agreed.
Okay, from yesterday. Say, what are you clapping about now?
Well, I mean, you gotta clap.
Like OPTIC's obviously fucking
Root on your
beating
team.
the
Root
piss
on
out of
your team,
Minnesota, so they're feeling
See
good.
if they can bring it back here.
That winner's final is enclosed. Someone's even about to get alley-ooped out of the
They've
tournament.
lost both of them in round 5, so Maybe you learn from those moments where the other side for Optic, you're 1-0.
That's usually how it goes.
Trying to close out this series.
Yeah, no, ample opportunity to do it here. Shut it down, lock it down. Look forward to your next series.
I'm hitting it 2 times reloaded in it.
What was it?
Okay. Based on the search and destroy, we really want to see some improvements.
I think it was
They've been a solid search and destroy team this tournament. You shut them down, but it's all now about the control.
Karachi. There's double invasion, double Karachi, I'm pretty sure.
What do we see there? Early hit, a 4 minutes on a rocker, right? No trophies are down towards that, so you get some nades in. Lynn's able to win one-on-one with that rival, so in a great spot and Vivid.
Damn, bro, where are my puppets?
Yo, I was behind as
We were
fuck.
so fucking behind. Holy shit, sorry for that.
Trying to push across. Big win there from Kenny to clear him out. Nice shots from Lynn's. At range with that rival. Catching Dashy. He'll be stunned up. No trophy.
Yeah, he got 2 takes by himself.
And AJ kills.
His Pred is going to drop to his nade. You get 2 bits of progress, and Vivid is
might be
able
an
to cycle back into this.
Could
Pushing
be
up
an
all the way
we
to
are
the other
scared.
side, it'll be Shotzi trying to get some kills on spawn, maybe stagger this a little bit as he's finessing on the other end. You just gotta make sure if you're Optic, you don't let this get finished. You're able to do just that. And Shotzi has done a good job keeping them at bay over here. He's 4-0. He's just been dealing with the rest of this push.
Yeah, pretty much. You
Lynn's
had a couple
disgusting,
players
dude.
work up the middle of the map for Walker. That's why they went back over towards A. But that Shotzi was in the defensive or attacking spawn. And we saw that yesterday, right? Where if you're going to go for this A, you could potentially be put into the Blender B street.
Just leaving half
able
a
to
tick.
get out of it. They find the next 3 kills on the map, make it 4. So Awakening finds that double.
Yeah, Awakening, he has got to step it up within this series, and he lovely double dare, hip fire just frying as he continues to move forward. 3 in a row. 4.
You think like after this weekend, Lynn's is probably number 1 on the Rookie of the Year list right now?
He is right now.
From Awakening for sure. 2 bits of progress done now.
Yeah, Lynn's is number 1 right now.
You're looking to get this minute-long extension, and considering all it's gone down, you're still
It's cool to see like rookies battling it out and not just one rookie just clearly gonna win it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a grip fest for sure.
We saw teams
They've all had their
yesterday
moments.
go for it. Maybe one last time, and instead they lose map control. They lose the round.
This is not good if you're Minnesota.
Awakening in that position gets him up a street, and now they have to deal with him off of spawn.
Get traded.
Pred, a nice little trade.
Yeah. You don't see it too often, but the trade comes through there. Pushed up bridge side, keep an eye on that number 2 in Shotzi. Just gonna be able to get damage in, reload information, get kills as well.
Trading is so weird, bro.
Get sent back to it.
Like, why are we trying to kill this guy on the bridge? We just got an entry in the middle of the
Not a
map.
ton of respawns to go.
Yeah,
Why are we killing the guy on the bridge?
One on the Kenny middle of the map. Shotzi just hanging out with these sand.
Yeah, I feel you say this every day.
Every day.
To take him down, and as you said, 6
No one's ever
lives,
given us a good
1 minute,
answer.
and This is pretty much
What
it.
is the
You're gonna have
point?
one
I don't
more
understand it.
4-man push.
Look, now you're
fucking
going
go-
mid anyway.
The jumping shots.
Go
able
mid,
to
did
take
you
down
kill all
one.
3? You know the guys
No
are spawning,
respawns remaining
depending on
now,
spawns,
and
he's spawning
they're
deep gas, and there's one guy
What
mid.
is
He's
the
like,
fucking purpose?
Fucking catch him slipping a fucking S&D.
Up and trying to get it done. You only need 1 bit of progress, maybe 1.
It's actually
Push
insanity.
gets it
It's
done, but
genuine
Shotzi has had
insanity.
accuracy's
He's
number,
doing
I
the same
swear.
shit.
That was 8 kills, fights for 4 or 5 accuracy.
That's kind of what we talk about, right? Even with 2 takes done over at A, just get set up into your defense. Don't allow them an easy transition over towards that A point. Shotzi able to control that A street. The rest of the team locked down the middle of the map. And I mean, 2 minutes,
They got 5,
it's a long
6
time.
good clutch.
But when you spawn out Palace, it takes 30 seconds to get over there. It's really 3, 4 pushes
not
and
bad.
the is over.
And those
Gotta
are
be
the
a
situations
reason.
you
No,
realize
there's
come into
not,
play as
bro.
well.
If you just look at the minimap, you would be able to differentiate the reason. Like if there was a close A spawn when you killed, like if that guy's blocking the spawn and you kill him and you spawn on the tank, or like on A street, absolutely kill him. You don't. There's no A spawn. There's no incentive to actually go kill him. It takes way too much time. As long as he doesn't scam. If he just chows you and win a gunfight, then whatever.
Two more rounds is all you need.
There's no incentive to actually kill that
move
guy.
on within this tournament. I want to hear the comps from the Optic boys. Let's go to a listening.
I can't see people. Watch your gas. Can we get on point now? Yeah. Oh, front DVD, wait. Watch out this side on. Ivory cross it. Just stay down. Wait, yeah, he's front back. I'll get back again. Take go a bit up, I think. Watch that back gas. One shot of back gas. Beat on, we can swing. Beat on, one shot. Awakening. The one's back FA. Alright, go A, go B. A and D, Lamar. Let's just try to get this
B.
Lamar.
He's gonna be cut.
Lamar.
Hard stun, make it. I'm restunning it. I'm a challenger, Brandon.
I'm holding at D pinch, bro.
Watch your DVD. Watch your DVD.
I have at D pinch.
Watch your DVD. Look for Lamar.
Lamar is D pinch. Lamar's D pinch. Yeah, he hit through.
I'm running it. I have it.
I have it. D pinch. Lamar's in palace or some shit.
Good.
No. Yeah, Lamar's gonna be. Go ahead. No one
live. Guys, by the way. I'm going to left.
Lamar's gonna be Lamar Street.
On to that point.
Lamar's Lamar Street.
Every game's got Lamar.
Every one of
you
them.
know? Everyone.
Like left?
Yeah. To your right, Ken, to your right.
Okay. What's front gas? What's like Lamar Street? Top gas awakening. Top gas. On top of it. He jumped off. Back mannequin.
I'm in cafe now. I see no one.
Back mannequin. We should try to just kill Lamar Street.
Yeah. I'm looking for this
He's
cafe.
Take your time, man. He's top American.
Where is he?
Top American.
I'll come right back and help. I'm looking. Wait, what? ACD, shit on.
Top American, Turby. Top American, Lamar. One more back man. Lamar,
The main thing I took away from that listening was just
Hello, Tom.
calling
Hello,
out
Tom. Hello,
everything
Tom.
accuracy was doing.
Sorry.
He's killing
That
his
had me
shit.
dying. They're finally able to clear
Putting it away.
But it's like, is he pushing through? Is he not? He's Lamar Street. That was great. I mean, that's a big part of control, though. Keeping track of where players are, not losing somebody.
Yeah, I mean, just calling out those names. And I mean, I wish I just had a street named after me, right? I mean, obviously, Lamar's play style. They've teamed with each other. Pred in accuracy, Kenny in accuracy. Some great history there. But Optic able to get B.
Lamar.
Trying to find a couple
Lamar
of
Street.
You got 5 in round number 1 for Minnesota. So always that round 5 defense in the back of your head. But had a couple of opportunities here. And really, they've controlled a lot of the mid-map control. It's just really that next push that Minnesota have been winning.
Just over 20 seconds left to go. Still 10 lives if you're Optic, but not sure you have enough time to actually use them. This is your next wave. Any opening kills will be massive. You've been yet to be able to find one.
For Minnesota.
A kill onto that A street. Maybe a chance for an opening, but just now 8 seconds to go. You've got to fly. There's multiple people through on the cross. You need some world stars here if you're going to go through and get this done. Kenny is able to get one.
Unlucky. They actually got
in time.
Yeah.
Minnesota up
hold
2.
on if you're Rocker, but yeah, when Kenny got 2,
He's
Minnesota cats.
Minnesota cats are up 2.
Once you get to the point you stop that clock.
And you see, I mean, Awakening, he's kind of switching. Where does he want to aim there for a little bit? Looking towards Cafe, back towards the Humvee. Just locks down that cross to the point, finds 1 kill. It's the only kill they needed.
And I think that's a lot of times why you see like the last-ditch efforts work out sometimes in controls because of that. Like you see from Awakening's POV, like you don't often just like everyone just throws it to the wind and flies out. It's like, you miss tracking once, you stack to the wrong guy, you get dropped, suddenly your first domino, things fall apart, they're on the point, all chaos ensues. But there you're at least able to make sure they don't get to the point.
Absolutely fry them right here.
I think that was a good view from Awakening, just how chaotic it can be when everyone starts flying up that street. As Pred and Shotzi get us started here into round 3.
Yeah, and I like that from Roger. A little bit different. Not much through A, but they actually are towards B Dom. Try to flank through DVD, but it turns into nothing. So nice reads there for Optic. They're on 5 in a row as a squad. Maybe just try to get pushed up B Street. Put them in that early blender. Again, they're down a couple of ticks as Optic based on the first offense for Minnesota Rocker.
Oh, good point, good point. Such a great job in the early going from Rocker from that round 1. Can you find offensive success here when you get back to a little bit more of a default setup around B? Not a ton of progress yet, but Awakening, when they got done last time, it was what Wake got 2 or 3 big ones. He was the multi-kill kind of generator for this squad to get going onto the objective. Looks like that's the case here again.
Yeah, you're trying to get Vivid pushed up towards B4, but he's going to drop on out.
Nah, Reese is going to fucking die, probably.
So now where he would be watching this cross, he's going to have to reposition. Here come the gunfights, able to find one, but the trade's on point here for Optic. So they continue to put pressure on. Only 30 seconds on the clock right now for Minnesota.
They're not letting him get any fucking ticks here.
Yeah, they need to play this super
aggressive.
aggressive.
One more player here from Optic just disrupting this setup.
It's a really good round from Optic.
Through alley or just pushing right up the street. That's
going
to be 3
They shouldn't guarantee their defense.
It's able to take down his teammates, his former teammates, and Kenny and Pred.
Barely. That last one got a little
Oh, it's just spawners. It should be guaranteed defense here for Optic.
10 seconds. This might be a perfect round here for Optic.
They could definitely get an A.
They have to get onto an objective. They're headed towards A.
They're gonna get on it.
Oh, he got
done.
Oh, the nade.
Wow, that's a crazy round from Optic.
Alright, Optic needs 2 takes. They should just fucking 4-hit B here. Guarantee for defense.
This is looking like a fucking...
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just shut it down now.
Yeah.
Nice shots.
Nice shots from
What it's looking like, man.
Ticks allowed. So now you are in the driver's seat if you are Optic Texas.
You don't see that all that often. Those perfect holds. That's beautiful. I think you nailed it. Like, Shotzzy getting pushed up, some kills to stagger at that point in the round. You just didn't give him another chance.
And really just the trading, just how effective they were on B Street. I mean, sometimes it feels like the offensive teams are going to come out on top of that sooner or later. Trophies will be down, nades won't connect, and you just lose B. Yeah. You have to flood through Dark Alley. Instead, they found all the kills that they needed.
It just felt like they had extra man at times. You're watching a rocker POV and 3 people are swinging on you. Like, it just looked so tough to deal with. Now you're up 2-1. You've taken advantage for a round 5 defense, or it's looking that way based on how the last round was. You still have to get some success here, obviously.
This is on the longest pinch of all time.
Kind of what we saw from Shotzzy last round, but Pred is there for the trade.
I think Pred's got accuracy's tendencies down fine.
Yeah, I mean, he is playing so well for this team here today. Throughout this series, there's going to be number 20. Yep. He's able to get that second tick done. Pred, he wins another one, but he does get traded out from Vivid, so the pressure is still here. But on the other side of the map, again, it is Shotzzy who's starting to transition over to A, and now you're going to have 2 players able to watch his cross, but the stuns and the nades connect. Is Rocker able to rebound?
He's got to start getting some kills, too. I mean, you're just getting outslayed pretty large here. If you're Minnesota
could blend them here, but I think they're...
to find success, and there you
go. Yeah, are you sure Optic has defense?
Yeah,
you were talking about.
Yeah.
Because Vivid and Lins were both like double negative throughout the course of this game.
To be fair, we've seen situations like this where
they're up over 10 kills right now.
And then they somehow clutch round 5 on offense. Like,
if they don't win this round by more than 10 kills, then they have defense.
Awakening and accuracy, though, they've got the crossfire and accuracy's challenging out. Pred's still laying here, just waiting for the reinforcements to come. But it's been a bit staggered now for Optic. You have 30 seconds to go. This has been good from Rocker.
But as you do get the 2 ticks, so I'm pretty sure we're tied in ticks for now. Vivid getting a snap top broken. He's on 4 in a row. Still dealing with players off a spawn. 1 player gets through under him. Accuracy there for the trade. Kind of what we saw last round for Optic.
I think you be careful here.
Rocker have done a great job, but I think with that being, that should be
Yeah.
if you get trophies down, you have a trophy. B is done, and that should give them round 5
The stacks
defense.
are in.
This is where I'm sometimes like, get set up if you're Rocker. Like, for a second, I thought they were going to send it at that with like nothing left on the point. Like, get set up. They do get aggressive on both sides of it to the point. Just trying to stagger, make sure they can't work towards A for free. And Lins has done a magnificent job. He's able to take down 2, make it 3. He'll trade out that 3rd. Shotzzy's getting no aim assist now. He's like, I'm out. I'll reposition for another gunfight. 50 seconds, though, left to go.
oh my God. Lins is just finessing on his free.
Here for Optic. You already have accuracy all the way pushed up. You see Pred kind of looking for him. Yeah. That one-on-one. Is he gonna
oh my God, AG just fucking turned on him. Oh my God, AG just turned on Lamar.
It might just be over here, to be honest.
For Optic.
If they kill 5, it could
They
be.
get the next wave of kills,
An
yeah.
opportunity now. Kenny.
They could slide.
Slide across.
Accuracy. Some wall
Oh, he
bangs
just
through, but
gets
Pred
in.
has got to
He's got no help in hill.
Stunned out of his
Oh,
mind.
this is
Shotzzy is on to the point. You got 2 players here.
That's
trying to
great.
Real
another
bad
wave
is
of kills
my
is
dad.
going to
Stack
come
force would
through.
hold.
The Suns keep hitting because you don't have a trophy inside. You're trying to survive all the
GG.
that's coming in, but I don't know if you're going to get there in time. It's flying. You got so many stacked on the point. And that's just enough to get it. No respawns remaining. They get the clearance. It's a centimeter away. The crowd's on their feet, but it's not quite done.
I still feel like a 4 stack, bro, is better than 3 and 1.
I think someone died off point pretty fast.
That was
I think they got naded, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought with 3 players
super
on it,
weak
it
from
was
nades.
done, but I think Lins was able to find 1 player on the point, so then it was just 2. It goes a little bit slower, gives them enough time, and as you said, everybody was ready for it. They get 5 ticks.
The bar looked full. Like, it looked
Yo,
so
Sam, what time does
close.
Dak Prescott play?
Oh, that's not right, bro.
See what Rocker can do. They have not found much success
I mean,
here
somebody
on
has to
attack.
do the super chat. He told me to tell you that. His name's Clip, Sam. His name's Clip.
We just saw yesterday we were casting. Sometimes
You just checked the
flip on its
fuck out
head.
of
Well, they
Sam.
did find some success in that first round, though. Like, they were real close.
Did I? How?
Yeah, right after FaZe versus
They
100T
had
and
2
be
bits of
fortunate.
progress at both. Nearly pushed to the distance. They need
But
some
I didn't even
success like
say
that.
it.
Do you expect this to be more of a
Still
standard
read
B
it, Tom.
pusher?
I think you have to
take a risk for it, right?
I have to read it, no?
100% of the time, yeah, but we'll see what they opt to do. I think really the key throughout these rounds, throughout this map, has been a lot of the time Shotzi just finding openings, whether on attack or defense.
All right, well, this is tournament life on the line for Minnesota. They're going to win a fucking offense on evasion.
For the extra time.
Well, hard shit to do in this game.
Vivid's nade's going to connect onto Pred, put one player on it, and Lynch just go for the cutoffs.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, Optic's going to expect them to go for it. They have 2 players
Minnesota
over there.
has won around 5 defense for offense.
Get the opener here, maybe take a nice little lives advantage, and they're doing just that. Is Lens doing such
There's
a
no
great
way,
job.
right?
He took an early 4.
There's always a way.
Now
it's just crazy the way they just won that defense. If they were to go on and win this map, would be insane.
Number 6 is
trying to get across
A-Street, and they get these kills, can insta-touch, and they're going to tweak when he hops on this.
Need to bring some people that way.
He's on it as well. I don't know when they'll
He can
notice
get a tick
either, right?
without getting shot.
Sometimes
It's
when you're
so fucking
capturing
big.
bold points, you don't really get that nodie.
Two that, 3 Wake gets 1
so
is
this is going to
huge.
get messy here for Optic.
Minnesota round 5 offense.
You see the spawn so far
Oh,
away.
they're pushing offense too.
This is bad.
Oh, no.
This is bad.
They are down 7 lives. Vivid trying to transition.
That's a big kill.
They could get him off A.
You've only had 1 player
He needs to get on the point.
He's able to find another gun.
Wait, he got all.
Oh my god. Davis cross. Oh, he's got to win the ball.
Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over.
Oh my god.
But they're going to get in.
Dude, Minnesota round 5
No
offense,
way.
dude.
No way.
That's the
No
second
fucking
one.
way, bro. No way they just extended the series. That's actually insane.
Oh my god. That is diabolical.
When they all died off of that spawn that first time, why didn't they want to wrap back and try to get the solo off?
That is fucking diabolical, bro.
But like, what's the point of them extending the series just to get fucking mollywopped on the map?
I don't know, bro. It gets interesting now because if Minnesota's able to take this hard point, bro, I mean, anything can happen in the
Oh,
series.
AG dies on the other side, so they don't get it.
Big Wake, 30 and 24. We've been looking for him, Pat. We've been looking for this
Wake
big
and
Wake.
Lamar locked on for this one.
They double shot off the point. Optic did.
Lamar just fucking shit on him right there.
I think AG maybe got shot in the back.
I don't know if you're going to get there in time.
Yeah, AG was just caught off guard on A when they were stacked, and then Ant like got angled by a guy Gas to die off the point.
Chat, like they're in the midst of fights, like they're battling for B, you got 3v3 on the other side. And, I mean, by the time they actually like were able to get there, it was 2 bars were done. Like just solo cap by accuracy.
Minnesota round 5, bro. Matt, lightning strikes again, chat.
The Minnesota Rocket, get it done.
Lightning strikes.
Yet
again.
What's the 4th map?
But can they get it there?
Yeah, you saw Awakening going huge. He had 25 non-traded kills.
It's,
That's what we talked about. Step on up for his team throughout the
Skid Row?
series. He has been quiet, but some highlights throughout this map. Pretty standard. Optic
It should be a GG, but I thought this map was a GG, so...
Not winning that map by a millimeter of a cap.
I always forget about that in round 4, how close that round was from being done.
Why has it always just been like this for control? Like round 5, I'm like, round 11. I just want to be like,
Map always, listen, as boring as it is, we've seen now a number of fucking round 5 offensive wins by teams getting slammed in fucking 3 of the 4 rounds.
Yeah, the control still sucks.
Round 5 offense
But it's
always
just
seemed to have
offense looks so impossible, and it's like, we got it easy.
I vote to change control to 1 round.
From Lynn's on the Pred
1
on
round.
the point.
Yep.
That only
Okay, I'm going with Kenny and Big Wake here.
He's able to win the one-on-one.
Kenny and Big Wake, baby.
He was just hanging out.
I gotta say, for the drop Lamar crowd, he's actually kind of been, him and Lens have been 2 best players this entire weekend.
Hey guys, I'll do it myself.
Reese played really good on first day, but like, since then he's been up and down, but Lamar since fucking Saturday morning has been,
We were calling it was over.
has been playing pretty
As soon
good.
as I saw the bar like nearly full, I'm like, all right, let's call it. Start ramping up this crowd.
Like
And
the
then suddenly
defense, round
silence.
5, like actually kind of checks them out. Like they start
Able to
playing
get
it
the
so
dub. Yeah, be
differently
quiet.
than the first couple defenses
That's
of the map,
exactly
and they
what that
start playing like
moment did.
scared
Now
and
you
shit.
breathe some life into this rocker team. We get ready for Skid Row.
I didn't even play that. They
But
lost
you're
it by
still
not
looking
even
at
playing
the end of
scared. They just fucking,
Well, they didn't
The
get a
hard
kill.
point for offense
they didn't get a
is
kill,
well
and then
done.
fucking all died at beast. They just,
Yeah, it's the start of this game, right?
It's like it's a big surprise. It's a Skid Row. We're hitting you in your face.
Yeah, we're starting on the side that we want to control P2 if that's open, and yeah, I mean, right? You
I think
force
should
Rocker
close
to
here.
pick this, but yeah,
Undefeated in
6-0
Hardpoint. This
here
would
at
be a
Major
wild
with this
first one to lose.
Hardpoint. I think for Optic, just gotta refocus here. Just one of those games you had, and sometimes it's just one play. Let it slip away.
Yeah. And you've got some obvious veterans here and some leaders to deal with this. We're gonna take a look at some Skid Row stats as we get ready to go for the map 4, but it's just Yeah, I mean that's
They
one
said
of those
it's not
shocking
bad
ones where
as
you're just
map, but I
what the
feel
hell
like
is happening? You blink and
I
you
feel like
lost.
about to get going.
Think
It's
it is
fucking
some point.
over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rocker, they've played this
Yeah.
often. The margin's pretty close, but they do have
These
close
minutes-
losses.
to
But
change.
again, just
That's what I'm saying.
how
Serious-
clutch
if
Minnesota have
fucking
been. There's another
Minnesota
one
win
in
this
that
map,
game 3.
series
Might
is
stay.
so weird.
For both of these teams,
Just
I mean,
saying.
honestly, pretty
Don't
even
let
across the board.
Minnesota win
Before we
this
saw
match.
that stat,
If Minnesota win this map, I will be fucking mind blown, bro.
And it's already done there. If they win this map, they won.
Nah, they could definitely stand last map, but
since the first 4 or 5 matches
that's
that
the
we had in the
timing.
league,
I mean, Minnesota's a straight
improvements have
throwing
been
us today,
astounding.
so
Two
I don't
times,
think anyone saw them fighting here into a top 4 position, playing on championship Sunday. But they
Alright, let's go.
Dog shit stat. They're 6-0.
Minnesota's
a dog shit stat.
Thing.
That's pretty good.
Thought it'd be a 20-minute series. It's looking like a 45-minute series.
Shotzi
So
putting on a 23-13 performance, 1.77 KD, and Shotzi has been. He's been
they
shooting.
can go
He's
the
been making
distance,
plays
yeah.
throughout the course of this best of 5.
Yeah, especially in that search and destroy. But on the other side for Rocker, again, you got Awakening. Well,
Alright,
he's
so
awake here, right? He
Optic on the
really
good side.
stepped up in that map 3.
Nobody holds
multi-kills
tunnel on good
for
side
them to just, like,
anymore.
those
Just completely
multi-kills
stopped doing it.
end up being so huge, just the
they just
time
go and fucking
difference
get in the hill and
and
just get set up and try and win all the time.
It's just the parallel
Kinda
spawns that are
connection to
trusting
the
you.
objective. But we get ripping and roaring right into this map 4.
Oh, Pred did not
so
go
far,
P2.
Yeah, skirmish is going down on both
Yeah,
ends.
he had
Awakening
opportunity.
already
AJ spawned garage and didn't go.
but that's gonna be
Okay,
3
never
dead.
mind.
You're gonna have
Dashy
Man,
will bail
he
him
does.
out.
Tunnel, and Dashy's
All
actually
good.
gonna
Dash will
find
bail him
that
out.
kill.
Dashy
So
bail out.
This is best case scenario. Awakening not ready
Ooh,
for that
what
spawn.
the-
Accuracy does fly in, but you take the early
Mark's
time,
shooting, bro.
You're gonna have the rotation of P2.
You know, we didn't see it on the minimap, obviously, but I'm thinking Awaking's just going to give up that fight and sort of rotate, get to a strong position, but he just gets dropped. Dashy's able to get that kill, and now, yes, he'll give up some time.
He probably
here
knows
at
he's here. I
P1,
think he
but
saw
whatever,
him
should
or
be
heard
set
him.
up nicely,
I don't
but
know.
Maybe not.
kind of all over the map right now. If you're Optic,
Oh,
Texas, trying to
oh my
regroup,
God.
get back.
Tunnel
Here,
pinch, tunnel
get
pinch.
that-
Uh-oh.
Kenny's going to drop, can't get through on the
Just gotta
call.
go big.
Suddenly it's going to be Dashy by himself. You did the work to get
Yeah,
here.
they got
You're
through
doing
there,
the
but it's
work
kinda
to hold it.
screwed.
Dashy is
Oh,
popping
can you get
up
this
again.
tunnel?
Yeah,
Nice. Something on tunnel.
Dashy shits on him.
Sorry for
we
the
got
Dak
Tico in the
dagger.
chat.
It's
What's
okay.
good,
It's
Tico?
fine, forgive you.
Yeah, I mean, just locks this
Go fight,
down
Phil.
with some laser beams. I mean, just ready for that second gunfight. Rocker had a chance there.
Yeah, he's like, guys, I gotta rotate. I gotta kill everyone.
Yeah, what's going on here? But obviously no trophies, right? So early on in those pushes, it can be a little bit tough. But Dashy now on 5 in a row. We're gonna find a ton of time.
Tico the legend, man. Tico the legend in
Yeah,
here.
looking real good so far. Well,
They better stop pushing Bruce. They're gonna give him streaks.
He'll just continue to eat. Get Dashy to a power position. This guy's not going to miss. You'll be looking at about a minute advantage once this is done. And this, for me, whenever I watch Skid Row, either the P2 to the P3 or the P3 to the P4. P3 is involved usually in shading something together,
right
really starting to make a run, come back in a game or put somebody
Can
away.
it kill
I mean,
one of these
Shotzi
guys
here
to go
is
up
on
the
a big pinch.
stairs?
There's nobody here right now for Minnesota. They're kind of just playing around.
Oh,
Oh,
big
keep it up.
One
Keep
player's
it
gonna
up.
repinch this and
Why did
accuracy
he
not to
turn
be
though?
ready
What was
for
the
that,
point
so
of
that will be
turning?
too dead.
Like, you don't need to look at
3 on
anything
2 on
else.
the hill. Optic are flying on through,
Yeah,
but
Bell,
it is
that's the guy
Vivid
fucking
and
pinch
Lins
laundry.
to fight on back. But at least you have Dashy here trying to find number 6 in the cruise. Not gonna happen. So even with the first couple of picks there for Optic, Minnesota hold on.
It's just one of these like hills where there's just 2 very clear entrances, right? And like you just heads on a swivel, comms have got to be on point. It can get real messy once the first point of defense drops. But you've done such a good job here. If you are Rocker, holding both sides of this.
It should get
And
this
Awakening
break, right?
Please tell me
maybe starts a bit
Minnesota's
slow
not
at 3
hitting
and
old.
6. He gets 2 to keep the control of the point. But now everybody here from Rocker or Optic only 20 seconds left, but they'll get in for a little bit
What
of
comes
this
over
scrap
these
time now.
players
Yeah, already on rotation
when they
is Shotzi,
spawn
so
out on
he's gotta set
P3
up over on that side of the map with
Yeah, I
private
know,
back
Sam. We've
apartments
talked about
is
this time and
Lins.
time again this
to
weekend.
fucking hit old? I don't
15 seconds.
understand.
But I think it's because people want apartments, but you could get apartments just through playing through mid or just rotating in. Like, you just
Exactly
push
like
through
this.
it.
Literally this.
Yeah, you just push through it and you're good.
Ends up costing you, but the hold this lead for now is we'll see if Big Wake can get in and win his one. Not going to be able to do it. Guns too hot for Optic Texas. Vivid tries to get involved, not happening.
They're getting
We're
cooed
dropping
on.
to people dying.
So
On
we're
the
in
Rocker
copper?
Side, finally a bit of success if it's Awakening that's able to get one and quickly.
Dashy's already at new, too.
He's traded out. The lead continues to grow for Texas.
Oh, this can get bad.
They are controlling this, at least contesting for now, but there is
Lamar.
a double
Big
kill.
time.
Oh, shit.
That door hits him in the face. I don't know where that nade went. He's able to dodge it.
30 seconds.
Trying to line up Rocker, but doesn't happen. So you will take the scrap
Rocker's
time
not
if you
winning
are
any
Rocker, but
rows,
you're
bro.
gonna
They
take this
won one
over to
rotation in
P5.
fucking 4 hills.
3 players set up here for Optic.
Dude, Pred can be probably so annoying to play against sometimes.
I'm hitting gold with 20
Get
seconds
pushed
left.
up,
I
get
don't
some
care. I'm
corner.
like
L
that.
triggers,
I
just
hear you.
clutch.
That's just me though. I hear you.
I'm just gonna be up fucking a hill and a half.
Comes in a
This
big
shit.
moment in a transitional
On like
period.
160, 170.
Brandon's having a very
Hardpoint,
good
so he gets
series.
set up. It's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be a
is.
ticket side
Yeah.
push for Rocker as they're going to be leaving from old. You got Shotzi watching the tunnel push.
He tweeted yesterday he was gonna turn up
This will
today.
be set up around the point.
You gotta
It's
think he's
ticket
turning up
side.
You gotta think he's letting it happen.
You got 3 players grouped up there. So far, if you're Optic, you're keeping them at bay.
I mean, even that nade from Dashy is just going to slow them down. We saw it from his point of view. Throw it. You spawned out. If you were a Rocker, you haven't
Only
even gotten
Shotzi is top
past
P2 and
this
jumps out of the
dumpster.
window to shot again.
25 seconds into the hill. All the pushes have been dealt with so far. The holds so good for Optic. As you said, Pred all ready.
Oh,
Ready
done
for
that
those
hill, though.
Get him to the hill.
Lynn's in accuracy, able to find 2. Make that 3, maybe to find some scrap time and a little bit of life here.
Because you haven't had much. You've been doubled up throughout most
Reese.
of this game. The success here in the hard point. You snap if you're Pred. You get some help there from Shotzi. Multi-kill from Awakening through that.
And if
Next
I'm
hard point
Optic,
getting
bro,
ready to rock and roll.
Like,
and you're there if
I
you're
am
Rocker.
just
You
soaking this
need,
fucking
and
side
I
of
told here,
this
you
hill
have
now.
got
They
to get
can-
P2 and then
they can
P3.
just get
We'll see what
any
happens,
fucking,
but,
like, 30
these
seconds
next
on
couple
P2
of
show's
hard
so
points is
over.
everything. You find a break, you
Lamar
find some
is
great
a
time. You have P2
shooter.
holds.
Lamar's
Games
playing
is
really well this event, bro.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is kind of the last opportunity
no
here
help
for
from us.
Rocker. We'll see how Optic wants to play this.
Come on,
Spawning up
team.
towards the stairs. Starting their gun.
Okay, they're sending
that's
out.
great.
But you already
Pred on
see
Noodle.
Pred on the rotation. Rocker down 70. Let's see if they get us to a map 5. Let's go to a
I
listen
got
here for
cheese
Rocker.
back alley spawn.
Tunnel. Rocker's holding cross. Oh, he's already crossed. Red, he spawned there. There's 3 enemies.
Yeah, they didn't spawn there.
I'm gonna send a valley.
What the picket? Need me?
Need me, yeah.
Watch out.
I sent a valley. Crates again.
Top grade cell.
That's my guy. You wanna try to pinch now?
Top blue crate cell.
Some. Come. Someone come again.
Okay, go.
Garage is.
Lamar's on the demon route.
They're watching it though. This is like kind of a perfect setup right now.
Side of the car. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're breaking. Nope,
They're breaking
Dashy.
down.
Dashy again, bro, saving them.
Yeah, but I mean they spawn behind tunnels. This hill's fucking hard.
He's on the dump, Kenny.
Okay. What do you think?
Man, this is over.
Should be huge.
Should be.
Checkers spread. Jump up. There's 2 checkers.
Alright, where they go?
Rocker once again on a P2.
Should be, G's.
Such a good job getting it to Dashy. Like, they get the fight to Dashy. He's just able to win the fight again. He's the man standing in the hard point, and they're starting to close this game out. You're now going to be around the 230 mark. Not many more points needed. It's P3 ready to go.
I mean, 2 minutes and 30 seconds here for the rotation. Shotzi's able to win a double. He's on 5 in a row, trying to close the door here for Rocker. Vivid and Lins do bring it back.
I mean,
but
they're
as you
here,
said,
bro.
only 4
So
seconds.
does here.
I think it's just so difficult to win Skid Row when you are losing both P2s.
Dashy, the Hill Kitten, what a map it is. Those 2.5, as you mentioned, but Rocker, you're still fighting in this one. What did I say earlier? Like, you get a great P3 into a P4, that is where you can rally and get a dub. You've got a chance to do it here, or the opposite. You get the P3 break if you're Optic and the map is over. Shotzi still here in fighting, back off spawn, able to contest, trying to push this one out, but you got the trade
Please,
through
number
on the
7,
other
please
side.
rotate.
One-on-one towards the point, Lamar goes
Kind
big
of have to play old.
to keep them in and fighting.
Yeah, I mean,
Choice, but good for them. Optic is also playing old.
Well, he stays alive long enough to allow this. They could fight for the scrap time. He kept it so messy. As Kenny, he's going to be focused on the rotation through.
They gotta insta break this shit.
Down fucking 7
Still
half to hit
around a
old there.
50-point lead here for Optic. Only need 20 seconds. Pred with the first kill on
Oh, wait.
rotation.
Lynch is making
5 is an insane timing.
Group
Oh,
but he gets
killed
shut
him.
down. by nobody else but Shotzi.
You just do a good job making that messy at the end, so you can't rotate early if you're Rocker. Optic, such a
Getting
terrific job.
Just
so 7
big.
points need to get the dub in this one. Is there a miracle
Over.
left
GG.
for Rocker,
And
or
just went
the door
huge in the
closed
back
here?
of that too, please.
Lens, the Phenom, can he be the one to do it? Not going to happen.
GG.
He's traded out. Final tick is in.
GG, man.
And Optic, Texas, the hard point remains perfect.
GG.
And just went fucking big.
Optic Texas win the series 3-1.
This is a closer series than we thought.
And I just think with Optic and their hard point,
map was
I
at
mean,
least.
as you said again, a close
I
game
can't believe how
when
close that
when
game
there
three was.
are moments, they
Yeah.
are making the right decisions.
Hey,
they
man,
are
good
finding the
showing for the
kills,
Minnesota Rocket, though.
even
Good
just
showing.
Top four is
on
nothing to be mad
Shotzi,
at.
when
Nope.
it's basically a 1-on-2 at P2, it's just where at times in the past
Good showing there for the Minnesota Rocket, but Optic Texas too strong, folks. They're too strong.
Still undefeated on
Yeah, I
the
think this
weekend
one they did a
hard
good
point.
job of just kind of controlling the pace from the get-go. Like where some of the ones I mentioned earlier, like it's
Take a look at
close
the
game to
scoreboard
half,
here,
like,
man.
1 second
Fred
rotation, they take
continuing to
over.
shit on
They got
motherfuckers
to go
at a good map.
They had a
That's
little
always
breathing room
good.
throughout. I know it doesn't
Wait.
look like
Lamar
it's a
and
ball, but
Lynch
it's
has
always
definitely been the
comfortable.
two
There
best
weren't a lot of
players for
leads.
Minnesota
There
all
weren't those
weekend,
2
bro.
hard points in a row you locked
I
out if you're
agree with
Rocker.
Sam on that
They were
one,
always
bro.
in control. And like for Rocker, if one of those P2 breaks comes in, like the early one or the second, I mean,
Box
maybe.
score. I feel like Bruce
But
had like
Dashy,
a
the
really,
first time has to
really
put
good
on a
series.
clinic. He has to kill everybody. The second time it's one gunfight, but sometimes that's all you need. Just win that one.
Yeah, you can see sort of the game flow, and yeah, just always that.
Dude,
dream.
Optic's double
It's not a big
high-rise
lead, but it's a
videos are,
lead.
like,
Yeah, it's
so-
a lead the entire time. Here is just a
so weird.
recap of the
I
series.
actually think
for
FaZe
Optic
fucking
fans, you were
starved
happy
these
about that
guys
map
for the
number
double
2,
high-rise veto.
Trying to find something in that map pool to win,
lost
search
that
to
shit,
destroy,
shit.
tested out
Fuck
things.
that.
You haven't played Karachi here until today.
See if we
And
can
now
get a
they're in
breaking
top
point.
3, but I will say before we go, I mean,
Box
props
score.
to Minnesota Rocker with what they have done to turn around to finish top 4, but Optic, they're in the losers final.
Yeah, no, amazing job considering how you started. But Optic, the storyline now is they continue on, and Joe DeLuca's favorite player, Kenny, he's on stage.
True.
Thank you so much, Merkin Maven. Boston, give it up for Optic Texas.
No,
They're
strong
gonna
left
move on
side.
to the elimination finals. Kenny, the job's not done yet.
Nope.
Talk to me about this series. How you guys feeling, being the first match of the day?
I mean, Optic doesn't really play first ever. I've learned that since I've been on the team, but overall, I mean, we've been confident ever since this event started. So overall, it's kind of just, I mean, everybody's seen it yesterday, just fix up on our SED, which we came in 1 today. Kind of scammed the control. We're gonna go back and look at that, but overall, feeling super, super confident. Top 3 right now, so looking for our next match.
All right, there you go. Top 3 looking for your next match. Now, in the off season, you're not with the Thieves no more, but with the quest to win again and stand in front of your 2 old teammates. How's it gonna feel playing against these guys and you ready to come out here and get this dub?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be playing against 2 of my good friends. Already played against Draws. He's 2-0 versus me so far. Definitely looking for some revenge on that. But haven't got to play Dill yet, so looking forward to whoever we get to compete against.
All right. Now, you got the entire, you got everybody out here in Boston standing up for you. What do you want to say to them? They've been making so much noise, Optic, and everyone at home.
I mean, I'm usually against you guys, but this year I'm for you guys, so I appreciate all the love and support. Gonna keep moving.
All right, gotta keep moving. One more
Bro,
time,
chat, look
Boston,
at
make some
this.
noise for Optic
Bro,
Texas.
I thought Brandon had a good
take us
series.
away.
AG is disgusting.
Thank you so
Damn,
much,
Sam, that's your
Blaze,
former
and it's so
teammate right
smart to
there,
see
man.
Optic
God,
bringing
like,
the kryptonite
crazy,
and putting
bro.
it in
God,
their
like,
starting
AG
lineup.
also
Kenny
got
and
like
the crew
1.4
did
for
very
the
well, and as
series.
expected,
Yeah,
they
he's
do
fucking
it
hitting
in
it.
4 games.
I was
But
like, yo,
Optic
Brandon's
didn't drop
must
the
be
search
having a
this time
crazy
around.
series.
They dropped
AG
the
just
control.
1.37.
A little bit of a fluke there potentially in game 3.
Oh,
Yeah, just a little hiccup. Honestly, that search and destroy, it just showed a testament of VOD review. They knew exactly where Minnesota Rocker was
I fear
the
Wake
entire
is
time.
terrible.
But what I want to
Wake,
focus
I
on
fear,
is
has been getting
Dashy's
dumped
new role
on.
for Optic Texas.
Dude,
the
Lamar,
Hill
like,
Kitten era
I thought
for
he played better
Dashy
than
has
that.
been my
I mean, stats
favorite
don't
era.
obviously don't show the whole
Yesterday,
thing, but I feel like
he
Lamar was
had
making
2
plays
minutes
for
and
him
40
at least.
seconds in the map number 1. Today, he had 1 minute
Lamar
and
was
42,
just
and
was
then 2
just
minutes
going
and 30
big in
seconds
a lot of
in the
moments.
row.
He's getting the
I love
pieces
it
for
because
sure.
Dashy, you
But
know he
Wake
can get
is
those clutch
just-
kills when you need to, when the
what it
players
is.
What's the
around
map
hill
one?
are losing those gunfights and
Of the FaZe Toronto series. Karachi.
Is it Karachi
The
chat?
guy's got one of the best shots ever created. He's not going to lose those close up and personal gunfights, and he at least gets it done there. That's where the game changed. Like, they blew it open every single time.
Karachi,
P2.
yeah.
2 full 16s, there's no way in
It
hell he
is
found a
Karachi,
W.
yes.
Dashy seems to be evolving. Optic seems to be evolving.
Yes,
Already
Karachi, double
guaranteed
invasion,
top 3,
sub-base
$60,000 and 60 points. Minnesota now out with 4th
Okay.
place. They earned 45 points, so that will help them jump
Pretty
up the
confident on
leaderboard.
this this one.
they
I
got
don't know
something to
why.
build upon as well.
I feel
Minnesota,
like
they
Dylan
played a
and
fantastic
If
tournament. They
yesterday
ran
was
into
any
hot
indication
in
of how
Optic,
good this
Texas.
is about to be, I
And honestly,
cannot wait.
Optic Texas played that
It's gonna be
almost
so good.
flawless in both of the hard points, right?
Waking
Like,
up in the
typically
morning.
these Optic Texas
Alright, let's
teams,
do
you're
this one.
Joe talking about it's Mixie, second rotation, things get out of hand. No, thus
Alright,
far,
I'm
last
going
couple days, I mean, they're
MC
6-0
and
in their
Dylan
AGs,
Omboy, bro.
Optic
That's what I'm
Texas,
doing,
when
bro.
they're getting their opportunity, Chris, they are running away with it. Think back to map 1. It was a close game. What happens? They forced them out palace spawn, and the game is over with, right? You give them an inch, they're taking a mile. Same thing with this one, setting up on P2. They do just enough. Dashy stays alive. They get all that time, and then, all right, you know what? Screw it. We've done enough. We'll give you P3. Have it. We're just going to apply enough pressure to withhold that spawn for the next hill. We close it out there, and they're not letting it come down to these crazy gunfights like it usually does. A disciplined effort from Optic is very impressive.
Ali, everyone in the chat is talking about Optic FaZe, Optic Toronto, whoever falls down to play against Optic next. Can Optic afford to start off as slow as they did against Minnesota?
They cannot. Honestly, with that map number 1, obviously Optic Texas won it about 100 points, 250 to 149. But I will say, to that testament, Minnesota Rocker made a lot of mistakes as well. They allowed Optic some rotations that they should not have given them with the old time at like 20 seconds. But we are looking at the play game. This is Pred's 4-piece. I mean, he has been on a heater since yesterday.
That was so dirty. He knew exactly where any of the threats were coming from, executed not one, but all three. Pred is having an MVP-like tournament.
And that is their situation in Search and Destroy that they need to make sure they keep up. You get those aggressive plays out of your SMGs. What was it, 9 kills for Pred, 9 kills for Shotzi, but then when you see when he's playing with that confidence, he's aggressively pushing it up towards B. Minnesota caught off guard. They're thinking no one crosses towards the site. We're all good to throw the smoke down. Let's get the bomb down. But Pred, in those situations, he thrives, man. He knows that the pressure's going to be on him. I got to make the play happen, and he usually always comes out on top.
It's Championship Sunday. Boston, are you enjoying yourselves? I think they can hear us today. There we go. The Boston fans are filing in, and everyone's getting fired up for that next winner's bracket matchup. Remember, you can sink and earn. All you got to do, pop out your cell phone, scan that QR code, and it doesn't matter what calendar you're on, we will put your favorite team on it. Sink and earn. Get your calling card today. When we come back, it's your winner's bracket finals. Who's locking up the first spot in the grand finals? They'll either be wearing red or purple. Stay tuned to find out.
I have been informed that we're leaving later than I anticipated.
Yo,
so
Sam and Tom, you want to hear a crazy stat?
Sure, what's up, bro?
And actually, it might be longer than this. So I just looked it up, and Toronto and FaZe have played against each other in every single event since Major 1 last year. And I'm gonna go check right now because I'm pretty sure they played each other in Vanguard Champs. I don't remember.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
They probably did, right?
I don't remember.
They may play each other in like 7 or 8 straight events.
I do not remember.
Kind of wild if you think about it.
That is kind of wild.
I'm checking right now. I'll tell you, hold on. It was at 6 last year, 1 this year. Yeah, they played at Champs.
Do players pick their own camos and skins? No. There's third-party software that overlays all of the graphics.
No, they didn't play. They didn't play at Champs in Vanguard.
So when the players are playing, it's just default operators with default guns. But obviously on broadcast, that's why every time someone picks up a gun, it has their camo on it. Also, all your children be a top 3. I mean, they all went to the top 3 teams, so makes sense. They have to use default camos, yeah, because if you use a camo in game, it messes with like how they overlay the operator in camos. Some players, because they told us that some players were using camos and it was like fucking with things. Because they told us not to, but players were still doing it. And then I think last year they were like, look, if you do this shit, like it's a problem. So people stopped using camos. All right, what we got? FaZe versus Ultra.
Hello, user.
User, hello?
Wait, it says user?
No,
it was good. No, we're wondering who joined because it said Kason was good.
I hear you. I just woke up, bro. Oh my god.
You missed the FC Black Grand Final. You missed it, bro. You missed it.
I know. But you said you woke up for it?
Yep. I'm up 4 hours of sleep.
I'm trying to roll out of bed. You gotta cut that.
Bro, I literally set 3 alarms. That case I'm sleep right.
Is rocker change worth going to the new patch? Could have patched for I mean, they just got top 4. They're not gonna make a change. Even if hypothetically speaking, it would make them better, they're not going to. They just got top 4. They're feeling good. I would be very surprised, to be honest.
Yes, 100%. I just scrolled. It's there in the beginning.
Yep, you're right, Ben. You're right. You're so smart.
I appreciate it, Tom. You're smart as well, though.
Oh my god, look how happy you guys are to hear from me, man. Look at these guys, man. They're so happy to hear from me, man. Oh my god, I love you guys, man.
Here we go, Kason.
Why, they cooking you? Why, they flaming you, bro? Bro, they love you, bro. They love you.
Dr. Kason, they hate my guts.
When they throw tomatoes and say lace on, that's respect. That's out of respect.
Listen. All I know is I don't give a fuck. I'm so locked for this game, bro.
You're locked?
So locked. What are the bets? What'd you throw?
Same for all the matches. I think we're gonna be able to watch losers finals. I definitely cannot watch grand finals though. I don't think, because I thought I had to get off at like around 4, but we're gonna leave a little bit later, so I should be able to watch. Assuming this doesn't go to like a game 5, like fucking 2.5 hour series, we should be able to watch winners and losers finals. But grand finals, I cannot.
I have a plan.
I have a plan.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, Kason? I have a plan. Is this your production right here, Kason? You did this? I have a plan.
What are you talking about?
Their intro, bro. Is this you? This got you.
No.
This got you.
No, I have not touched. I have not touched any FaZe intros.
This got you written, produced by Kason.
Nah. Kason, I want to put together.
No. I had a long talk with Paul, bro. I'm doing everything next year. Everything. I'm doing the skins. I'm doing the intro. I'm doing everything.
Oh my god, the skins.
You're doing the skins.
You whip it in Photoshop like that?
Oh my god.
I'm doing everything next year, bro.
God.
But yeah, the intro.
Even the operator's gonna have like some full ass fucking.
Look at this intro, Kason. Toronto's is fire.
Am I behind? Is it showing Toronto's right now?
Yeah, you're behind probably. Watch Toronto's intro. Watch Toronto's intro.
Let me catch up.
You're gonna miss it though.
Top
You're
3
gonna 2
players
times
right now. I'd probably say Simp, Cell, Gleanex. I think AG's up there right now for sure. AG and Ken are definitely in the combo. Then you gotta put players like Scrap up there as well. So.
Welcome back into the
What team do you enjoy facing most in your career? The Optic Dynasty and probably just the trio. Any version of their team.
Perfect up to this point. 9-0 in match count. They've gone to a few game 5s, but they've never lost them.
Almost 1,000 likes. Chat, there's 300,000 people in here, and we only have 811 likes. How many of you guys lock the fuck in?
I don't even know if they feel like they're at a tournament right now. I mean, they are 6-0 in map count. The 2 matches that they have played, they have wiped the floor with them. They're just ready to lock in today. Obviously, a big match here, but it's one of those things where you're like, how good is this team?
Let's start with the Canadians here
Can
representing.
we watch finals? Because Ken and I have plans that we made a while ago, and before any of the event schedule got announced.
This media package is so much better than
They've just
the
looked
last couple
incredible.
years.
I mean, they're 11-1 in Hardpoint right now.
That is so much better.
They did a really good job.
8 Hardpoint points in a row.
Honestly, production this weekend's been a W. Like, I know the first day was tough, but I mean, since then, there's been zero issues.
Really high
So.
kill search and destroys. And when it comes to
They have a tough setup because they
I also don't know if they have jobs.
well, for the Abe guys, yeah, no, for the whole Abe staff, that's gonna be a mess probably on Monday, Tuesday. But for like the broadcast, they do all the switching out of Columbus, and they pipe all the feeds back from wherever venue they're at.
They haven't run into anyone good
So there's like, they got to deal with like delay and sync and shit, Sam. It's like very complicated.
Why can't they do that on site? Is that just
honestly, it's
not doable?
whatever.
It's just cheaper to do it this way. A lot of sports productions like this now since COVID. ESPN does this a lot.
No, doesn't the NFL do that? Like, they send all the
No, NFL still rolls trucks. NFL broadcast staffs are insane. Dude, NFL broadcast staff, they have like, Sam, they have producers for every function of the show. They have like 3 or 4 research guys, like, they have like 6 replay ops, like, bro, no,
the Atlanta talk and go straight into predictions
insane.
and see if we can stay perfect here on the desk. The smart move is to go with Atlanta.
But there's like little things like, I'll give you an example, Sam. Like, you know when you sit on the desk and you see the cameras have a light on top of them? A little red light when it's active? That is very difficult to do when the production is in Columbus and the cameras are in Boston.
Honestly, this is
Damn, they're all going with Toronto.
They're all going at it on the best one. So, phase up. Atlanta phase.
Let's go.
Game 4.
Ooh, game 4.
Game 4. Nameless, what do you got?
I'm going with Ultra. They've only lost 2 maps in 2024. They've been unreal.
3 Ultras
And
and
FaZe
a
hasn't lost a series,
Let us know
eh?
whose allegiance you lie with
Yeah, but
today
maps
as
are
we
more
send
important
it to
than
the main
series, Tom.
stage. Guy Blaze, take it away.
Where?
All right, Boston, it is time for the winners
Wait,
finals.
that's not true. Toronto literally lost the series. That's 3 maps alone.
Yeah, but they're
Yes,
saying they
Tom,
lost
that
2
is-
maps
yeah,
since
good job.
the New Year.
Coming to the stage first.
They've
I
lost
know
2
they're ready
maps since
'cause
the
I
New
can
Year,
feel the
Tom.
chills.
Oh.
Here comes the Kings of the North.
Oh, shit.
Toronto.
Oh my God, here we go.
Boo! Terrible! Fucking terrible!
Fucking terrible. I probably have the same top 4
Get
series.
Get these cats out of there.
You can tell this season was different.
Throw fucking tomatoes, chat now. Throw fucking tomatoes at them.
The stats are through the roof.
I want to see fucking tomatoes being thrown.
Atlanta FaZe has not lost.
Come on, are you fucking kidding me?
So toxic, bro.
Whoa!
Talk to me.
I got MC and I got Envoy. More. Both of them.
But let's see if they can keep that hot streak alive.
Roger.
The boys
Garaje.
from the south. Atlanta
MC and him.
Yeah!
He's an MC.
Yeah!
Draza.
Chad, this team speaks about to get real rowdy.
What's up? You want to instant masterclass
This
today?
team speaks about to get real fucking rowdy.
Look at these fucking
7 minutes ago.
Look at them, K-San. Look at them.
These fucking beautiful men.
Yeah, remember, I don't want us talking about fucking red dots or talking about what the, like, other shit other than fucking COD. When this series starts, if I hear basketball, if I hear football, if I hear anything, I'm leaving. I'm out of here, and I'm taking Sam with me.
I will be following Tom.
Sam with me.
We'll keep our Chiefs fucking Ravens fucking combos to
I will
ourselves.
be following Tom.
Let's go, Chiefs.
But I know it's gonna be an epic matchup, and I can't think of 2 better people to cast this one. Allen, J Stud, let's do this.
I kicked him.
Let's do this.
I kicked him.
This is so weird to see our 2 titans
So,
have
say,
yet
let's
to
go
cross
Chiefs.
paths
I can't-
until today. It's been flawless to this point for Toronto. Atlanta may be tested by better
worry.
caliber
Don't ever say that shit again,
like
so
just
don't
mentioned.
ever say that shit again, bro.
It's all been through the search and destroy.
Huh?
To get to a game 5 is basically locked
What'd he
up
say?
for Atlanta.
Tell me
FaZe.
about it.
I don't know. You might have poked the beast, Tom, is what you
I think
did.
Joe on the
I
desk
poked the
sums it up
beast?
perfectly. How good is this roster? Because the only real tough test that they had in the online qualifiers was New York. They 3-0'd them, and then you see the results of New York at this event. So I don't really know where to put them. Obviously, their stats in HP, they're beating teams by 80, sometimes by 120.
this series is gonna be
Everybody
good.
is
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
gonna
love
be
scrap
good.
and fuck
they
you
can
scrap
do
today.
no
I'm
wrong.
It's
sorry.
gonna
And
be
now
good.
you're going up against the Titan on the other side in Atlanta FaZe.
The
So it
whole
has
bumps
to
are
be
in.
the
You guys
same
know what
exact
that
effect
means.
for them. And the funny thing about how this series layout has happened, this Karachi opening Hardpoint is where New York got slaughtered.
Shoot time!
Average,
Log in, gentlemen.
Toronto's beating teams by 144 points. But the Search and Destroy map 2 has been the bread and butter of what Atlanta FaZe have done in Search and Destroy. So
Chad, these
major
teams used to be out to
opportunities
get
for both these
real
2 teams
rowdy.
to showcase their strengths right off the get-go.
K-Son
I
is
just
about
think
to
right into
start
this map, number 1. If you're Atlanta FaZe, we know that you guys have some of the
Let's
best
go,
talent
chat.
ever
Winners
played Call of
finals.
Duty.
Winners of
But it has
this
to be
is
the
your
fundamentals if
first
you want to take down a team like
grand
Toronto Ultra,
finalist
because they are great in the
of Major
rotation.
1.
They're also great in holds, which is number 1 and
The
number
loser
1.
plays
Here we
Optic
go,
Gaming
baby.
for the second
I made it
spot.
2-time.
With those fundies. This should be the pinnacle of Modern Warfare 3 to this point, based
on how both these teams have looked. Toronto in FaZe winner finals, and it's Atlanta in the Hardpoint to start things off.
Yeah, Atlanta already the first one's in. Trades are abound. That's now 3 dead. Toronto
He's taking advantage of the good side on this hill.
Have to start to play around that rotation as well. You see Scrap taking his time towards top AC, but Atlanta FaZe, they're more focused on soaking up as much P1 time as they possibly can with only 30 seconds left.
Good elimination from Draza to kick things off, but Ultra on their rebreak attempt do clear the hard point. A couple of pinstripe kills start to come through. Cellium not in a position to challenge anyone onto the hard point. He's trusting Draza to do that, and he's very successful in his endeavor. Just to save a life. And once more, Atlanta soaking more time now, looking to get towards P2.
And now you're forced to get a break if you are Atlanta FaZe. Everybody from Toronto Ultra rotate nice and early. Kleenex finds through the middle alley, so you have to slow down. Draza's
Toronto is very set up.
Just live here.
40-2 to start this game.
Just wait for his teammates to go mid.
Now you have to slowly work your way up the red. No players from Atlanta.
The hell is he looking at?
You can see names through the wall right there. For the on top of the vending
played
machine.
this map a lot, but they're only breaking hard points on this map 16% of the time. So rotations are going to be key for Atlanta, or just changing the mold. Abizi able to open up some space from the front side of the hard point. Insight right there to shut the door right back in their face. Atlanta not able to find an entry through Hotel.
They can't get in. They can't get in, but they keep on trading. So as long as that player
in the
hill stays alive, your teammates are coming off spawn to pick up those crossfires. So already a lead chain is about to be abound. 25 seconds left. You're going to force Atlanta FaZe to hit that early rotation, and it's going to be Draza nice and early while the rest of his teammates apply the pressure, but they don't find anything.
It's a good hold from Toronto.
60 response from Ultra.
And a 5-1 start from Scrap, already at 45 seconds worth of hard point time. So you want to talk about not scamming inside the hard point. Scrap putting on a masterclass. Over towards P3 we go. When we had seen Atlanta play this map previously back in December, this hard point was a Jekyll and Hyde for them. Sometimes good, sometimes not so much. So far, owning rotation.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That was easily being able to be broken, but
what a legend, bro. Good too, so an Italian legend.
With the snap and the pistol.
I
This is good for us.
This is a great setup they have.
No, I know. I just saw Envoy just slam him.
He was super weak.
Oh, that's a fuck.
That's a fuck.
Opening is out here.
Oh, shit.
Finds long-range shots onto Selling from inside the hill, so Atlanta surprisingly actually do spawn out. Ultra not expecting it initially. Now, of course, they're reclaiming the ground that they have just gained. 30 seconds till the fight for, and finally Toronto will step foot into the hill. Atlanta quickly though through market, a chance to wrap around the back, hit this for multiple points, and as Abizi opens things up, it's just Kleenex left alive, and he cannot fend off Atlanta.
That's a big break coming in from Atlanta, but it's only for 20 seconds, and now that rotation is gifted.
Oh my God.
Over to Toronto. Let's has something to say. He only takes down one. The trade is going to be there. So Toronto Ultra, able to stop the bleeding, able to now put themselves in the setup in towards the new hill, but we have one player in Scrap watching over extensions. Only 2 players from Ultra in towards the fountain.
I mean, Scrap is anchoring anchors on this backside of P2, not moving at all from that bus stop. Actually, BZ long range takes care of them, so Atlanta now will deal with that threat, take their focus over towards the front. Cellium from the high ground clears off right back into the mix, fighting himself clearance, and there's a break for Atlanta FaZe.
That's a big break. They eliminate every single player from Ultra in through the fountain side, and now you have to force your way in through their front door, trying to tunnel their way out of red side. Atlanta FaZe switch to take the lead right on back. Only 30 seconds left.
Oh, I timed it made perfectly with the door to close.
Use your tags, hit a couple wall bangs, make sure the door is open so you get some
pinch on top, no one's watching.
Yeah, it's going top.
5, all the timing on 5, just gave it up.
Should be able to set up for next,
and he's out.
For 2. They're already flipping the spawn. This is a bad case
that's
scenario.
so big.
Yeah, really tricky spot. Although FaZe don't really
weird fucking square up right here.
There's still going to be a fight over to the top of the street. Cellium already in a little bit of trouble backside sandbags. Toronto not really worried about it all that much, and maybe you should be.
Slowed him down though.
Still alive, finally dealt with
they got one.
And the push for Ultra has to go through the old time as Atlanta now has themselves rooted around the new hill.
We're basically tied up in this game. 1A, 1B
before timing this map right now is fucking crazy.
That's where they had these teams ready.
Oh my God, Tyler just
people. The game is going to look, but it's a BZ starting off with 2. Toronto Ultra now. Just trying to find an opening kill, but the BZ is not slowing down. He eventually does get traded by Kleenex, but that's already job well done. 30 seconds wiped off of that game clock already.
Cell and Simp seeing each other from afar, know that they've got each other's cross angles already covered. Draws it, the one inside the hard point. Pre-fire coming through, and Ultra just essentially trying to beat
oh my God. They should push that. They should push that.
Go. Beautiful, bro.
Two just got a crazy spawn.
This is why this game is so fucking dumb, bro. Like, come on.
We got to put ourselves in a position to play around that P1. You already have players towards top AC. One player trying to make his way up towards top.
There's a lot of spawns that were open.
Who finds himself behind enemy enemy lines. He's just waiting for his teammates to gain information before he attacks. Even though Abizi gets ones, the trade is there for Ultra. A clean 3 dead. They should be the team with the initial time here.
And it's really interesting to see how FaZe's tempo has come by way of not just Abizi, but also Simp at times, both pulling out rivals and finding some unbelievable gunfight wins. But all that told, we're looking at a 50-point game. Ultra digging into the deficit with a lot of early time here on 1.
Yeah, this is good too, because the setup right now, you're making it super difficult. They already
found 3 kills around the map. Picked up his own pinch though.
Trying to find an opening through Fountain, cannot finish the kill onto Kleenex, but now position.
Oh, that is
an
tough.
Unfortunate teammate comes in from Sid, so it's still Ultra holding on, basically to a full 60 so far with only 30 seconds left. Atlanta are now forced to make a decision. Do we rotate? Do we attack with this pressure? We're finding the kills.
And they're able to actually finesse some of the scrap time as
Good
well.
20.
Clean
too.
Yeah. You saw Scrap coming off spawn, was trying to get through Dumpster Alley to get to
Put him in a blender
first,
here.
He was shut down immediately by Abizi. So 150 plays 124. FaZe already in position over towards New. It just comes down to, do these players on the old time find a quick transition? This time, not so much. Toronto trying to contest early.
Yeah, Toronto trying to contest early right through red
No
one's going to go over the backside Dumpster.
Oh, Zach died.
They want to win these gunfights on the opposite side, and they start off with the initial 2. Now Abizi has to try to finesse. You got to dance around the cafe. Doesn't dance for long. Inside is able to take him down. An instant break coming in.
Head that hold.
Moment in this first map.
We also don't talk shit and make him lose full, but that was fucking disgusting by Toronto, bro. Chat, that was actually disgusting. They played through ult perfectly, broke through mid-red. That was fucking perfect by Toronto, dude. That was so fucking good.
And that will push FaZe looking at rotation, and it just really
it's not good. We gotta get this time. We're spawning out.
Prime time to take a listen into their comps.
Chat, I fear they're trolling.
He's just jumping now. Cast out. Cast out. Mid alley weak. Mid alley dead. Gonna be one more. I'm holding right. Could be mid alley. Toby. Could be third. I'm only holding right. Yeah, I'm holding left. Catch one. Next to me. It's gonna spawn next to you. Mid alley. Okay, pitch map.
Oh, he ran right to mid.
Yeah, mid. That's time. Another time. I'm hitting the back door with you. It's gonna be close. Look for 2, bro. Only one out. Back door. Dead. Could be right, Toby. Yeah, already right. I think. Yeah, already right. Huts. You get out. I have time. Huts is weak. Dead. I'm mid alley. One my bike pinch right now. I'm mid, by the way. Okay. I hear you. Could be dirt. Yeah, we're looking for 1. I'm looking dirt. If Draws is dirt. Draws weak. I have you look bikes. So you go top third. They're gonna hit me in the right. Yeah, I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm naded. Double step. Mid alley. I can't hold mid alley. Mid alley dead. Okay. I have all mid. You're already on close him. Here, help. Watch out. Let's go back then. Nice. Split the back. Third. Nice. Let's get dirt play. Close to me, I think. He's in the back door. I push. He's in the back door. Just hold. I'm absolutely here. Sit down hill. Sit side hill now. We got the wall. Safe spot. Nice. Look one. Already. Nothing mid lane. Probably new. Yeah, it's definitely new, probably. I'm coming up, be alright? They're gonna spawn dirt. Watch out. Two inside new. Take your time. I'm going south. Yo, top church already. Top church shot on mid.
There's like 0 bad info being said.
Nah, I think he's shot up there.
There's literally 0 useless information.
Okay.
New week.
Stop one shot. Listen, every kill you get, they're gonna spawn out behind you guys. Yeah, spawn sat.
Top channel out. He's top long. Head bedroom.
Give me a sec. Might be able to pinch.
Yeah.
2 top church. 2 top church. I got 1. One top me. B9. Top church. Weak. Top church. One time. Set the time. I see it. All putting dirt. Top. Bottom church. Nice church in the right corner.
I'm absolute.
Right corner up top. Like close.
They could be pinch.
Set on me up.
One more.
Nice 3.
Break coming through for Toronto.
It's not good.
A key moment as the third hardpoint was near flawless, and now a chance
to
really get close to that 250 mark.
I mean, there's never said anything
they are
that's
making
like,
the right plays. As soon as we jump into the listening, they gain the remaining jump time off the cafe, but they hit that rotation over towards P3, and that's
this is gonna go down to the wire, bro.
Find a break in towards Fountain, which is very difficult to do. You're just getting closer and closer to the finish line. It's just one more play. One more set of kills can close it out.
We gotta be perfect from here on out.
Keeps Hotel, at least in the name for Atlanta for now, but Envoy in the new hill opens up and creates a bit of a problem here that FaZe have to deal with. Oh my goodness, fun with doors featuring Envoy there for a moment, but Atlanta pick up the elimination, and now they've got all 4 members ready to go for the hard point.
Now, if you are Ultra, just take your time. Use your tax, blow up a couple of trophies. Great vision right there from Scraps to set it up. Finds the first kill, does get taken now, so no cruise missile gonna be earned. But right now, the attack usage from Atlanta FaZe is just slowing down Ultra, but the guns aren't. Envoy with the big kill onto Abizi. He's trying to find the second, cannot onto to Draza.
That was a big win by Draza.
Still close it out here. Still reinforcing the front side. Scrap trying to keep everyone at arm's reach, but their trades will be through. Atlanta have to find a way to cut through this hard point. The stuns again continue to land. Envoy now last one remaining, trying to value his life, but not going to be.
Oh my God, it's going down to the wire.
200 to 240.
These fights are so big mid.
And it's all about the rotation. And Ultra put themselves in a great position. You have
Let's
top
go,
three,
Zach. Way to get in there. Oh, he's gonna die. Fuck.
Kleenex is there for the trade, but right now it's Atlanta
in a
FaZe
really good
coming
spot
up.
here.
Let's go, MC. Come on.
It's down 3 dead. Scrap has to make something happen. Waiting for help. Taking a tally of what's in the hard point. Sim down low.
Scrap made the
Is that G?
That should be G, yeah.
Gets there, but can he actually follow up on it? Last couple of seconds are in, and Ultra.
Yeah, it's 3 hard points in a row.
28 and 19.
Last the second set to take map 1.
Scrappy just went 28 and 19, bro.
Bro, we've lost 3 hard points in a row.
That was a good map by Ultra, bro.
Yep.
That listening was so good. Just like
FaZe
there's
can't
just
win a
no
hard point
like
right now, bro.
franticness. There's no like
So we got to the second half of this
everything's
game.
under control.
Even though you give up a lot of time to Atlanta FaZe around that.
Toronto look good, man. They do look really good. They do.
Being the first team to complete
Honestly,
a
K-Song's
chain
right.
of 2 hard points in this game, and it was the Cafe to
So
the
you kind of knew that
P3
going in,
hill.
to be honest.
You
Like,
put
I think
yourself
the hard
up by
points
at
against
least 30
Toronto,
to
you
40
weren't really
points, and then when you find
banking
that
on
break
winning.
in towards Fountain, you just keep the game scrappy. And usually in these final moments, Atlanta FaZe got
I
a
feel
different
like
team.
in setups,
Yesterday, in both the hard points that they played versus Optic, in those final
they
moments,
tweak a lot and they end up team challenge. Like, for example, whenever I watch it, I know it's not easy on the P5s. They try and chow out top red when a team's flooding there and they just fucking throw away life in the 4v4. The 3 guys are all in top red. See, all the time they don't shimmy it, they just fucking watch out.
Only
And then
getting
just kind of
15
slide
and of course just the 3200 damage. So for Atlanta, if
P1
you're
was
putting that into your
unfortunate
game
though,
plan,
because they
mission
fucking, that was good
accomplished. But I
place
really
from
do believe we have to go
Toronto,
back to that
sliding
second
on
rotation.
scooping up the gun hill.
That dire hard point because there was the late decision for
The
FaZe
second
to
P2,
try
yeah.
to break through the final 15 seconds, and then they
Jack
completely
died
miss
and
out
they had
on
no
third. That
fucking-
felt like where the game really changed.
no
That's
cross,
what the
yeah.
fundamentals needed to be in
Alley,
play
they
because
played
that
through
was the
ult, killed the
game
guy,
changer.
got
You're
red
talking
control,
about 20
got
to
an angle
25
for
seconds left in
second
towards
time.
Cafe. You send 3 players towards the old hill. I know it's good to get that time, but a full 60 is way better on the opposite end. And unfortunately, that decision comes back to bite them. And now you're going into a search and destroy where they can rely on it. It's been their bread and butter. That's what's been getting them through a lot of series we saw yesterday. But Toronto Ultra are not no slouches in SD. I know that's currently their worst game mode, but they're on a 4-game search and destroy win streak. And it's versus some of the best S&D teams that we currently have in the game, other than Atlanta FaZe. We're talking about
was that Ultra's map pick?
Seattle were playing search and destroy. Got them all the way to a top 6. So you best
Hard
believe
point.
Toronto Ultra
Probably because they usually take team B, we'll see.
And I think it's on top of that.
That was probably FaZe's first map sub base, and I doubt FaZe picked sub base against Toronto.
Is Toronto actually going to be the most elite
I
hard
didn't
point
see
team
who's
maybe we've
team
ever seen in the CDL? Because, like you mentioned, they were sweeping everyone completely out of the
Teammate
water.
picks first map, right?
Here,
Yeah,
Atlanta's
correct.
putting together a good fight, yet still, it just feels like Ultra's decision making is
It's
going to be
phenomenal.
stable for them no matter how long this series
And what
goes.
is Team
And
B
that's not
pick?
just gonna
2 and
exist
3?
in Respawn. We expect that to also show up in the search.
Yeah, it has
yes.
to show up in the search
2, 3,
because the
4.
map that they're going into
they
next
pick
is
2,
in
3, 4?
Invasion.
Yeah,
They've only
they
played
get
it
good
one
side
time,
first
and they
map.
lost it in the beginning of the year to LAT, all the way in a 6-5 fashion. But as you take
Team
a
B
look at the
was
game,
like
well, you can tell. Just back
OP
and
in a
forth.
couple of
When you
games,
had
you're a
two
good
Titans
team. Like,
going
Team B
at
was
it,
damn,
this
they
is
were
what
great
bottom
it
for
last
looked like.
2019.
When it started to pull
Because what
away,
teams
was that
used to do, they used to pick
P2
Team B,
Find a break at
and then
P4,
fucking
you keep it scrappy at
get
P5,
St.
you
Petro
set up
picked on them.
properly and get the right kills
the
at
flip,
the
If you're a
right
good
time.
hard point team,
Petro
Team B
went
is OP as fuck.
Yeah. The FaZe
They
did
don't
take
make
Team B,
mistakes
so they
when
did
talking
pick
about that
sub
hard point
base.
game.
Yeah, I mean, what, 18 points for Atlanta compared to the
I don't know, that
80
sub base
points
scares
that
the fuck
Toronto
out of
were
me.
getting that
Yeah, the
stretch?
sub base
Huge
pick
moment
against
right there.
Toronto is
Okay,
kind of
so
wild, I
now
can't
let's
lie.
really take the conversation
Over Skid
deep
Row
dive
with
in
2
towards
choices.
this
We do
invasion
sub base
search
Skid
and
Row.
destroy.
Yeah.
Again, statistically speaking,
Toronto
is
even
really
though
good.
Toronto had a
Yeah.
couple of search and destroy
Yeah.
map losses, those
Kinda pick
losses
your
have come
poison
in
for sure.
round
The
hard
one
points
or
just don't
two.
feel good
when you're
Where on
facing
the
against
other
Toronto.
side,
We gotta win the next
Atlanta's
two.
gonna
We
be
have
looking at
to.
this with their mouths watering. 5-0 on invasion search, and they have been unbelievable playing around the objective on both sides.
I'm surprised Toronto
And the
beat a
crazy thing
terminal,
is,
to
we
be
saw
honest.
it
FaZe
on
doesn't
full
really
display
play it.
yesterday. It's
I guess
just the
neither
way
do
that
they.
they're able to
It's kind of
read
just
the
like
map,
I think
read the setup of the
maybe
opposing
they
teams,
thought
Yeah.
when they do
they
that,
thought in
that's
the
when they
chicken
slowly
game that
start to
FaZe would
work
put
different
terminal on
routes,
them.
different
Yeah.
plays come into
Yeah.
play. You've seen Simp dropping bombs just so he can hit a certain certain route yesterday. So Atlanta
It's so weird to see one guy with like a fake just running around. Like, what are these shots? Like, what are these shots? You see these shots right here?
For the control. Both
I've
teams
seen
again
they
have been
just
good across
like, what is
look at some of the numbers
they probably cut these before the event and they'll recut them after this one Atlanta footage.
Hey, they're not just really great at defense, 14 and
it's better
5
than the old
overall,
full screen
but their
graphic though. I'll tell you
offense has
that.
also been super successful, and that has also been spotlighted throughout this weekend. cafe.
Yeah, that's good, man. The fact that you're able to win a couple.
Tom, when are you getting a haircut, bro? I don't know what it is, but people keep coming in my chat that just keep coming in here saying like, "Yo, you need to get a haircut, get a haircut." Why don't people care? What are you guys fucking girls?
Looking at you, Tom.
What are you guys fucking girls?
I like when your beard's longer, though, Tom.
Yeah, me too, but I had to shave it because it was too big. It was too long.
A lot of players you can read, and I feel like the players that need to be able to shut down the aggressive players on the opposite side for Atlanta.
It's still there.
Looking at Kleenex to shine here.
I like that, and you see that 1 in 5 attack win-loss
I don't know, but I'm gonna need to grow my hair like Andrea Pirlo.
Toronto has not yet planted
just long and fluffy and wavy. Just long. Just long as hell. Just long as hell, bro.
That's what Tenali's doing now, Tom. Tenali's trying to get death flow now.
See Atlanta bounce back. Use
he's
their
kind of
best
fucking banned at the moment,
combination as a way to tie up this series. Again, winners finals here in Boston, and we're loading on in for the invasion search and destroy. A lot of focus here.
Yo, Jake Hill's a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And I think if you're Atlanta, this is a must-win search.
All right, come on, boys.
It's a square when you talk about the control, but this has been your game mode all season. You need to be able to respond. And they're going to be the team on defense early on, but you know there's no trophy system into play, so Ultra can take advantage if they want to use their attacks to try to take him off of this tank. But
see this guy cross?
See the positioning ground. Sim has found his way into broken.
Envoy checks it. Oh, that's great information. Takes the battle with the pistol, backs off.
So
not a lot of help here initially from Kleenex.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's Jamie.
There's the gunfight. Oh my goodness. The fact that he chooses to step into the smoke for the battle, unreal. Envoy does confirm the trade will go 3v3.
3v3 now. Abizi on the opposite side of the map was able to take down Scrap. So now it's a 3v2. Envoy and Kleenex, the SMGs for the Ultra. 45 seconds left. They have some information on where Draza is playing. You know that Abizi just got a kill by that ace site, but you don't know yet where Celium is. He's going to be the assist man over towards that B-bomb.
That nade actually confirms that Cell should still stay on this side of the map. Little tag over towards what looked to be Envoy, the bomb carrier. 25 seconds remaining. How do Ultra make a decision? It looks like they're
trying to late pinch it.
Oh, Force
really
needs to run this guy.
Good kill comes through. Cell on the ramp, making to the cross, at least somewhat contested. Sees Kleenex towards the bomb.
Oh, he didn't see him.
Doesn't see Envoy on the cross, so this bomb's going to get planted.
That timing right there from Celium is not the best, but it's now going to be a 2v2. You had Draza going to deep pinch. But look at the spot right now from Kleenex. I don't know if Celium's going to be able to spot him.
This has got to be good contact here for Cell. Kleenex laying prone. He pops up, finds the first contact, but similarly so, Draza able to turn this into a 1v1. Kleenex, the re-wrap
back. That's how he's winning this.
27 seconds on the clock. Draza holding firmly
over
the top.
Holy fuck.
Evenly exchanged. Both
good play by Zach.
And it's Ultra.
What a round by Toronto.
Oh, that's a big 2v3 as well.
Fuck.
Talking about Envoy starting it off by taking to the site, but
a little nervous.
Dude, Kettle's watching upstairs. I hear fucking woo!
He was able to spot Envoy cross with that bomb. He probably plays it a little bit different, more aggressive. But once it turns into a 1v1, Kleenex throws a shoulder. He's able to get out with his life. But reads Draza like a book. And that leads to Toronto taking the first.
Huge. Already talking about their lack of success offensively. They get the bomb down and they hold. So job well done here for Toronto to start things off. Atlanta's now first opening attempt on their offense, and the biggest thing about them, offensively speaking, is that they have been unbelievable. They hold 90% of their post plants when they get the bomb down. That has to be a focus.
Yeah, if you're on Toronto Ultra, just don't let that bomb go down. We know how difficult it is to retake. But only a minute left in this round. 2-2 split right now from Atlanta FaZe. Draza and Simp slowly trying to work their way up through Boken, but you see Toronto Ultra. They only have one player calling out information on that side of the map. They're trying to set up a great late pinch spot.
Like he may just explode right here.
And what timing does Envoy have to get activated? You've got Kleenex kind of establishing the threat over towards Dark, but there's Envoy through DVD.
Right,
they just completely miss him on the setup, and now all of a sudden Simp is trapped. He needs help. Cell is stuck on the other side of the map. This is essentially a 2v3 on the B side.
Scrap knows. Scrap knows that Cell loves to go for that deep flank, so he's going to continuously hold down to this right street, but there's only 35 seconds left. Atlanta has to get a move on it. They just can't take down the King.
Yo, masterclass.
Now 2 on the round, 4v2, left up to Simp and Cell.
And Simp is still stuck. Cell just cannot get back across the map. Simp would have to do it all himself, and he's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nowhere to go.
Toronto's looking at a fucking game, bro.
Defensive setup.
And you can just tell that they watched that VOD.
These guys are looking good.
Always likes
Someone
to
just subbed me on Twitch. Who the fuck was it?
Whenever they're attacking B, he's slowly working up.
Yo, fucking Adani just subbed me on Twitch. That's hilarious.
A couple players on the back end, but Scrap was not budging. He knew that he was on that side of the map, but it all falls into the the hands of Envoy. The fact that he puts himself in that position in towards DVD, finds the
Where's
first,
Z? I don't
eventually
know where
finds the
Z is.
second
Where's
onto a
Mr.
BZ.
Carbone?
Already job well done from Ultra.
A lesson in discipline as well, because he doesn't even make first nor second contact. It's his teammates from the front that enable him to make the play. So Envoy at 5-1 through 2
not no
rounds.
ball?
Mercy.
Maybe
FaZe
not.
setting up their next defense. Bit of
Maybe
aggression
not.
here from a BZ playing
Hey,
just a
win
little
some,
bit
lose some.
cheeky on the A side of the map. Help from Celium beyond as Ultra have barely left spawn and somehow still find first blood.
It's a big first blood onto Draza. Now you know that that's the guy who watches over B. You just have to clear out Broken because that's where Simp likes to play, but they're not even going to contest that side of the map. Going to force a couple players from Atlanta FaZe to hit that early rotation over towards B as you see Cell give up that right street, and that's the opening for Ultra to hit the go button.
Big one for a BZ follow-up. Good, though. Quick from Toronto to capitalize on the trade, and they're immediately turning that into a bomb plant. You still have Insight floating over.
Are people deadass
He's
gifting me on Twitch?
defensive
Oh my
rotation,
God,
though,
they
so
are.
Simp gets us back to a 2v2.
Dude,
Clinics
there's people
looking for an
gifting me
angle
on
to
Twitch.
catch
That's
this
fucking
trade.
hilarious.
Hasn't seen anything as of yet, and both
Yo,
Ultra players
Andrew,
run
if you're in here,
island.
They're
thanks,
just
man.
waiting. They're just waiting. See how many flanks are going to be inbound, but Kleenex takes down the first. If he can find this kill, that cruise missile going to be earned.
Toronto's literally just
they're gaming right now, bro.
They're gaming. They're gaming.
On the back of Insight,
Looking
that
chalk
first
right
blood.
now.
Even though BZ does get the trade, they were instantly there to respond. I feel like that's something
I'm
I
do a
said.
sub challenge for
Atlanta,
Grands. Wait, Solo, you owe me 25 gifted, bro. You frauded me the other day.
And just such quick
I hit the other day.
especially in
You
that last
didn't
2v2.
give me the
Both players
25,
completely
Mr.
isolated from
Solo.
one another. Huge follow-ups on both sides. Big 1v1 gunfight to
Toronto
start
is
things off in a
absolutely
3-0
slamming
tally
today.
I mean, come on.
I'll tell you right now, you take down these big dogs
I
in
feel I
S&D
can't
the way
gas
that
them
they've
in
been
the car
having.
right now.
Yeah. Recently, it's been 6-2 or better for Ultra.
I guess right, yeah. You said for the Minnesota and
S&Ds.
fucking, what was it, Minnesota, New
Back
York
to the
or whatever?
defensive side they go. Atlanta,
Yeah, I got that
around
shit
this
right.
point of the game is when they
Just
start to make
Paco
those
and Reese.
mid-round adjustments. You know what Ultra like to do. 2 players towards B, 2 players towards A. Let's stack one side and push out and be aggressive.
A lot of vacancy over towards this waterside street. Scrap gets back into position a bit late, so him and Celium going at it once again. FaZe still looking for some space through mid-map. Nade's getting cooked up. This is all going over towards mid-tank. You see Kleenex position. This is a beautiful look at it. He can watch all of this cross without even being under threat.
I didn't even know that that's an
no
angle.
longer in
He's
the
on
game.
top of the flower pot, puts down a couple shots, but now you got to back down.
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Really?
They got rid of a lot of
all
the, like, the
info. It's
gimmicky
not going to
spots.
be over towards B, so the rest of Toronto Ultra are stacking around this 8-point. But with only 40 seconds left, Atlanta got to get a move on the objective.
Oh, lots of shots from Draza, but Kleenex
big pick.
nearly able to get out, but does get collected by Simp.
They gotta make
Range
sure they
shots
don't
from
get
Scrap,
pinched
has
here
a
by
lot of
Envoy, though.
Celium. I mean, my goodness, that was painful. 23 seconds
Simp
on the
got
clock. Bomb
crazy
will be
time.
planted.
Should be able to hold it,
Long
though.
route from Envoy. He's got his steady popped, and he is going. I mean, he's taking the
Still
scenic route.
clean
He is
pinches.
deep towards gas.
Yeah, I think the first kill he wants to
Look at
focus
this.
on is taking down
Yeah,
Celium.
Sam.
You open in that right street, that's enough, but Scrap at
Still
least
saw
finds
him,
one.
though.
A BZ there for the trade. Envoy now puts himself in a position to take down Sim. Instant 2v2 with 30 seconds.
Insight still holding over towards the A side of the map. 25 seconds to go. FaZe
they have
locked in,
complete turtle this setup though.
hand in hand around this freezer side.
They're
And
stuck.
they're not giving Ultra a chance at a long-range gunfight.
No, I
Cell
think
was
we
able to
win.
find Envoy. Now it's just down to searching out where Insight's position. Cell will
Nah,
confirm
that's
the
over.
intel. A BZ just throwing shoulders, making sure
Empty
no,
stayed
you're not
alive
gonna
on
hop
H3
on
for
this bomb.
forever.
Has to force the gunfight, and now no more time for the defuse. Atlanta going to get on the board.
Good round.
Let's go.
Come on.
Atlanta
Let's flip this shit around, bro. Let's flip this
Got
shit
a round on
around.
the board, baby. Got a round on the
They
board.
like
Come
to take
on.
their sweet
Yeah,
time. You
for
talk about
sure.
putting that bomb down, but once they find that kill onto Kleenex through mid-courtyard, they know that that's the farthest guy pushed up. Now we can put the bomb down, make sure
Big
we watch our
offense,
deep
big
flank,
offense,
and then
man.
even when it turns into a 2v2, it's
just
still the
need some bloods.
teamwork on full display in towards the cafe. And Celium watches over one, finds the first, and then a BZ with the shoulders. Just make sure that defuse is not happening. Atlanta finally put one on the board.
Big round right there, too, because if that one goes awry...
Give me 2
you
seconds.
start to
Hey,
get in your
so
head a
I'll
little
take
bit.
that
Yeah,
on
how are
Twitch.tv.
Ultra finding all this space to work with? I mean, come on. Feels like everything's
Please,
being
thank.
challenged. So a chance
My
to reset the
Supocalypse is
momentum.
going crazy over there.
Maybe even the patterns in the game. Stuns, keeps it easy from going any further forward through dark, and he's got to kind of forfeit any advancements as he just holds this position looking for crossing corners.
He's just playing for early info. He should have just got spotted by Envoy. Actually, now with him putting down a couple shots, position now known. And Draza this time around is not going to be super aggressive.
Oh, good bait switch.
Probably try to get it. Super aggressive there.
Huge cover because Kleenex was literally right behind a BZ. So 4v3 situation, Ultra still holding the bomb on the other side of the map. Scrap has to come join this effort.
It's a good setup
Sim
watching
just
top
looking to see
broken
if you can
on
catch
top of the bomb.
somebody over the top of the half wall, but at the moment, FaZe comfortable in their setup, all things told.
Yeah, I'm curious if Ultra were watching the cross towards bomb, because if you didn't spot Draza, cross over towards the backside.
Gonna play like a pretty standard B round. I think this is smoke and go.
especially as he's playing from a deep angle. You just want to time this correctly with only 30 seconds left. This is where the push is going to be. You already see the SMGs from Atlanta FaZe setting up those pitches.
Yeah, just gonna go B.
BZ gets through DVD alley. Hasn't seen anything as of yet. Insight able to check, pushes him off. Bomb now being planted. Also, the threat for Simp through Dark has been established. Bomb planted, 43 seconds on the clock. How do you set up this retake? It's not going to happen by Cell. Draws a lot of damage, but can't confirm any eliminations. You've got both ARs kind of searching down anyone over towards the B side of the map, and BZ can't get through. This post plan is holding.
Oh, Toronto was fucking
he has to take
holding,
cover. Envoy finishes off the elimination. Right behind him. And of course, they know where BZ is. No chance to get that retake off. Ooh, it's cool and calm from Ultra.
Scrap just made the play.
Jet, I fear this
really
is over.
Successful on retakes
I fear this map is done.
Abe or somebody on the
especially when
pinch.
they find the first blood.
Or not Abe, whoever he picked. He picked somebody. I don't know where he found the kill.
Holy shit.
Knowing how aggressive Atlanta
These Toronto
is going to
motherfuckers
try
are
to be in
gaming.
those situations. You cut down a BZ on the flank. Now you have to slow him down. Draza tries to go for a one-on-one. He loses that gunfight to Scrap, and then once it turns into a 3v3,
They kill Scrap,
just
that
stays
retake
alive. He
actually
knows that
becomes
his
very
teammates watching
doable
over
because
him
they
on the left
tweak.
side. Inside has the deep flank.
I feel like they should, like, I don't know
right
the info on turtling on site, but I feel like they should at least try to push your middle a bit.
Atlanta have to have this.
I feel like when you retake
cannot
through the
go
street,
down
like,
5-1 against
I
how
feel
Ultra's
like
played
if it's
everywhere.
turtle and you know you're gonna get smoked, when you want to like try and you know they're going to a trophy, but like
Four-man stack
just
over
try and
towards the
save
east
a
side of the
meter
map, but
stun and
Ultra,
like
realistically speaking,
waste
they're
time
here.
on
They're
it.
ready for
Running
this.
through the street from defense point.
See the positioning of Scrap. He's just sitting nice and sweet and towards the middle of the tank. He's just waiting for Atlanta FaZe to be aggressive up through Broken, and then it's your time to attack. But they all come to a stale. Smoke now is going to get invested, so now the pressure's here. Envoy with the first.
Nah, we're just running. We're just running.
Fingal almost doubles
Chalk,
up.
bro.
A chance for FaZe
They
to
lost
fight
full.
this back, but the bomb has been dropped. And you can see the cause for concern. FaZe is continually looking behind them, saying, is anyone on our flank? Because that's been a recipe for success for Ultra so much this map.
You're getting all the info with a great shoulder right there from Scrap. So now it's time to wrap back, play with our teammate buddy system. Kleenex works that deep pinch, but Scrap's under fire. Scrap and Envoy, they combine to at least find one, but now it's all up to a BZ 1v2.
And they still haven't seen Kleenex yet. You still have no idea where he's positioned. So BZ trying to maybe isolate an individual gunfight with him, but isn't going to find the opportunity to even locate him in any regard. And look at the rotation back. Scrap is ready to move to A if he needs to. BZ finally catches the opponent he was looking for. Quick to hop on for the plant. We're going to get extended 1v1.
Come on, Abe. Come on.
Play from BZ so far. Bomb is now going to get planted, but does Scrap spot him on the exit? I don't know if a BZ saw him, but the shots from Scrap.
Oh my God. He shot some Scrap, bro. Fuck.
You know he's going to have some chirping, but you went a one-on-one versus a BZ. You now put your team at game point in the search and destroy. All the adjustments are coming in. They are just prepared every single time Atlanta FaZe are trying to attack towards B. They said that's their bread and butter bomb site. They slowly work.
Might have had the freest fucking parlay on that game in my life.
The only attacking round, the only round that they have a W in is when they plan it over towards A. It's been a perfect game plan so far from Toronto Ultra. Now at game point.
And the thing is, it's
MCW
not
literally
just an
series might
overall
be
perfect game
over.
plan when Ultra is looking at this map, but they fought off
Potentially.
Scrap might be the best player in the game right now.
3 first bloods from Simp to this
been
point. So
playing
they're
good
doing
this
it
weekend.
in 3v4.
Him and Simp.
And a lot of that is, I think,
Him,
just
Simp,
credit to the fact that
Toby,
they're trading so
Self,
darn quickly. We talked about it a lot yesterday. FaZe is one of the hardest teams to trade in the league, but hasn't been an issue yet for Ultra.
And now they found themselves at game point. Scrap on a 4 streak. All out pressure in towards the cafe. You're going to force a BZ to back on down, but look how aggressive they are up the middle of the map.
This guy's on mid-tank already, bro.
Yeah, he just ran up the middle of the map.
Plant, and if Scrap can find another one, you're basically call game.
And just knowing how Sullivan plays, he's not
Dude,
going
he
to
is
work
just
his way
running
up A street. He goes back to find a forward kill on towards Scrap, but the
3v3.
clock is
Always do it
ticking
when they
on
back
this
up like
retake.
this.
3v3. 2 players for FaZe.
This could be
Still
dangerous for
completely on
FaZe.
the wrong side of the map. This is going to take
The
years to develop.
alley-oop potential here if they end up losing the series.
Yeah,
where
we
they
used
are.
the optic. Yep. I was thinking the same thing.
Now down to 26 seconds. First shot's good from Kleenex. Sip around the back. Not quite able to find the train. Inside to meet him. Just down to Cell.
MC fucking masterclass.
Oh, and it's
A
getting
for your
nervy.
neck.
15 seconds on the clock. Nowhere to go.
Toronto's looking really fucking good, man.
I mean, they literally just went crazy right there. Toronto Ultra look insane right now.
Insane.
I was not expecting that.
They look like they're moving.
That's how you counter the fucking P1 strat right there, Sam. If they're gonna
It
back
doesn't
off,
even look competitive.
he's gonna go into P1. You just all fucking hit middle. What are they gonna do?
But if we were questioning who was the big
that's
dog
actually
in
good.
the
I'm glad
league, everyone was saying
actually showed how
Atlanta
to beat that
FaZe,
shit.
undefeated, unbelievable map count.
Damn,
they
man.
haven't
Toronto's
played
just
these guys
fucking
on the opposite side. Right now, the
slammed
teamwork
them.
from Toronto Ultra is top tier. Crossfire
They're doing
galore.
what, invasion
Every time a
control
trade
now?
is there, they are instantly there to find themselves on top in the engagements. To beat the way to clutch up in the map 1, but to dominate the way that they did in this
Ultra
map
look
number
good,
2,
chat. They're respawn.
I like Ultra.
I mean,
one
their
of the best
S&D is
control teams we
clearly
have in the game
fucking
as well. This
next level,
actually is
but
gonna
this
be a
team...
3-0.
Lights out, dude. It's one of those situations where Ultra's like,
Oh,
oh,
FaZe
FaZe, you've been
improved
cooking up on
last year. This is
Invasion?
a swing mode whenever they
We're
played
coming
Toronto
over
last
for
year. It was
dinner, and we're
control,
staying for
and
breakfast
FaZe looked a
the
little better
next
this year in
morning.
control than they did with
Invasion
Austin,
control
but
coming
they're
up
going to
next, like we already
crack
talked
off
about
trees,
both
right?
teams. Pretty much equal
map
when it
is
comes to
better.
how
Yeah,
they
like the way that
approach
these guys
control,
play this
in
map is different
particular
to
on
anyone
Invasion,
else.
but
They're
boy,
just
I'll
so
tell
much
you,
faster.
The mental gymnastics that we've gotten out of Ultra to this point have to have FaZe in an absolute tizzy.
Yeah, I
FaZe
know
need to make this close.
everybody in the crowd, including us.
We might see
are
a
not
FaZe
expecting
OPTIC
this.
loser
Two
final.
Titans go at it. One's
FaZe
better
need to
than
make this
Hardpoint.
series
One is better than
competitive.
Search and Destroy. But
Or
when
they need
play
a hard
lot,
reset
but they've
before
been
next
playing it
series.
5 different times. You're gonna get a tendency of what they start to
I wish
do.
I
and
had
it was just a
event-
perfect
Ben, do you have
game plan,
event
like I
stats
said, from
for
Toronto Ultra
players?
now be up 2-0.
I can't find
Makes
it on
the
Breaking
analysis
Point.
part very easy of our shots to this point. We'll see if things will change. FaZe down, and they're down big. Ultra, a lot of questions on if they've really been tested to this point. And well, it doesn't matter who they face up against. Seems
Reverse
like at
sweep.
the moment,
That sub-base
doesn't make
Hardpoint is
much
not a reverse
of
sweep. I can tell you
gathering
that. Even if
distance
they
at
win
all.
this
Here
shit,
we
that
go.
sub-base
Coming back for
Hardpoint is
control. Back on
screaming
break.
at me. I'm trying to find fucking event stats, dude, because they're not on Breaking Point, and
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
The Painted Alebrije bundle is available now in the Call of Duty store. Inspired by the folk art of Oaxaca, this stunning bundle offers colorful, vibrant, and mythical items you gotta check out.
FaZe RX, Jesus Christ. FaZe RX is fucking crazy. The whole team is FaZe RX. I thought, Jesus Christ. The whole roster is fucking wicked. Chad, this is dangerous. This is what I said before this series. Regardless of who loses, they need to make sure that this series is at least competitive, because the way that OPTIC looks right now, this could be a very bad alley-oop opportunity. For sure. FaZe need to make this series at least a little bit competitive, or they need to go into the next series with a hard reset after this shit ends. 100%. No bias, but OPTIC should have won against FaZe yesterday. Well, I fear they got absolutely chokeslammed in Game 5, so they definitely did not deserve to win. Aren't they on Breaking Point? Yeah, I tried to pull it up for this event, but the website crashes. So I don't think I can pull it up. I'm trying to filter it, but every time I do, like the page doesn't load. So I don't know. That one more time. I want to see Zach's S&D KD. Yeah, so we do what? Major 1 tournament, Mo's, S&D. Yeah, it just immediately crashes. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, if it's working for you guys, when you guys grab me Zach's S&D KD? Both. You grab land and the stage, or for the stage. Yeah. .74 on Lynch. Force the Suns to fight each other. Yeah. So weird, dude. Just the top end of the league is just all the teams I want to play well. I genuinely have no bias whatsoever. I want everyone to play well, but bro, every time I watch a series, I'm like, I used to play with these guys. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, boys. I'm not gonna say this while I am unmuted. I think FaZe probably get 3-0'd here. Not gonna lie. Unmute, no balls. No, I can't check the team speak. Can't be doing that. I mean, Toronto just looked event winning ready, to be honest. These guys look fucking great, dude. 0.7 on land, 1.06 online. Yeah, I know he picked it up online towards the end of the qualifiers, but
maybe putting themselves in a prime position to be kings in the CDL to start things off.
Yeah, he's been struggling this weekend.
Toronto to this point, and that's been just another major surprise. We had the pleasure of
when it's
watching
2-2 in
York
25 minutes. I mean, bro, I don't think they get past the sub base, even if they win this Hardpoint and win this Control.
That was the first 100-point club that we've had all season. I'm pretty sure it's still the only
possible the website's getting slammed because of fucking
people in chat got away from me.
Two times.
Zach has a 0.7 SDKD this weekend.
He's been super up and down all stage in that game for them.
Yeah, he picked it up towards the tail end of the qualifiers, but not doing really great this weekend.
And both teams extremely proficient at being able to win offensive rounds by capture. So that will be pivotal as we spawn into invasion control. Atlanta.
FaZe need to win this fucking map. Well, obviously they do, but
opening offense, and Scrap has already graced us with a first blood at tremendous range.
Gets one across the map, but a BZ.
Apparently, Slasher was seen talking to Krem.
Oh yeah, they had it on cam, which is kind of insane.
That's crazy. He's already scheming at the event, bro. He's doing what Pat said, making changes at the event.
Wait till the bar tonight, Tom. That's when you know.
Yeah, the Sunday night
the
bar.
Sunday night bar. Bro, you played so good this weekend. Imagine.
The focus for Ultra through mid map, but you can see the stuns, the nades, all trying to find where has a BZ gone, and he's still no one has any idea where he's positioned while the second tick of progress is being worked on. There he goes, pops up, eventually taken care of, but that second tick already done and dusted.
Yep, second.
Top in the trade, so Sip is able to stay alive, but he gets pegged in the body.
Remember he can get across? No, he's going back middle.
Why does everybody freak out when somebody says peg? Like you get pegged by a bully, you get pegged by, but like that. Bro, I used to say that shit in fucking preschool. Like you get pegged with a ball or some shit. But then everybody goes, "Hey, yo, like, what does that shit mean? What the fuck does that mean?"
Oh,
some dirty minds, some TikTokers, some dirty minds.
I don't understand. Like, but I feel like everything you say these days is a, "Hey, yo, whoa," you know, like, bro, like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to this generation? What the fuck happened to society, you horny fucks? The fuck is wrong with you guys?
Tom, are you okay, bro?
No, I'm not okay, K-Son. We're down 0-2.
I'm not okay either, man.
We need a reverse sweep here, K-Son.
Envoy getting taken down mid-map means that FaZe can very quickly try to break
out. Fucking up for Toronto.
Insight gives up the zone, then comes right
Oh,
back.
big win by Chris. Oh, don't scam, brother. You are one shot, my boy.
A little bit of assistance from BZ on the other
Why
side,
are
but
we
Scrap
swearing?
Oh,
look at Tyler in the nerd spot. So inspirational. Why the fuck did Chris just chow that?
I don't know.
I'm behind.
They don't allow that segment to also get complete, so now you can put them in a nice little trap. Insight holding down the right street. We have mid-court yard control as well. Celium does take down one, but full map control right now for the Ultra. Just gotta continue to wind down that clock. Let it keep cutting down. Keep trading efficiently.
Really interesting idea here from Ultra. They've kind of given up playing around H Street. Maybe they know that FaZe likes to play this through the capture.
That tree saved his life.
Fight win from Draza keeps this play potentially alive. Envoy throwing out a couple of shots,
but now that
threat over towards A being so vacant means that Envoy's got to watch
Don't
everything all at once. First shots to Celium, decent, but can't finish the kill. Now you've got two FaZe members in. First tick already gone. Scrap, he's able to actually walk forward and possibly contest.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Good for the second tick.
Let's go. That's right.
Absolutely it. Kills
they're not gonna get their time.
Take our first offense.
We just need something.
Good offense.
Okay, Sam, you know what they did?
Let's get it, baby. Come on.
They went through mid, bro.
They went through mid and got the kills. Wow. Fucking revelation, bro.
But you don't spot a BZ as well, so that double stack comes in. Envoy plays a couple cutoff kills. He doesn't find that first one, and then eventually it leads to Atlanta getting a clean 4 dead. Now they have the cross watch, and they walk away with the first attack of this map.
Bit bizarre as well, I think, just kind of as the B zone was captured. for the OE not to be this time around. So a key first offensive win comes through for Atlanta. Kleenex just a single kill in the defensive effort as Ultra swap the sides, and their early intentions are to try to work up A Street to get in early.
Yeah, they have the trophy system this time around, so going to try to maneuver their way up through the long street. They at least have one player in towards the point. Envoy trying to stay alive. He sets up Kleenex for the second. That's already
no fucking way.
God.
We win an offense just to throw it away, bro.
Just go B, bro. Why are we rapping? Just go B. Just get map control.
Look at the 4-stack. I'm sorry, but after seeing that, if a team's not 4-stacking, they suck dick. I'm sorry. The 3-1 is terrible. Don't care.
3-1's good if
3-1
stagger the kills.
3-1 sucks.
I think lost the round because they doubled that off the point by challenge.
Yeah, they also did the 3-1.
They challenged off the point, died.
Yeah, they did challenge the point. 3-1's not bad either.
The 3-1's good if your kills are staggered. The 4-stack is good if you get every kill in a millisecond of each other.
I think the 4-stack is always good, bro.
It's just tough because like in order to 4-stack, if the kills are like the timing of them, you can't watch across. So you're just all your fights are just in the hill.
Still existing through the middle of the map, but largely speaking, FaZe getting a good start to this defensive beat.
Yeah, and Insight's just holding this cross. He's going to allow his teammates to spin up towards the tank, get your trophies down, and slowly work your way up through the front end.
Yep.
They are not finding any kills.
Good B hold though right now.
You are Envoy. You got to slow it down. Yeah.
Brown's been not able to stop this clock at all.
So you can allow your teammates to get out of the spawn.
It's very hard to hold this for a minute and a half though.
Just holding down this setup around this B point.
Yeah, trophy player mid.
Yeah,
there we go.
Stops me dead in my tracks as Scrap's able to find the quick kill, and with that Ultra now stop the clock.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
And they got a trophy on there, right?
Yeah, it's probably a G.
Bro.
Probably a G.
Bro, Toronto's 4-stacking every point, bro. These guys are godlike.
Because they're getting every kill within a fucking second of each other. Like, what are these guys doing?
Nah, but even right there, though, like they had 2. Dylan gets to the point, it's on there, and everybody, even with 2 dead, they're all running to the point. We're all 4.
Yeah, then they got the 2 more. There's no incentive not to stack in that situation.
You'll be surprised, Sam. Sam, you'll be surprised, bro. Other teams legit don't do that, and it's so easy.
You get both of those down with only 2 players from Atlanta still alive on that side of the map.
Nah, dying on B Street like that is unacceptable. They just walked out of ice cream and squared up and got 2.
And just the awareness in the first place to say, hey, everybody jump onto this zone. We've got the clearance to do it. Here we go. Again, right off the get-go. Already find Draza
right back up to the A site.
To try to assist. No trophy system for Draza.
I love how many teams go A now. I bitched and bitched and bitched. Now everybody goes A. I love it.
He's just hoping his teammates could cover his cross.
Oh, and Salim unfortunately falls. So now the pressure's going to be here for Ultra. At least the team kills does come in, but that segment does not get complete at
Zach
that
is having a really rough series.
Now you're forced to hit that early rotation over towards B, but they do not have a problem with it. Abeezy with the SMG, up close and personal onto Scrap. Able to pause the clock, but you already see Simp taking ground.
Isolation onto Envoy.
Good movement.
Scrap clean.
Fucking beautiful.
So that's going to be enough for the first tick, plus more to follow here as FaZe have full control at B. Ultra trying to win back the middle of the map, but now they run into Abeezy's SMG. Finally dealt with, but it comes at a steep cost. Second tick gets locked.
JC Toronto, though, they just want to make sure they're killing everyone out of their base before they apply that pressure over towards B. They still have not yet located Draza. Finally, Scrap takes him down. So now you know the last person who was on the point just finished capturing it. We have been map control. We can start to be aggressive up on the map. You already see Kleenex in a position. If his team can get a couple kills in a small trap.
Envoy opposite door of Abeezy. Help nearby though for FaZe as this transition starts to gain some momentum. 2-2 split defensively at the moment for Ultra. First one found, but not collected. Envoy able to get punished, so Atlanta can still keep this forward pressure towards A. Big gunfight here, and as Draza drops, the last hope for FaZe to try to get onto A now would come down to Simp, and he's gonna wait.
Yeah, you're just gonna back on up. You don't want to try to be a one-man army on that A Street, and eventually Kleenex sniffs him out. So already 30 seconds knocked off the game clock. Envoy next line of defense. He does get traded, but they know exactly where Atlanta FaZe are applying the pressure from. You have him in map control. You have the overextension. We know what that guy does.
Zach
He's going to find a 2-piece.
Cannot win a single big gunfight on this map right now.
At least it's still Atlanta FaZe coming in back in the base.
Tons of time still remaining for FaZe, but you got to work through this deadlock play at mid at some point in time. Cell still not even bothering to play
Toronto
over
with
towards
double
Water
DVD
Street as of yet.
might
But
kind
that
of get
may
us
be
there
the
if they
only
get us
option
killed.
because this Ultra setup over through mid is just not getting supplanted at all. Finally, Cell makes his presence known, but Scrap deals with it swiftly. 17 plays 14, but Atlanta do get some clearance at mid.
Oh, and Atlanta finally found a couple kills as well. So you get a close spawn, but the next gunfight is crucial. Insight takes down Simp. Now the positioning of a BZ. He's going to try to be the playmaker. Unfortunately, can't find that kill, and leads to him eventually getting it, but it's still Ultra. Knowing his positioning now, you get the trade, you're still holding on.
Let's go back and forth. Back to an 11 plays 11. 34 seconds.
Four.
Let's
go. Here we go.
Now you got Cell on to stop the clock at 33. Scrap should be able to contest this cross. Kleenex also
really
already got
tough.
a spawn, but there are
We're
a couple
so
of members
deep.
on for FaZe. First tick locked. Scrap the first one to challenge. Clears his left, and now it's just down to if he can find the FaZe members deeper into the point. Kleenex with one trade, but not the second. Follow-up coming through, though, and that'll be enough as Ultra will get the full clearance and stop the second tick.
And with only 30
They're
seconds
kinda
left, it's the
on
last push. It's going to be the front run.
Good shots from Scrap.
Scrap takes him down. Everyone's spawning all the way
Not looking
across
good.
the map. If you are Ultra,
Come on.
just sit a corner, and this round is yours.
We did get 1 8
Is
tick
there
though.
any opportunity to just gut check fly at this A zone? No kills as of yet. Stuns also making this very laborious for FaZe. Trades coming out, 5 seconds on the clock, and no one anywhere near the A point. Lives were also getting tremendously low, but huge hold.
All right, we got 1 tick on A, 4 ticks there. We just need to hold them on
Big
ticks,
round
and we're
from
good.
Ultra. They shut down that early A pressure, and then they also give up that B point. They do not have a problem setting up for 2 minutes around A.
You can replay one
Every time
season
the
in
opening
CDL
was
/ CDL. What would that
There
choose?
for Atlanta FaZe. You always found Scrap in a position. Insight cutting down that right street, and then Envoy and
Either
Kleenex to the middle of the
BO4 or
map.
probably
Just
IW.
always trading efficiently. Now puts Toronto at game point. Back on the attacking side, and if you are Toronto, you're down by 4 segments. That's something you have to keep in the back of your mind.
Sure, absolutely. And I think the thing is, do you just go back to what was tried and true the first round? I mean, it was with trophies, just getting on towards A early. FaZe committing a couple extra numbers this time to make sure this A defense is a bit more resounding. Okay, first couple of kills pretty much put A out of the question, unless Envoy can keep things stretched together. Off spawn, though, Ultra taking their attention back over to B. Envoy still staying on the spree, now 4 in a row.
That's a big read. That's a big read right there from Envoy. Now Atlanta FaZe could not hit that early rotation over towards B, so you can stack that point. Envoy finds 3 in a row. Can't find the one for the cruise missile. So now it's Celium holding down that right street, but not for long. Great shots from Insight. There's only one player on the point.
They might
All the kills
transition.
right now going in favor of Ultra. Insight trying to take 2 things, 2 tasks trying to get done as he works towards A as well.
And the longer he doesn't see anyone cross over towards the safe street, the more you
watch
can
Dark.
transmit
Watching
information
Dark,
that, hey,
yeah.
keep your heads up as far as how Atlanta want to try to focus over towards B. It's Draza from behind for a double.
I think they know this guy's
keeps
driving
the third tick
P1.
safe, and at the same time, the clock
MC's
ticks
watching
down
it.
to the old 20 seconds.
And you see Insight on the minimap. He's just thinking someone from Atlanta FaZe has to be on this right side because his teammates are contesting. They have a lot of fights over towards Broken, but finally when he makes
was
the
insane.
decision
He had
to
trade
go,
up
Celium
from,
is ready for
Draz.
him. So all of Ultra in the back of the spawn, complete 2 segments over that B. And if you want that defense, you got to close this one out and work your way towards A.
Good kills from FaZe. Next hit, largely just down to could Scrap make a mess of this setup, in trouble, back to the pistol, trying to stall it as long as possible. Insight behind him, Scrap now getting a bit of regen. What weapon do you want, brother?
Oh my lord, bro.
Ultra able to support the play, and with that, an extra
That's
60
ridiculous.
gets down.
And they have streak control as well. Insight in a crucial position. If he can find at least 1 kill, Kleenex through the middle of the map. He already found 3 in a row. He's trying to assist Insight. He knows that one's on the fire truck. Gets some timing, but he still comes out on top. It's a bomb in the pinch, but he gets red off spawn. 1 minute and 22. Ultra up by 1.
Chad is calling a red card on that.
He wasn't even snaking. He was just fucking crouching behind it.
I think, yeah.
Pushed back either into the zone or backside gas. Scrap cleared out through laundry. Gives FaZe a little bit of extra cushion. 1 tick needed for the Ultra defense. Otherwise, we're looking at lives if it ends up being tied. A BZ able to shut down Envoy. So the next hit immediately eliminated from Ultra.
Yeah, and I don't think Ultra in a position right now to just play for 1 tick. You're playing for a clean 4 deck so you can get the stack in. With only 50 seconds left. Every gunfight is so crucial in this moment. Information now gained, and Kleenex starts it off with the first.
40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I didn't say red card. Y'all said red card. I didn't say that. I thought it was
You've got a
clean.
long cross from Draza, but if he doesn't connect, you're going to let Ultra just walk right on in. Oh, but a
They
big
need to stop
follow-up
this. They
gunfight
can't
for
give him.
BZ.
They
Takes
can't give
a
him a
shot.
tick. They can't give him a tick.
Here's Simp trying to follow up as the
They gotta
first
kill
tick
him.
of progress nearly locked in,
Big.
but the nade comes through and FaZe once again
That's
depleted.
big.
They don't allow that segment to get away from them. Atlanta, no, we can't give up 4. We're not going to have defense. This is the final push, the final hoorah coming in from Toronto Ultra. 3 players up through the street, and Simp gives them a freebie. So now
You can push right on up and get in this point if you want.
And FaZe has to rotate quickly. They were so worried about an OE play coming through that now you got 2 players from Ultra on it to beat down bash over towards the old P1.
Oh, they got bailed out.
Stunned up, and the kills continue to come through
Just
for
one close,
FaZe.
someone's blocking the
They were
outside.
getting tied. They were getting tested, but ultimately the defense looks good for the hold as the follow-up kills come through.
Draws MC had great rounds as well.
And all things start to point towards FaZe, continuing to play on defense as we head to a round 5.
And Atlanta FaZe end this round on
Never seen one round 5 offense win here. Holy shit.
Earning towards
Wait, Sam, who gets defense here?
into this round number 5, but you already did what you needed to do on your attacking side. Beat them in the segment column. Now you have that defense going into round 5. You just can't go 4 dead right off the rip. Yeah. That's when Toronto Ultra had that success early on. They got a clean 4 dead. They stacked every player on that side of the map, and then you spawn all the way across the map at Treehouse. You stand no chance. So it's all about the initial fights. You have to clutch up on these if you are Atlanta.
Keep in mind the Toronto Ultra offense has pretty much fully focused off the get-go towards either A or at worst trying to control mid.
Yeah.
So does FaZe change their break off trying to match that, or do they trust what they've already baked up for this particular match? If it doesn't work, they're down in the lower bracket to get a rematch versus Optic. Here comes Ultra, all 4 purple arrows. Looking over towards the A side of the map. First kill, good. Is there a follow-up? Abeezy's kind of stuck.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been talking to myself, eh?
Inside, a little bit of damage comes through, but Kleenex finds the kill.
No.
And Ultra are going to find entry day.
And Draza can't peek right now. He only has 1 HP, so you don't want to give up your life for free. You're going to allow Ultra to get on in, but you have to clutch up in these fights.
Good.
Trades are there, but it's still Ultra coming
Nah, we're good. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Easy from laundry side. Cell clears things out a little bit. Here comes the double hit from the front, and Cell
I'm behind. I got a
completely
2x2 again.
off the respawn. Ultra will step foot over towards B. So
a
still
little
lot of
bit,
time
hey.
on the clock, but FaZe have done their first job of making sure A stays safe.
That's a big kill right there from Cellium because Kleenex, he was just trying
We
to
had numbers there, so wasn't stressing.
Nah, Scrap on a big fun and draws and fucking
over towards B. They're spawning on that side of the map. They get the initial 2 kills. His first segment about to be complete, but at the same time, Cellium ended that last round on a 3. He now finds himself on a 7 with a cruise missile in the back pocket.
Huge defensive advantage for FaZe, who look like they actually want to try to give this a go, and all the kills on the
Oh my god. Oh my MC fucking masterclass.
That is an MC masterclass right now.
Trap starts to become a problem
He
for
only had
Ultra.
14 times.
This is just one of those maps.
Oh, this shot's
one of
still.
those
Jesus
maps for
Christ.
Cellium, 30 and 14. Trying to extend that kill streak up to 10. Right now, Ultra are so trapped.
Because that second round went so fast, Sam. The first round went so fast.
Is he like just playing like the offside?
Nah, it's because of how fast
14
rounds
that's
were.
fucking insane for how messy this game is.
It feels terrible.
The boys play, they regained.
Yeah, this is shitty, dude. Kid's on a 10, holy fuck.
Atlanta continue to build up streaks across the board. You want to talk about a tone reset? We got it right here in round number 5.
Once he stays a lot, this shit's over.
Dude, this guy's fucking, he's out of ammo. This guy's frying. Holy
Using a
shit.
pistol. Let's fucking go. Toronto can't even leave the spawn, bro. They can't even leave the fucking spawn.
Yo, this is the kind of shit we needed, bro, to turn this whole thing around. Come
Yeah,
on.
this is exactly what we needed.
This is exactly what we needed. We needed a dominant round. Let's go.
Back on A2 now.
Go.
Fucking go, FaZe. Come on, baby.
That was big.
That was literally just
Back.
4 kills in a row. Atlanta FaZe have
We're still in
players
this
the right
shit.
position.
One at a time. One at a time. Yeah, let them know. Yeah.
Tom, we're winning the sub base on the series, Tom. We're winning that
Hey,
stage.
let them one at a time. Yeah.
One at a time.
One at a time, baby. One at a time.
Chad, I fear the sub base though. I do fear the sub
MC
base.
camping. Oh, look, we got a fucking casual in the chat. CDP, everybody point and laugh. We got a casual. Oh, man, you sound like one of those fucking comments on fucking TikTok.
But Cellium doesn't just end
Yeah, I
up
was
on a
looking
huge
at, bro,
streak.
you
He
look,
was
you
also
sound like you
the
coming
culprit
from the
for
FaZe
shutting
Clan
down Ultra
Instagram
at
comments.
So doing it all at
So
the
be
last
posting
moment
clips
when
of
needed
MC
for
and the
Cellium.
comments,
14,
the comments are like, bro, what? He's literally hacking. You can see the fucking outline through the walls. Shit has
Yo, I
fucking
Tom, I posted
no,
a,
it's
remember
just
that?
dumb as fuck. It's
Tom,
just
you remember
dumb as
that fucking
fucking
kid we were
rocks.
getting hacked on by that Turbo S&D the other day?
Yeah.
I posted a clip on TikTok and everyone's like, dude, he just soundboarded you. Like, that's just like a common spot. Like, I pre-fire that.
Yeah, they're fucking dumb as rocks, bro. They are dumb as rocks, bro.
That was a good ass round by FaZe.
It's about 7k damage. Yeah, 7k damage.
And that's
7K damage. Yep.
Put in work.
They have been beating teams down.
See, everybody pointing live. Everybody pointing live. Lord, camping. He said the MC was camping. But this is professional Call of Duty. They're playing the best players in the world. You must be new here.
All they do is hold angles.
But that is not Warzone, you fucking idiots. All they do is L trigger and hold angles, right, guys?
When map 4 though, it's over.
Fucking morons, bro. I can't believe how fucking dumb some people are, bro. Fucking tighten the screws up over there. Turn the lights on upstairs. Turn them on. Fucking morons.
It has to be in hardpoints in general. We're talking about
this next match about to be a fucking
so back and forth.
So Ron's been winning this map like
point in the game is when Ultra
pretty decisively for about a month and a half now.
If you were leaving a moment of your career, not a chance to win, what would it be? BO4 London win.
Consistently playing from the back foot. There's 4 out of 5 hills that you want to try to hold top 3 story. That's that side of the map. When you're forced to every single time
this year, so
you're spawning back people towards the backside of comms and overextend, it's just wasting a lot of time.
Oh shit! Well, never mind.
You are landing phase.
Yo, we get 100K. Sam, Ben, when you guys gotta get naked on the show, bro? When are you guys, man?
Right up long, we're playing to flip the spawn.
Ben, you might have to.
That's the thing is we kind of have the same.
I vote Ben as well. I vote Ben as well.
Selected this map when they played the last time around, but FaZe were
what? You vote Pat? I vote Pat as well, bro.
Even when they are finding ways
the next person to do the bet on the show is Pat. He's offered many bets. He's got to actually fall through on one now.
That's got to be the key change, I think, from watching them.
Still hasn't paid me the $100.
How they approach it today. Trust your rotations.
That's great. He owes you that 100, bro. That's great.
Next time I see him in person,
he owes you. Next time you see him, you should beat the fuck out of him, bro.
Nah, I'm not beating up on cars, bro.
Oh yeah. Talk about top 3. Top snow was such a crucial position for either Celium or Draza to try to dominate. But don't forget, on a map like Subbase 2, Simp also
fear my
pulls out that
fucking
third AR.
Chiefs game parlay is about to bang.
So it's gonna be all about the AR presence on a map like so.
And I know we were talking about this with FaZe. It's like, hey, this was a great kind of curveball out of OPTIC. You're forcing the SMGs to have to swap to the MCW. But really, all things told, both Simp and BZ looked good with MCWs yesterday. Just come down to a couple of decisions weren't fully fleshed out. So that I am sure it was looked at, learned, and hopefully for FaZe fans will show up immediately as we get ready to go for this sub base. But again, it's still as much as it feels weird to say, these hard points are David and Goliath stories with how much Ultra have beat down everybody in the league, no matter the map.
And I think the matchup that I'm really looking forward to is the matchup that was dominated on
one side.
That's between Scrap and Draza. We know both of those guys are going to be tripping across stage, but Scrap got the better of the map number 1. Draza was late to a couple rotations. You played the map yesterday.
Well, FaZe looked iffy on this map. If they want to fucking stay alive in the series, you have to take it. So let's see what they can do.
About that last round, but I'm feeling good.
On the other side, can you stop this man?
Oh my god.
They were able to stop him on map number 1. Keep in mind that 4.17 came by way of a skid row. So this isn't exactly 1 for 1, but still that number is stupid. 4.17, unreal. 21 to 25 non-traded. It's just gross, filthy. Put that away. There are children present. Here we go. Right off the break off, FaZe trying to find their way collectively through the water side, and like you mentioned, this is all about side swapping.
And it's starting off on the bad side as well. Nothing of the frags is going to be able to connect onto the player on point, but look at the setup from Ultra. They know exactly where they're coming from. You have inside already.
Let's get it, guys. Come on.
Everyone else watching over comm side. You have Long Street. You have bottom comms as well. That's already 3 dead in the feed for Atlanta. Last player up is Celium, but it's still Ultra, so good a time.
At least for FaZe, this keeps numbers a bit more limited. You have a chance maybe off this rebuttal to find some more success, as here comes the hit from Draza. Right around the back.
Fucking buffers, you're driving me nuts.
So the break of the hard point good, and keep your eye on the bottom side of the minimap. FaZe finding success, trying to flip the spawn.
Oh, the big thing right there was Kleenex finds that kill at that moment. When you get that kill, your teammates are now going to continue to spawn in towards the back end, and now they have the man advantage off the rotation.
Oh, yeah, this fucking setup held.
Serrano coming out on top. BZ, the soul man, here to try to make something happen. He gets sniffed out, but now you're one shot. No trophy systems are going to be able to help him.
Oh, big stunt.
So they're going to push him out, be aggressive.
I thought he suddenly got on the stairs.
Decent trades though. FaZe still right at the front doors. Trophy system earned. Draza doesn't quite get it through the window, but doesn't make a difference with the MCW shooting as straight as that. Scrap trying The mantle over the top, not going to work out. Draws it, doing it all himself until Kleenex has
Oh,
something to
Toby's
say.
doing
And
everything.
he's going to say it not once but twice. A easy backside pitch, trying to get in, threw it himself, but no. Ultra
Not a
will
good
hold
start.
it.
Not a good start.
Stayed up top,
Important
play
series
kills.
looking
He thought the
dangerous.
2-piece was
Some good
enough.
time right here.
Oh,
You already have
Browns.
Scrap in position towards top snow. He does get cut down, so you have an opening for Atlanta to get out. But you see on your mini map, Simp.
I don't mind. I like to play from Simp if he can get kills. We gotta get some of this last. Get this 10 seconds, bro. Get some of this shit, bro.
Then he tried to spawn. That's why they trying to kill it.
Another one happened. He's on a 5.
Oh my god, bro. This guy's literally him, dude.
Quick snap, now off the reach, and 1v1, not one. BuzzBeezy will finally put him to rest. Looking over towards
Let's go. Like some fucking time, dude.
From FaZe, but boy, I'll tell you, they need something. They need something quick.
And the good thing right now, if you are Ultra,
Collar's still here.
earn that cruise missile. So that could be the factor to why you decide to go for a break, but the guns are even hotter.
Oh my god. Scrap is
bro.
All 4 dead. Atlanta FaZe again forced to hit up this long street, but it's Ultra winning the fights at the right time, putting themselves on the preferred side and gaining this clock.
I mean, this has
Oh,
been
that's
brutal, bro.
Accident, dude.
for FaZe to this point. And it's not looking good on the scoreboard. 75-14.
Fuck, this is not good, bro.
Seconds left. Envoy's already rotating to new. I mean, have your cake and eat it too if you're Ultra.
They're just a step ahead right now.
Chad, I am fearing the worst, my brothers. I fear the sub-base hard point for the Toronto Ultra. As I said.
Slowly trying to
Oh,
work
he
their
saw
way to
him.
set up a potential pinch. Envoy starts
I mean,
it off,
they're
but the
rotating
first,
early
where
and
is
fucking
BZ now gonna
tweaking
spawn?
the
They
setup.
can't
Demon route.
They can't win a fucking fight. That's the
He's
problem.
able to reinforce quickly, but you see the route from Envoy, a little water boy. So he's trying
Even
to
with
get
the
the
tunnel hill, they are
Ultra.
historically terrible at this fucking hill.
We'll take care of it, and then
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my! Inside in the hard point. Renetti
I get
out.
instant
Oh
recall
my
tunnel, dude.
god.
They're so
This
bad
is
at this
so
hill.
darn good.
This might be
Corner
over,
now
dude.
for Envoy, and already past the 100-point mark. Go Ultra.
Unless faces need to kick up and start shading some hills, bro.
At least initially.
Yeah, I don't know, Tom.
Nah, it's not looking good, bro. These guys are shooting,
This one
bro.
might be over, my boys.
These guys look insane right now, bro. I don't even know if these guys.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if anybody from the losers final will be able to take these guys down if they keep shooting like this, bro.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, but you can't rotate forward a fucking ramp hill and you kind of have a perfect setup and you just freak.
Bro, someone literally got turned on by building.
We
That's a good 10
clearly
seconds.
have
We're good,
a
man.
hard point issue right now, though.
Yeah, we do have a hard point issue right now.
Can't win a fucking hard point.
Have to win a fight.
Can't hold a hill.
Right now, Toronto Ultra, they're getting it all done through the middle of the map, and this is where you get Kleenex to get the info with that cruise missile. You have to stay inside doors. Yeah, at least finds one onto Simp.
Kind of have this spawn
The
trap
hill's
though.
white. That's the best case
Man,
scenario
getting gun
right
out a
now
window,
for Ultra,
like-
because they're spawning on the bad side.
I mean, when you're calling in cruise missiles up 110 points, that's like nail, meat, coffin.
No, man, come on, pick up, bro. Pick up, man.
Looking
And
for
we
5
get beast.
scrap matches with a double of his own. Atlanta in the hard point for the time being, but
Oh
Ultra coming
my
off and just
God.
not losing gunfights. I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
These guys can't die.
They can't win a fight. They just can't win a
not
fight.
checking both sides of the street when they're crossing.
MC's the only one
through
shooting
the
back
road.
right now.
Every single time they're thinking one player's from that position, no, Ultra already setting up pinches. They're thinking a step ahead, and they already flipped the spawns as well as we go into the second half of the
this is
rotation. They are
over,
not
bro.
losing any fights. Even the team shots are on point. Everything right now for Toronto Ultra is picture perfect.
Scrap time going to be earned over to new. Numbers aren't even comfortable enough for FaZe to jump immediately into the hard point. Still work to be done in terms of.
I'm surprised you guys picked this map after
Any sort
yesterday.
of a setup, you're on the wrong side of the map. I mean, it's a laundry list
Yeah,
of
picking
things that would
sub-base
have to go right here
into
for FaZe to even
Ultras.
consider the word comeback.
They just don't have any power positions. Top snow is currently held right now by Toronto Ultra. Top 3 is held by Toronto Ultra. The
And again,
preferred
picking
side of
at
the
hard
map
point
is held
against
by
Toronto,
Toronto Ultra. And it's been like that the entirety of this map number 4. Trades are abound, but finally Atlanta FaZe have some breathing
Get
room.
time.
Toronto
Get
Ultra in
some
position
time,
now with
guys.
30 seconds left. We can chalk this P1. We need to make sure no one overextends behind us, but also make sure no one comes through the front. And with only 3 players left on that side of the map, they still have those spawns. You just got to maintain them now.
Lots of time to be earned here for FaZe. This will bring it back to just inside 100-point
And then he
margin.
put- and then he
Ultra
pokes in.
just not giving up anything. The follow-up gunfight's absolutely flawless once again. Simp in trouble, immediately dealt with, selling him the last one alive, and he's able to at least deal some damage.
Nice
But
spawn trap
I
to
mean,
give
it's just
fucking
Ultra
top
are
snow.
giving FaZe absolutely nothing. It's
Bro, they can't get a
abusive at
kill.
this
They
point,
can't
and
win a
right
kill.
back
Head
up
edge,
to
you can't win a fight.
triple-digit deficits as Ultra own rotation.
We just said it last week. Like,
They just 100-point club New York. This might be even better versus one of the better teams that we have in the CDL because Atlanta FaZe simply cannot get out. It's already 15 seconds uncontested, but finally Atlanta get a couple kills in their favor.
Oh my God.
But at least the spawns do flip. They find a trade on the Envoy, and finally Atlanta can get some good time off of this P2.
Gotta string together these 2 hard points just to give yourself something to work with. Flat out, just has to happen. Kleenex,
he jumped through side door. What?
Double. Cell confirms the trade, but like you said, it's just too simple. And I'll tell you, MC's doing what he can to kind of keep FaZe in this game. But I say that with so much hesitancy because they're still not in this game.
They're still not in it. Toronto Ultra every single time. They are here for the trades. There's no one-on-one gunfights. They are playing as a unit. That's what finds themselves up by 100 points still. But off the rotation, you see Ultra, they have one player spawning all the way across the map, but this is a hill that's very difficult to get time if you have 3-story the way Kleenex is holding it down.
Oh my God, bro.
Towards Simp. Oh my goodness. Draza, mid-map, just hoping, praying he can get away with something.
Maybe not.
Maybe he just has. Double kill comes through. Kleenex does confirm the trade, but an opportunity for FaZe to make a bit of a mess of this setup.
Bro, this guy is so fucking annoying, dude. This guy Kleenex is literally him.
Still coming from the front.
Yeah, you still have the back spawns if you are Ultra, so no sweat off the brow. We just have to clutch them on these next couple of fights, and they're already coming out on
they're
top of
just
the
running at them. They're just running at them.
Yeah, for that. This is definitely over, bro.
Kleenex had himself, what, a 4.17 on a different map like Skid Row, but 20 and 13, already a cruise missile earned, and potentially a chance.
Stun that guy. No one's gonna watch
Finch. That 200-point mark, and if they
find watch this be like the last couple of years where like the top teams just take turns shooting shit at each other. They just like matchup wise.
At every event, yeah. It could be one of those years.
It'd be like Toronto beats FaZe, OPTIC beats fucking Toronto, FaZe beats OPTIC. Just like
whoever just is fucking hot in the major.
I just hope they regain quick, bro. They're gonna have to play immediately.
Yeah, they gotta regain, bro. They gotta regain.
It's gonna be at a worse time.
Because OPTIC's definitely sitting there like, yo, these guys just got shit on.
Oh no,
he's able to take down one. Now Ultra have the opportunity. Let's spam our nades, let's slam our stuns right through the front, blow up these trophy systems. And
the thing is, we really did get shit on. We got actually fucking shit on.
No, I didn't.
He does fall on the crossfire, and it's still Atlanta FaZe holding on. They breach that 100-point mark, make it 3 dead, 4 dead in the feed.
Okay, showing some life.
Here we go. Maybe a chance. FaZe would still have to win this rotation, and Ultra already pressing the issue through warehouse side.
Nah, we just need to chain a couple hills and we're back, bro. We can't.
Good follow-ups here from FaZe. Scrap not being traded out initially, but eventually taken down. And we're going to have a 50-50 battle for P5.
And this is big kills from Atlanta FaZe because you can apply the pressure to this new hill from the front. They were winning all those clutch gunfights at the player source top snow, to the player source top warehouse, but you still have to contest this.
Yeah,
not give up this time to Toronto Ultra. Only 30 seconds left. You see a BZ. He's trying to go for a route. He's trying to be the playmaker.
Need to find an opening, and you need to find it quickly. That could do it. Envoy taken care of. Draws it back over towards top office. Scrap.
I just hope they regain quick, bro. I'm really worried. They gotta regain so quick.
But Ultra kills are coming through, and Ultra
they have to. If they come out how they just fucking played it, OPTIC's gonna slam.
Bro, Scrap might have just had a 1.5.
Yo, they need to ban sub base, bro. FaZe has to ban sub base.
FaZe can't play sub base Hardpoint.
That's our first map we lost.
I mean, they're gonna have to scrub OPTIC on terminal then.
They have to play
either
terminal.
or.
They have to play OPTIC on terminal.
It's really the conversation you're having to walk off the stage now. Anything about these videos is
they have to play OPTIC on terminal or sub base.
You gotta play terminal.
And OPTIC has yet to lose a hardpoint this entire weekend. It's just gonna be the same series. Like they need to win a hardpoint against both of these guys.
Yeah, it's looking really slow. They look terrible.
First loss of the year, bro.
They look fucking terrible today, bro. They just got fucking stomped on, guys.
Yeah,
they just got stomped on.
Bro, Scrap actually might have just had a 1.5.
We just got everybody point and laugh at us. Everybody point and laugh. Go ahead, point and laugh. Throw your tomatoes. Get your laughs in. Go ahead.
The Toronto is one hardpoint win away from breaking the CDL, or from
where are they?
One hardpoint win away from tying the CDL hardpoint record, the most in a row. Toronto's won 10 straight hardpoints in a row.
What else do you say?
That's the biggest thing that you got to take away, Alan, is that the fact that Atlanta FaZe lose a search and destroy the way that they did.
Toronto's godly.
Making those mid-round adjustments. But every single time they
try
to do that, Ultra were prepared for it. Multiple plays coming in from Envoy, multiple plays coming in from Scrap, and as you take a look at that game flow, it was not even close from start to finish. Utter dominance from Toronto Ultra to make themselves a nice little
Dude, chat, I don't know why, but like, there's always a matchup thing against the best teams. Maybe we're just figuring that out right now, now that we've actually seen everyone play. Maybe FaZe beats Optic. Optic beats Toronto. Toronto beats FaZe. And just the cycle.
They do not interview people after losing finals.
Interview. Here we go.
Maybe that's how it goes.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Oh, yeah, give me a scrap interview.
Noise for the Toronto Ultra. They are the first team to the grand finals and scrap. That one looked easy. Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
All right.
Is this shit working?
There we go. There we go. Nice. Now, you guys come out 3-1. How you just feeling right off the bat, you and the squad being making it to the grand finals and taking down the 1 seed?
Yeah, you know, 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, 8 seed. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? We're coming for everyone. You know what I mean? But boys are playing nice. We're excited to play.
All right, there you go. Now, here in this series, you know, that map number 3, you know, looked kind of staticky at the end and come away with it. But how did you guys rebuttal back and deliver that hard point the way that you did?
Yeah, you know, we know Invasion is kind of like a defensive-heavy map. I mean, they got 1 tick on A that pretty much costed us the map. You know, if we just hold defense pretty tight, that one defense, then, you know, we would win that map. But, you know, it is what it is. We know it's kind of a shit-ass map, but spawning on Hardpoint, and I'm going to come.
All right, there you go.
What is that?
Now,
he's fucking crazy, dude.
cheering for you.
What?
They've been so loud and electric.
Spawning on Hardpoint, and I'm going to come.
Yeah, my fam.
What you got to say to them?
Crowd came from Canada. My boy Tax is always here. There's a few familiar faces, like Jamie said. A few new ones. I appreciate it. All my fam standing here. My girls here. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. And yeah, let's come win this shit.
All right, let's see if Toronto can do it. Chris, break it down with the
Spawning on Hardpoint, I'm going to
Thank you so
come.
much, and I love the chat.
Man, that is fucking insane, man. That is fucking insane, man. What did he say? Nah, he's fucking he's turned, bro. Yeah, how many times is he gonna get fined? Man, that's a 3-time fine, I think.
Yeah,
Dude, did he actually fine people for cursing and shit?
Cursing, I think you're good. Saying you're gonna come on stage.
Okay, he didn't mean it like that, Ben. He didn't mean it like that, brother. He said he's just gonna come different. Like, he's coming. I'm coming. Like,
He couldn't put different at the end of that. He had to end right there.
He had to end it right there, bro.
I'm thinking he's getting a Claire combo at minimum, you know? I think Claire's putting him aside. I think Claire's being like, you know, congrats, but, you know.
Nah, they're gonna get back in the room. Claire's gonna knock on the door. Scrap. Scrap, and then she's gonna wave the finger.
Yeah, I bet she's gonna give you the face. She's gonna wave the finger.
Come here.
She's gonna give you the mom face, bro. It's the fucking mom face. It's no, you did shit wrong face. I love Claire.
Comms or if it's the way that they're approaching the situation, but they're letting people get
Scrap
through as well.
interviews
Like that P3 with
never
Envoy gets
miss.
around the back.
Even the heat of battle, he don't miss, bro.
For that kill, there's steps that have to be done first. Atlanta FaZe is aware of this, but in these hard points, it's just not translating to good gameplay.
I completely agree.
Jason was right, bro. These motherfuckers got a hard point problem.
Yeah, they gotta figure out fast. I don't see the likelihood of that Meslin getting against Optic. That'd be fucking crazy.
Like 5 in search and
I
destroy.
mean,
What is he
they're playing terminal or they're playing sub base.
He drops 8 and 4, 4 first bloods, 4 plants
It
on
ain't
his
looking
head.
great.
He was doing
I'm curious which way they're gonna go on that.
Ultra needs if they want
I
to
mean,
take home this
at this point, I don't think you can play sub base.
Terminal, you know, Optic fucking choke slams everybody they play on that, man.
Did in my pick'ems have
Easy, man. Easy, man.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. Is my pick'ems? I'm not sure, but
Optic still checked on high rise. I think Optic's gonna double veto high rise again. I think Optic's gonna double veto high rise again. I think.
Yeah, my pick'ems are fucking chalk, bro.
FaZe is probably gonna veto sub base because they can't fucking win it. They're gonna straight up on terminal. Optic's probably gonna veto Invasion or Karachi, and they're gonna fucking square up.
This went by so fast. I can't believe we're already about to head into the losers finals and then into
Yeah. I'm not. Yo, it's only 1 o'clock and we're going into the losers final. There's only 2 more series. We're gonna be done by like 3, 4 o'clock.
I'm fucking pissed I'm missing her.
Miles are best of 7 now.
Wait, you're missing the grand final?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here.
Oh, you won't even be here for the show? Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, I told you last week.
Did you? I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah.
Damn. That's tough. We're gonna miss you, bro. We're gonna miss you, man. Damn, bro. Sam's dipping, bro.
Yeah, he's got plans. It's tough.
He's not even watching the grand finals, man. We gotta find a special guest. We gotta find a 5th co-host, bro. Let's find a. But what about that nub? You wanna see that nub?
That nub is not on mine right now. I don't know.
We gotta try and find a. What about Doug Sensor Martin?
Probably still at the event.
Yeah, he's at the event, bro. He's at the event, bro. Clay's probably at the event. All these guys are probably at the event, bro. All these guys are probably at the event, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, he be yapping that nub. I'm down for that nub. But I don't know if that nub is around. Should I text him?
I just said Tom Gravity. Tom's at the event too, bro. Anyone that's at the event is not home right now, so.
Yeah, why don't you tell Krim, Tommy?
Because Krim doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't talk about COD, and he just spews a bunch of bullshit, and everybody just loses full.
What about Clay?
At the event.
Oh yeah, he is.
Everyone who's at the event is still at the event.
If Ian comes on, we could give him his pay, right? We could pay him for it.
Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
What do you mean?
I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, I'm saying if you want, we can pay him.
We haven't performed as well
What
as
do you mean
we
if we
should
mean?
online,
I wasn't fucking talking shit about it.
Excited to be here.
I'm excited to play on LAN, especially like.
Problem is Ian's nowhere to be found right now. I don't know if he's freaking moon poking.
To prove ourselves on LAN.
I mean, I feel great.
One,
Happy to be
two,
here again.
two poke. Let's see if he
I want to do my best
responds.
and get a win. So I'm really happy.
I'm feeling good. I think we are ready with the team. I'm really excited, like for sure it's my first line.
I just texted him.
I'm happy.
I texted that nub. I texted that nub. People are saying Z Carbone. You want to see Z Carbone?
The hell no.
Z fucking Carbone.
One of the best subs in the game, for sure, right now.
Bro, it's kind of law for FaZe that they have the opposite problem of every other year in this game. Because I don't know if you guys have seen like break and hold percentages. Outside of whatever the fuck happens on sub base, their problem this year is they can't fucking break hills.
They can't break hills?
Yeah, I mean sub base is a whole nother level of hurt right now, but on the other maps where they've been getting in trouble is their hold percentages are really good, but they're one of the worst teams at breaking in the game right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit of an interesting phenomenon, to be honest. I got
Trey Boy Cardi. Is Trey watching the games? Has he been watching?
Yeah, he's been watching. We can get Trey on.
I'm down. Well, I asked Ian first. I don't want to ask too many people. Let's ask Ian first, see what he says, and if not, we'll ask Trey and see if Trey wants to go. I'm down for Trey Boy Cardi.
Yeah, fucking. We had plans with Kendall like months and months ago, and of course, fucking today is Boston final.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's alright. Yeah, bro. Prize picks? Yeah, we could put in some fucking picks. Why not, bro? Let's put in some fucking picks, dude. Let's go to the board. Map 1. What's the map 1, bro?
Yeah, check, see if it did videos.
I'm gonna start taking a less on motherfuckers, man.
Maps are not out yet.
Map 1 is Terminal Hardpoint.
Never mind. Map
Terminal?
Yeah.
Shut up, NJ. The square up on Terminal is in. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah, this is my last pick of the weekend. I'm dropping the rest of it on there. Fuck it. We'll just put the rest of it on there. If these picks hit, bro, then we're good. Then we're golden, bro. If these picks hit, we're golden.
On Twitch, yeah. I'm not gonna, the only time I ever stream on YouTube is for CDL. I'll be on Twitch all week. What are you putting in, Tom?
I went with Pred and a BZ less. I just banking on a quick map. They got the highest numbers. Just banking on other people frying and the map is going by quick. We'll see how it goes.
Terminal Hardpoint. I mean, FaZe can't play sub this.
Some people are telling me to go MC over. Actually, with the way he's been playing, I probably should, huh?
I like the MC over. I don't hate that.
With the way he's been playing, bro.
Tyler's been struggling this event.
Tyler, he isn't a pop off yet. They just gotta stop, like, the same thing on that invasion hardpoint and a little bit on the control. Like, they just don't. They get in these like 2 dead situations, 3 dead situations, and they just like toss lives away, which I think is easier said than done because it's very situational. But
what about Dashy? What about Dashy and MC, bro? On more Dashy and MC more.
What's Dashy's line?
19, and they're both 19 and a half. They just need 20. Both of them need 20.
It's squirrely lines. I mean, if it goes to distance, it hits. But
okay, I'm putting it in. I got MC and Dashy. They both need 20.
That depends.
It's the MC Dashy duo. It's the MC Dashy fucking duo, bro.
You know, everyone is friends.
All right, man. I'm gonna take a leak before it starts.
Watch the matches. Some people sit in their hotel room sad. FaZe in a good map 1 here, where I fear this is an alley-oop. I have a plan. I hope it's Terminal Hardpoint win.
I have a plan.
Crazy with the rage,
I have a plan. Triple Terminal Invade.
Do you really want these problems? I put you in that coffin. But I'm never Johnson. You quit this and stop it. Hungry for the beef.
Yo.
You obsolete. See my lines deep. See me in the street.
Blow today. Terminal triple invasion, bro.
We're back in
That's actually sucked today, dude.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris plugging alongside I Hold Shift, Alley Cat, and Nameless here at the headquarters desk, and we are gearing up for one of the oldest rivalries in esports: OPTIC versus FaZe, green versus red.
At least we get the rematch, dude. Anger.
2 days in a row. Christmas come early. Maybe it came a little late. Hard to say. I think the thing about it is this is going to be, I think, just overall not just juicy for the storylines.
But Sam, I agree with what you said earlier, bro. Like the way this year, at least right now, pre like roster changes is shaping up. Like it's going to be a real ebb and flow with these top squads, basically. Like
they're
kind of trying to win matchups against each other. Yeah, it's going to come down to the meta and kind of how they're playing at the moment.
$1,000 up for grabs, and not only that, a lot of points as well. Again, it is more points than we were giving away last year at the majors, which makes them that much more important when it comes down to
even more so like after this event, Sam, because they got to go back, maybe learn a new map too.
Me neither. I don't remember.
Popping new hills.
I watched a lot of Call of Duty, but it's been an epic tournament so far, and we got 3 of the teams that we thought tried to make a super team or pack-a-punch. People have been calling it fighting for their life. I know that there's a lot of money on the line, but there's also
Nah, Jose, that's hell. We're throwing Chinese in chat already? For FaZe, we're throwing Chinese already?
Jesus. To the finals, no one remembers third, barely remembers second. You gotta walk home with gold in that trophy. $150,000, and the new 100 points that go with it is a big impact and a great start to a 5-event season. Insane. But Ali, let's talk about the veterans that are going to be taking this stage.
The shelf
here.
behind me.
What are your expectations for the
Fair.
fans? How are they going to react?
Sure.
I mean, they're going
Sam,
to
have you seen the maps?
It's Atlanta FaZe versus OPTIC Texas. You're going to hear boos on one side and the crowd roaring
Very
for the other.
Well, Nameless, we've got a lot of people making names for themselves.
Yeah, no, FaZe actually with this set.
They beat up, did OPTIC beat up Karachi?
I assume so.
Tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. My boy Craze, man. You know, we watched this kid since he was a young boy playing at 8s. He's been frying me. I was like, he's either got to be cheating or
the
he's
square up series. Both teams were
Good
confident
black
like how
guys.
close it was yesterday. So
Oh,
they both went back.
wow. I need to watch all this again.
to the final, but they ran into FaZe.
I mean, the advantage here is that OPTIC has that terminal, and like that's like the one deciding factor in this, because I think both teams are content with like squaring up from yesterday because the series is so close. But like OPTIC just has that bad pocket ace first map. So FaZe need to do something here for sure.
You look at FaZe Black's roster; they were built to win a championship, and they
I just think map 1 is everything in this series. If FaZe won this map 1, I think they could fucking cruise the momentum. If not,
taking American, like
get
these are some
get very ugly.
Some great teamwork, and the confidence confidence you could see was oozing off those guys.
But they both played so many gritty Invasion Hardpoints this year, too.
The FaZe pick terminal, they want to go home.
Think about both of them, Sam.
Do what?
Both the Invasion Hardpoints they played this year have been gritty.
Yeah.
It's fucking almost flank, and then the one that happened yesterday.
Yeah, that's just a square up map for these guys. That both of them are fun playing it. It's going to be in every series for them.
That's 3 straight challengers opens that he's won, by the way.
FaZe definitely have a glaring hardpoint issue right now.
Solid, but let's get some new blood. Let me get
okay, bias. Okay.
We got, honestly, I might take Optic, bro. FaZe did not look good there. They did not.
Ali, do you have a favorite from
like Optic could have won the series yesterday. FaZe just got the absolute shit beat out of them right there. I'm curious to see how Optic matches up against Toronto as well, because it could be a situation that's happened so many years prior where just the top teams just all are matchups for each other. Like even regardless of how good FaZe was last year, the year prior, Optic always beat them, even though like we always beat Optic and like Toronto always beats like FaZe. All this shit. It's always a matchup.
FaZe black, dude.
I'm curious to see how Optic matches up this year.
I love that just talking about that.
FaZe did not look good.
Yeah, that's the second time they brought it up.
They're always going to talk about the results of Open when they can once we're done. They usually do it before grand finals because it's usually going on during the series.
Night and day different, man. And it's everywhere. It's not just that they're getting the map picks that you would expect. They showcased it on sub base yesterday. It just
bro, I feel like I'm always fucking cold. I don't know if I'm sick or if it's just actually cold, but I'm always freezing.
And I think that's the bigger news is coming off of a very
I don't understand, bro.
They look primed and ready for the matchup here against FaZe.
Tom, my mom subscribed. Hey, shout out to your mom, bro.
Twice already in this game, just in this qualifier and the major alone. So they've gotten some reps in that search and destroy, and they're coming off a search and destroy win. So when it comes to OPTIC Texas,
alright, shout out to my man's mom, bro.
Like they played earlier, aka Dashy becoming.
I think this entire series is dependent on first map.
Now, name was they played Atlanta twice. But Atlanta has beaten Optic twice. What's going on for our red squad?
I mean, I think the big thing is the search and destroys, right? Like they got 10 first bloods across those 2 S&Ds that they had in the last series. Not converting those into round wins. I mean, a lot of the times, think back to that Game 5 high rise.
I can't believe how good Toronto just looked. They looked insanely good, man.
I can believe it. They've been in
okay, I believe it, but I didn't think it was gonna be a slammage like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be a competitive series.
At the top end of the league, like those game mode differences are everything, and Toronto is just FaZe and Hardpoint.
Yep.
Shit like that happens.
It's a good pun in this. Need to simplify Hardpoint again. Shout out to whoever wrote that headline.
Shout out to Monster.
We just gotta regain.
Here on the desk. give me the
His first map.
for FaZe.
I mean, their hardpoint wasn't very clean that last series. If anything, they were really getting outslayed, to be honest. Like I saw them early rotating, but they were getting broken instantly by Toronto Ultra. So hopefully they got one from that last series and shake off the S&D. They're still 11-2.
We talked
about 11-1
this.
on like an 8-win spree. So
FaZe got rid of sub base probably. Optic got rid of.
For Atlanta FaZe, the breaking Hardpoint once again
at
this point keeps
it's kind of funny.
It was 8th coming into this tournament.
Ben, Tom, I think you guys would appreciate it. Like, I feel like previous years, S&D like winning championships was just like the thing that got harped on so often, and now we're criticizing teams that are only good at S&D.
Yeah.
It's like the last couple of years, I feel like it's flipped on its head. If you can't win at respawn, you're not winning the series.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, every game mode's important, bro. If you're good at one and you're bad at the other, it's gonna hurt your team, and vice versa. It just doesn't.
I think
you gotta be a well-rounded team these days to be fucking good, bro.
I think, Sam, it's because of how important with the move to best of 7 the control map is and like everything. Because you had teams that just Neslo because they like map through is always just a fucking toss-up, but now the good hardpoint teams are also good control teams for the most part. And it's like
there's 2 different tales of confidence right now. I've got Optic at 4.
I think the crowd is confused with me, thinking I'm trying
like
to
there's been
Optic.
what?
No,
only like less than 10 like Neslo wins in the last like year and a half.
Going with Optic, all right.
Not after stage 1 last year.
I think they bounced back, learned their lesson from that series against FaZe.
Put a green heart or a red heart in the chat right now because their elimination final
FaZe is in a tough corner.
Did all 4 of them just go Optic? All 4 of them? Wow, all 4 went Optic? Oh, shit.
As it's time for another El Clasico here in esports, as it's Optic versus
They probably think the guys are checked.
Boston, are you ready to get this?
Yeah, they probably think they're checked. They could be checked, bro.
Coming out first, Green Wall unite, because here come your heroes, Optic Texas.
Oh, Pocket went FaZe? Okay.
Oh, Pocket went FaZe? Okay.
Looking to add another chip. Optic Texas.
They bring in
Kenny to be the captain and bring some leadership to this squad, and it has worked in the respawns. The hardpoints have been unbelievable. Dashy's been soaking in Hilltime, and Pred has been lighting it up. They smoked them last time in HP. This time they have to win Search and Destroy. Let's bring out Atlanta FaZe.
All right.
Look at Damon and JP, man. Look at these guys, man.
Boys from the south on a revenge tour in full form. Get ready, Boston. It's Atlanta FaZe.
Let's get it, boys. Come on, man. Let's get this shit, bro.
Chad, I fear Optic slams.
Come on.
Chad, I fear Optic slams. Unless these guys just hit the most unreal reset, slap each other in the face and get into it, I fear Optic slams.
Let's get it, baby. Come on.
This first map is the entire series, I think. Because these guys match up well on the triple invasion, but that terminal is fucking scary if you're FaZe, man.
2 matches left today, Boston. Let's make sure everyone wish they were here. Are you ready? Merc, Maven, let's get it started.
Thank you, Blaze. Ready to get rolling.
Oh, that's not right, Maven.
Listen, you know, you said this to me when you were rooting for your Browns in the playoffs.
My God, Daddy, revitalize
Did we
you.
just beat the Texans? Like, you just beat a team. How tough it can be to do it a little bit later. You feeling that for FaZe?
FaZe played terminal. They played it
I feel
twice,
they just
I
got
believe.
slammed, right?
Is that the bigger part
I
you're
think
worried
it's
about?
twice.
I mean, it's just their hardpoint. They are 0-4 in their last 2 matches against
They just
these
can't
two
win
teams.
HP,
Similar to
and they're playing the
narrative
2
with
best
OPTIC
hardpoint
and
teams in the
their
game,
Destroy.
back to back.
It's the same storyline
Feels
here.
bad.
You cannot win a tournament.
That's how teams
when
feel
your
last year
hardpoint
playing them
looking
as
the way it has.
I don't even
versus
think
these
Ian is
two
awake,
teams.
man. That motherfucker's not awake, bro.
Nah, give it up. We can hit Trey. And if Ian fucking hits up too late, like, you know,
50-50 in hardpoint. They
fumbled.
figure it out.
We could just do 4 of us, bro.
It really clicked for him. It really did.
You don't want to hit Trey?
I can hit up Trey, but I don't want to hit up Trey and then Ian hits me back up.
Well, then too tough luck Ian. He wasn't the first to respond.
Yeah, but we saw the map vetoes. It's a little bit different. We're gonna play a
Oh,
little.
this is
All right, here we go. 2 times, man. 2 times.
By FaZe, obviously.
In we go, gentlemen.
It's time for the elimination finals. Atlanta FaZe, Optic Texas, the rematch.
Come on, boys.
Let's go. Come on.
In Boston, and we get ready to rock and roar. It's the crowd roaring early.
And I think if you are Optic, come out quickly and make a statement, right? FaZe is already down.
Fred
They just
pinching
lost the
early.
match. They're still on this stage. Now
He's
is the
waiting.
opportunity to run away with some momentum.
And I think it's important too because at times Optic
Double pinch, but the
Texas
coming might be a
has come
flip.
out slow. They've started slow in online series. They started a little bit slow in that map 1 against Rocker. Right now, take advantage. Do not do that. Come out, slam them. FaZe are down. Keep them down.
Yeah, right there. They had a chance, Pred. Unfortunately for him, those spawns in the back just so, well, it's very difficult to move them out. And
Very sticky, Joe.
yeah, they are. So those spawns still going to go their way. But I mean, if you're Optic, you're going to take 40 seconds here at P1. This is beautifully done. And this is what you need big draws, right? You added him to the
Oh, they got
roster.
the
It felt
perfect
like
spawn
you
out
needed
too, right
someone who, when they were down, could really bring a punch to this squad. Throw it around as draws with 3 in the feed to slow down for Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, but that punch hasn't been there at times. It really hasn't. He hasn't had the impact you maybe expect him to. It can be difficult when you're playing alongside this trio. It's Celium's double, triple positive at times, but there are moments where they need big draws to be big draws. And speaking of Celium, he's lighting up in the feed, headshot through for him.
Oh, they might flip Pan here if Tyler can get another kill.
Lead change looming in the wind as the read is there for the security side spawn. They'll just keep him at bay. Focus the fight forward towards point. One spawning out as well for Atlanta.
I almost feel like going low plane there and going back ladder. Oh, we just spawned there.
So that spawn spread out. Cell's going to read 1, but Kenny towards the front desk. So you do have the lead
Good flip,
change.
though.
But
Good.
with 15 seconds left, FaZe, they're going to take this spawn flip setup here and play.
You flip him out. Security side now for Optic Texas. Playing the setup, you'll see. Trophy there. Simp lying in wait. Double Trophy with the coverage now as Simp tries to hit the stun, maybe to back them up. New hardpoints going to pop. Now they get ready to rip and roar. Just waiting. Here is Simp. How many is he able to get? Just 1, and the trade is there instantly. Now selling him into the fray. You've got 2 set up to hold.
Yeah, and Apizi just giving comms about how many are crossing with a crossfire. Able to find 1, but the numbers here right now.
Nice.
The green wall, but it's Stellium Simp. Able to take down 3.
You should rotate, low-key.
Now you start to watch those arrows off spawn. It's a race over to Burger. Draws is able to find
big play. Burger here. What number 6? 6, bro.
Oh, bro. This is huge.
You're just trying to flip this
Let's go. Skip plays here.
The Psalm cross though.
7 needs to go quick. He has timings.
Need some help for his teammates.
Yeah, they'll leave Selim in the point. He'll continue to farm. Now the fight's on the other side of it. You win that one.
Oh, what the fuck?
The trade is there near instantly if you are a BZ.
Okay, just slows down. It's gonna be tough.
Keep that shit. Keep it white time. Oh, good drop shot.
The grand.
Pred will keep it going. 4 in a row now for Pred.
Oh, what the fuck?
5 seconds are here. Now these are the times where the kills are really going to start to count.
You gotta go, baby. Sprint, motherfuckers.
Spawning them out. You've got numbers here, but not really for long because they're going to get eyes on the cross.
Yeah, you heard all the
names going on. They got stunned, I think.
Yeah, they got slowed down. And they can't cross because after guys off spawn get crossed off the rip.
Played against each other. He was going off. Cell 9 and 3. Some beautiful shots.
Go play for number 8.
Got him at a hill. MC got
God,
two.
MC made a fucking play.
The security spawns. They don't flip, but you get your teammates to the hill.
That is huge time.
That is big.
Terrific. He's on 5 in a row. He is
14 and 6. Holy fuck.
Look at the rest of the lobby right now. I thought Selim was frying. Simp is getting it done, and he gets so many crucial kills to then get across and get into the hard point. What can Simp do from here? He is still popping off.
This is the opposite of last year. They're getting every kill.
Yeah.
Head is gone.
It's a completely different team right now.
Oh my god, this kid is shooting.
Bro.
Oh my god.
My guy is putting on
Oh, they're flipping book too. They're gonna get security spawns here.
On the other side of the map, you still
Nah,
have
no, Optic Pred went big.
65 if you are Optic Texas, right? You still have security spawns.
Absolutely.
You are not in a bad position at all, but you have to take advantage of this. You have them all spawn in STs. It is 4 dead here at Bookstore for Atlanta FaZe. Here comes the first
Pred is getting so many pieces.
Fantastic for this team. He's on 4 in a row.
Here we go. Pred has been big for them when they need clutch kills. How crucial has he been? But all right, in the early going, as we're about to wrap up this set of
Number 7 got
rotations.
across.
For Atlanta FaZe, if you were a little
Yeah,
worried about maybe them coming out flat after getting beat up, you feel pretty good so far.
Yeah, you feel pretty good, but yeah, 100%, right? Some of your individuals are stepping up in Simp
I
and
was worried they were
Selim.
going to get smoked like map 1. Just get based on how that last one went.
Yeah, I mean, in this roster, they have been in all of these scenarios before. All 4 of these players, not something
Dude,
they aren't used
hands
to,
off
but
to a
Optic
bad one.
down now 25.
He's on a rough
Let's
map.
go listen in with Optic Texas.
Listening.
Did they get a full 60 on this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this.
I'll nade. He's in the left side corner.
Let's not point cross. Let's do that.
Just so. They're challenge you. Already close tables.
Just hold that, Brennan.
Nice, Brennan.
One more. Nice, Brennan. Let's not.
Run HP here.
I have to cruise. I'm gonna touch the one. I'm laying down on the planet. Yeah, I'm one shot. Pretty much it. Kill the round of spawn. Kill the round. Still play. I'm holding the shot as well. How many time? Everyone. Behind the pillar. MC behind the pillar. One below. Draws MC behind the pillar. MC behind the pillar. Deep right player. Let's go. MC. MC deep left. MC deep left. 1 HP.
What the fuck?
I don't know how MC stayed alive there.
Oh, they're so fucked.
I have your book.
Check front three. Two left.
Oh, this is so big. Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
they're gonna
big.
make security spawn.
That's so big.
And number 5 is gonna pinch as well. Tries to should pinch this. Ah, yeah, they're breaking this.
Oh, we're going back to back.
Big win.
Whack right, Charlie out. And then one's front hill. Nice, do that. Time, Kenny. Nice, Kenny, long time. I front. I ran through a point, okay? I'm trying. Here's another home. Two SQ both weak. I ramp right now. I'm one shot. I'll see him in PG. Ramp. Low stairs. And orange card. Like, I have ramp push. Beat up. One shot. Ramp, good shit. Ramp, one shot. Bottom ramp. I got time. Let's go. Bottom ramp's weak. Yeah, I'm just holding my. He might be upstairs. Anti-stairs. He's gonna be all late.
MC's insane.
my god.
He's insane.
Nice. I pitch. Really for Brandon. He's staying down time. Yeah, he's there. Spot front. I think Chris staying down time. Run. Hold me. KG. He's still front hall. I have the push.
We get back to it. 210 on the board now for FaZe.
Bro, that was such a big sequence. Both of those listenings by FaZe. Every kill.
Number 5's already rotating.
They wouldn't hear it, but
yeah, they went off those.
No, it absolutely is. A great listen in there from Atlanta FaZe. They were flipping the spawns, getting plane control. They did it last time through. Now they can win here. So OPTIC had to put some pressure on and go for a contest. That's exactly what will happen.
OPTIC had to overcommit
But
for
now
Olbo to stop the
over
win.
towards Burger. For OPTIC, Kenny's struggling a little bit, but he's watching this cross right now, able to win that big gunfight.
These are big fights.
Yet, but it'd be very difficult to win this one if you're OPTIC.
And if you're OPTIC Texas, like, yeah, you've got a shot here. I think we're Atlanta FaZe.
No, I think it's actually just doable. It's very doable.
Definitely doable.
That's not been true this weekend. They've lost those close games. So do not count OPTIC Texas out of it yet. If they come roaring back into this one, FaZe are going to be feeling the pressure. But now one of those streaks going to be injected into this. We'll see as Celium looks to get the cruise missile into the map. Trophy there for coverage.
Oh, they popped kills. They got two.
Oh, they wall banged him.
There is the flip as well. So
I
need Dash to get one more kill before we win this, bro. Dash, I need you to come off spawn and kill number 7 right now. Thank you.
Has been unbelievable to just get the kills.
There's a little cherry on top.
Cherry on top, 150.
This is that, yo.
What a recovery from the guys,
Bro, Simp and Cell just went fucking nuclear. Dude,
that made me feel so
just
good
absolutely
about
fried.
Go.
Good job.
So my chat was asking me like how do you regain a situation like that? It kind of helps every person on that FaZe team. In a situation like that, you get slammed to winners.
I'll be honest, bro. FaZe didn't break Burger twice. That could have been scary. If OPTIC hold Burger and hold the security spawn, that gets sketchy as fuck.
He's getting angled in Burger by the guy sliding to the close wall. And he's killing the guy like on the pillar.
Both of them near
MC's fucking
damage. Now up 1-0.
Yeah, Kenny had a rough map, but to be fair, he was due for a stinker, bro. He's been playing so good, and he had 12 assists, getting his kill stolen.
You're shooting.
Win this game.
He's still dropping that damage.
Bro, Cell and MC just went fucking nuts.
Shotzi's been struggling, man. He's been struggling.
How difficult it can be to beat a team so many times in a row.
Actually, not really. He kind of popped off the last series he played.
You don't
think he's been struggling a little bit, Ben?
He's been, he just hasn't been like to the standard that we hold him in respawn.
Right, like in terms of like Shotzi and his
standard. He's not the one always getting set up, you know what I mean? Like,
he's absolutely him
P2 to P3.
Yeah.
Like they play for all that dream time and they say, you know what? Let's just keep security side. We'll hold Burger.
I meant Sippin' MC, not Selling MC.
That was fucking we didn't see every single team kind of play for that.
Oh, did I say Selling MC?
I don't know.
What are the Green Wallers say? Green Wallers. You think Shotzi's been playing up to his potential right now? I don't know.
Was there anything you really
Definitely not Batsy. Some people are saying Batsy, and that's not what I'm saying. So he's not playing bad. He's playing good.
I think Andrew's trying to do his best to cover all the bases in Hardpoint. So he's not always going to get set up on his map.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not always going to be the one getting set up.
On the stage, and then for FaZe,
you got to gas up the homies.
On previous teams, he definitely was that guy, though.
That's rule number 1.
You think he sucks? No, bro. Shotzi's got like, and Shotzi's been playing good. I'm just saying in terms of Shotzi's level, like what Sam said, like the bar, like where Shotzi can be at. He's been struggling a little bit.
There also is only so many kills the way Kennedy has been playing.
Yeah, that's also very true. There's one thing about Shotzi, like no matter what's on the scoreboard, like he's being impactful. You know what I mean? Like he's always gonna have a player that you want on your team, regardless of what the scoreboard's saying. But and I am on the other side of Pat. I think Shotzi is a superstar. Pat, on the other hand, does not.
I
think he is.
They got a full 60, right?
I think he definitely is, bro.
They were down 65. They did a full 60.
Bro, Tom, when have you ever heard Pat say anything positive about anyone on OPTIC or the team OPTIC or the organization OPTIC?
I mean, he was talking positive about Brett and Kenny yesterday.
It might be the only time that's ever happened.
Nah, he's saying nice things about OPTIC sometimes, but you know him. It's hard for him to be nice to OPTIC, bro. It's hard.
I was gonna say, you don't think he's because of life experiences, right? Playing against him, you don't think he's a generational OPTIC player?
Yeah, he's 29. Cell had 3 minutes
that's
on the
his gimmick, though. Every time, that's his gimmick, bro. Like, don't lose much fault about it.
Now you're going to a
I don't know.
Yo, yesterday we were down 4-2, right, on Invasion Search, and then we came back 4 rounds.
Yeah.
So
FaZe had a lot better mid-rounds than OPTIC
last week if we get there.
Yeah, we're heading to Invasion.
OPTIC came in with like a way better game plan to start the map, but I think FaZe adjusted way better.
Now we think about
chat lock in, bro. Triple invasion. Everyone lock in.
The superior search and destroy team in this matchup, but you're coming off a loss where Ultra made you look very pedestrian. On the other side of it, if you're Optic,
whose map one pick was that?
Search and destroys you.
On
one side some positives, the other
that was
some negatives.
Optic's
But
pick.
if you just
I think FaZe's team being
so
we have the next three.
It's hard not to favor FaZe in a map too.
I mean, but they're both good at these maps, though.
Right.
I would favor FaZe over Optic.
I mean, they
unfortunately for Optic, that one map.
The control, it's invasion, bro. The control can go either way.
Not gonna be able to see right now, but
maybe we'll
the rest of it, like, I think it's heavily favored FaZe here in the SD 3-4. I'd say
same issue with Toronto. If you're a good team, like, why would you ever play that map?
On attack, they were able to find Shotzzy
Is it so 50-50 sometimes?
inside of Broken.
I think FaZe still plays right now in Surge, unless Shotzzy just goes.
Yeah, edit 2 times.
It's like against other teams, I swear, like he'll get loose.
They've already played the map, so I feel like they have a good grasp of like Optic's win condition right here. Yeah, I feel like FaZe is smart enough to not let Ant just go broken and get a 17 piece every round. So hopefully FaZe has some semblance of common sense in that.
Number one
Let's go.
this season is Stellium.
Yeah, he's familiar with that role.
I mean, this is
Simp is in the dirt corner.
Already. There is nobody B Street, nobody at B. Shotzzy can plant if you want, but Simp able to creep on through towards Red, playing on an island. But now Draza gonna switch positions, and with that spot, everyone is trying to find Simp and where he goes. You see Kenny and Shotzzy just like, is he ever gonna come back to B Street? No? All right.
Oh, you're just waiting here for your draws. The damage gets in. The
what? 6. Hello?
Kenny
Is that now?
I know. He dropped the call him out one shot going dark. He had to have. It's just so weird that nobody was turning.
They'll put the favor back into the hands of Atlanta FaZe.
That's a weird round.
She can't get out either. BZ gets ripped down.
They literally did. Dude, Chris literally did a fucking Dylan did it in the fucking last time they played this match. Actually, common. They just stole the shred.
Just sort of A Street the entire time, trying to help his teammates out towards B Dom, but.
Wait, is my mic fucking good, guys?
And it just starts with Simp. I mean, Shotzzy doesn't know it, obviously.
Yeah, your mic's good.
But the bomb set was literally wide open. He gets to the tank, he's just kind of looking around. But Simp was inside of DVD. He's able to find the first blood, and that just kind of stalls the push there for Optic.
Well, I know in general, listen, they can't see what we do, but you've been saying kind of in the green room at times, like, man, if I was there, I'd be smoking and planting bomb because it's just open sometimes to hit. It feels like not as many people as maybe back in the day in Search would just take the gamble to get an early plant. I feel like there were so many more fast plants. Like back, we're talking about the Ghost, back to Black Ops 2, just get it down quick, put the pressure on the defense.
Yeah, a little bit. It's difficult to do with all these crosses.
It is, yes, it is.
Some of these positions, but yeah, I mean, every now and then
you've always been a guy. You've always been a guy who's like, plant the bomb.
Yeah, just plant it. You never know what's going to happen.
It gets a little trickier to plant it when your bomb carrier dies off the rip. As Fred gets the kill, Fred taking over now as he takes out the tiny tears here in round 2.
Okay, well, AG about to get an ace.
Working on the ace now is Celium, also ripped out of it. Draza, last guy up. He's recouped. Bomb, work to do. Good luck with that fight. Dashy.
Good place from AG.
And that is a clean one. It starts with Pred. It basically ends with Pred.
Yeah, no, he finds 3 just around that B-Dom area, picking them apart. He has been shooting very straight, and then I don't know the numbers on it, but that gunfight right there is not a very successful one, probably.
When you're in the open and fighting the tank heady, yeah. 1.7% victory, Joe.
I would be surprised if it was that.
No, because even when you're hitting your shots there, it's like wall banks too. Like you gotta hit so many bullets. Hit clean heady seems impossible. Pred will take 3 in a row into this round. Back to offense, go Optic. Shotzzy will be your bomb carrier as the utility. Exhausted down this.
And Chris is in a lot of trouble because they're nowhere on this side of the map.
Number 6, when are they going to
go? Are they going to work the flank
or just kind of stack over towards A? Because Simp is on an island. He'd be one of the best, though. Now has the help of draws. Here comes a push onto Simp. He was so good in map 1, able to find the first blood, but a nice trade there for Optic. Bomb going down. And just what we talked about, that first push, get to the bomb planet.
Yes, and that's just a great job making sure Simp only gets 1, because he's done such a good job getting multi-kills from that
position. He's going all the way around.
Shut him down.
Looking at it,
Tyler, I think one might have seen him,
down to the 3 versus 3 we go. Put the pressure on FaZe to now retake.
Problem is they give up dark now.
They can do it.
They might be able to work one here.
It's a tough retake though, no?
Kinda. They can retake. Octane's kind of blended here.
Able to catch him.
Yeah. That's a trade. Yeah. Wow.
That's a really good retake. I love the play by Optic. That was a fucking really good
I like the
retake.
it just kind of pinches him in. They
I
can't
think
go
Ant kind of shelled Ice Cream to try and get the pick, but I think if he'd stayed alive, they had a chance. He actually got blooded first for 2 guys on side. They were kind of fucked at that point.
And that is the big one, because then you sort of have a 2-on-1 for at least
Zinni's second shin, that's how.
Final trade comes through.
And those are just the plays we were talking about from Shotzi, right? He likes to get creative, find those timings, those openings, and that's a gamble. If he wins the gunfight, the round's probably done. Instead, he loses it.
I think he actually had a big execute there, but the retake was a little too much.
Hey, you want to answer some questions on the show today, Ben?
Audience questions?
Yeah.
If it's a fast show, I'm down, yeah.
2-1 advantage.
If you want to commit to it, I'm with it.
3-1 for Cell.
So sad I'm missing
By the way, just so you know, Sam, like that has been Optic's issue. Is they're like second worst team in winning bomb down situations, like bomb playing situations in the league.
Dominates that round.
Only won 58. Yeah, only 58%. 59%.
Deeper into this 44, and that will
league average is like 72%. FAZE is 91.
We were talking about, right? I don't know if they have info that Shotzi crossed the broken, but he's in that spot. And obviously,
A probably doesn't know he's here.
The best
They
series
better know he's here. They're playing fucking Optic.
Shotzi plays broken every round, so I would hope that they think he's here.
And they're trying to stun check him.
hear the stuns going off. I would assume the way
They are
playing
shitting
this,
themselves.
they
Look at the way they're clearing this, dude. They know he's in here.
Shotzi.
The guy, Shotzi's lurking. We gotta find him. Can that picture on the corner? He's able to get one now. Can he get out? Wants to throw the smoke for a bit of chaos, but the trade comes
It's such a one-and-done spot, though, bro.
Done a good job is making sure he can't
Especially
get more.
because everybody knows where he's
Simple
playing.
On the other side of it in the last round is make sure they can't get that multi-kill. Is now you track back, try to work this towards the
AG's still kind of unknown.
3-on-2. It's on Dashy.
AG's looking
to try and hold Dashy, trying to get the gunfight win from
AG was in a great spot outside dark. I don't think they're gonna see him.
Might come down to what timing Fred is able to get him off the bomb. 12 seconds, they're gonna have to go, and here comes
AG played a great spot.
Dude, AG's insane. Oh my god!
Pre-fire from Celium.
Oh, he's gonna empty.
Oh my god, he got him. Oh my god.
Celium versus Pred is running like a kangaroo.
Oh my god. AG actually
Oh my god.
Both the defensive rounds taking over.
AG was laying down dark alley like in the corner.
Holy
He
shit.
should have jumped on a tank. He should have jumped on a tank there. That way, if he goes left or right, it's an easy, he's one shot. It's an easy trade.
I was stressed. Heart was beaten.
Bro, Zach was a fucking second from getting that bomb point off too.
5 non-traded kills, all coming through the defense. He has tied this up.
I got this, guys. He's come. Your guys' heart's beating. I'm good.
Mine's going too.
That was a fun one. 2-2. Pred continued to do this on defense. He's got 5 kills, and they're all on the defense. They're really relying on him right now. We'll see how long he can keep it going, but now can they find some success offensively? Has this just been a defensive affair so far for either team?
Say, try to bang out
This is when these adjustments are going to start coming in. Kind of where do we want to go? Try to find any creativity, but Abizi almost gives them a timing, but he's got Simp watching his back. Well, kind of watching. At least has the trade as we have a 3-on-3. Simto gets pegged by a grenade, and now he's going to try to play his life, and he wins a gunfight. On top of it, how is he still alive? But there is a trade.
He had, what, 30 or so health, and just knowing he has that bit of cover to chow,
I like this play from FaZe.
To just sort of nuke him out of this. But as you said, the trade comes in there. So it's the arrival on the other side. Shotzi with a little bit of pizzazz, able to take it. Draws, gets dropped.
That's a tough one.
Back-to-back rounds.
That is a tough one.
Win on the board for one of these teams. Optic.
Like MC's got to win that fight.
It's nicely done in that 2v2.
It's that long slide out to the fucking heady from Freezer.
Yeah.
So
had the reposition,
and hit nice shots there too.
As you said, the snap, and Dashy's like, Draza might start working up this B street. So far, those skirmishes going the way of Optic.
Matt Golden, we got a green waller already giving up on his team with a super chat. That you hate to see that for Matt. You hate to see that.
Best of 5 for their chances if they were to make a finals
Hate to see that.
This search and destroy. If you could just suddenly bring it together on a championship Sunday. How good it could be. You got the edge. Now can you get the snowball going if you are Optic? Pred has been electric on defense. So keep an eye on that number 3 on the map as we get deeper into this. But for now, the pressure building over towards Dashy. Him and Celium, it's like a little mini game in itself on this side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, such respect between these two players. I mean, they grew up and winning so many
Bruce in
SD
such a good spot
tournaments
to get
together.
this pick.
There's going to be that shoulder, that
That was a good
info,
spot
the
to get
gunfight
picked.
going
Oh,
down,
never
and this
mind.
time Cell able to win it.
That's
Get
a
it down
fun
right
one
away,
to
man.
watch. It really,
Yep.
really is.
Now bomb going
Draws
down.
should
Now
get a
working
kill
the
here.
pinch will be Shotzi versus Draza from the top rope.
Draza wins it.
Here we go.
Simp tags one on. The second one nearly dead, but Pred able to get away. And, well, it's a defensive round. It is Pred, so don't
Did you
count
close
him
the
out.
door?
But
Good
now,
luck, brother.
a lot of time and a lot of work to do. 3 more players he's got to take out of it. Wins another one-on-one. Pred's making it interesting.
Yeah, still 20 seconds to go, but Draws is going to say hello or run away with his life for now. And this could just come down to the clock. But I'll tell you what, the guy's winning his ones.
Jesus
He is
Christ.
on point.
Yeah, that's
AG,
kind
this
of what I'm
whole
saying. Don't
event
count
has
him out,
been-
but like he's need a little more
He's
time.
He's been like a fucking
He's been
bull.
unbelievable, bro.
Runs at you and he wins every gunfight.
2 post plant or something like that. But he had 30 seconds, basically 4 people to kill. Can't quite do it, but I think you said it right. He's shooting.
Yeah, FaZe able to respond. And, you know, Dashy, we haven't seen that angle too often, a bit of an off angle. He's just probably hoping to find one. Maybe someone creeps on up and then
Did Bruce
out
get
with
shot
his
by both
life,
guys
but
on the
Cell
street?
with the shoulder.
I think so.
The shoulder,
Yeah,
the
it's tough.
40 shoulders that got there. Yeah, like he literally like got a millimeter more of space each time he shouldered to try and get that angle. And finally, a bunny hop battle, and he wins the fight. But dear Lord,
Go
he's
J
using
Mac
his
W,
shoulders to
baby.
dance and live for him, that's for sure. 3-3.
Appreciate the
This has been one
resubbing,
hell
man.
of a search and destroy
I was
here,
wondering if
round
the
two.
CDL sponsored by Monster Energy. Can the CDL drinks?
Yo, Ian's down to come on. Enable's
if
hopping
you
in.
have like a
down,
dark,
back-to-back
they make you
rounds
put
is-
non-monster energy
Zip
drinks
is
in
starting
the
to get
monster like
aggressive.
cup
Does it
things
feel
you
like
guys
one of
see on
those where it's like,
stage.
who's gonna
So if
screw
the
up
players are
first?
drinking anything else, they have to put them in like
Yeah,
those
when it's
fucking.
between teams like this, that is usually the play. And BZ,
Big Abe.
Oh, and he got away too.
Zero HP.
the first blood, and now he's got his teammates looking over him.
Wow. Just
Tell you what, Chad, if you're Optic and you lose 3 straight to
Fuck the
2, you're
idiot.
not feeling too great.
Going low, going high.
These guys seem to
back
have
up,
their
and
number.
Kenny taking
If
it out of
they
it. Zabizi, it's his round this time through. 4 versus 2 now, 4 FaZe. Chance to go up 4-3 is
I might let him play his bomb there.
back-to-back rounds for Optic. Chance now to do it if you are FaZe, but Dashy does bring him a little bit closer. The trade doesn't come through, so nobody now for Optic
This is still
Texas.
definitely clutchable for
And now if
Optic.
you're FaZe, you're waiting
Sips
on
could
number
have good
7.
info
You're waiting
here.
on Sim potentially to make you play. He's
Yeah,
going to have
Forrest
a
super
one
wrapping
versus
him.
Dashy in the spawn. And that is going to go to Simp with the rival. So Pred. 1 versus 3. He absolutely
Dude,
is.
Simp is fucking
Simp is going
insane.
to cut him down.
Bro, he's a shooter,
a
bro.
sub,
He's
bro.
got
That
a
was a
sub in his
sub.
hand.
MCW,
Go,
I mean,
boys.
you get a gunfight there. If you're Dashy, instead it's not much of a gunfight. Rival just buries him. Tons of time for the defuse. Great round there from Simp, and well, really a BZ early.
Yeah, I mean, he finds the first
I
blood,
feel like
gets away
those
with his
plans
life, and
shouldn't
then
count for playing 1%
repositions. And we
though.
saw that
What do
second
you
kill
think?
on Kenny. I think he just gets a lot of help because he
Huh?
needs 1 bullet.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sam?
Cell
Because that makes
walked
that
over
stat misleading then. Playing win
I didn't see
percentage,
who
like,
ripped him with the cell. Yeah, he was
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like stats only.
Yeah.
tell
one,
you so
maybe
much.
2 bullet.
I
He
mean,
you'd
you
have
have to
to,
count
you'd
that
have to
'cause it's
adjust
true,
it
but-
for
4-3 now
even or
FaZe.
man up. Would be the only way to do it. Because you're planning, and your win percentage is not
Sully and
50% in that
Dashy, the hard
situation
carries
or
right now
higher.
from a damage standpoint. Yeah, 1,700 up for Cell, 1,800 for Dashy. They have been putting in damage for
Dude,
their
Ken
team.
is having a
Rosa
tough
Del
Oh, he didn't
one.
hear
Kenny
CD.
struggles continue.
Oh, he got me.
Oh.
7. There's the rival up close and
Insta
personal.
plant.
Shotzi, Kenny.
Fucking go.
they cannot
Come
get
on.
anything going.
Good win.
Fucking
That's a
go.
miss there.
Big,
Good
fucking
oh,
go,
what a
boy.
round, bro.
Did that start?
Ken's having a
Big
tough
round, big
series.
round, big round.
It starts with Kenny.
Come on,
I don't think he
Tom.
has a trophy. And
Let's go,
we've
K-Son,
seen
come on.
teams
One more
sort of
round.
overloading that B Street, trying to find kills onto that one player. Even if he does, because he's the only trophy player on the site, maybe that just goes away, and then the nades just pile on in.
You got to rip off 3 straight now if you're Optic Texas. Brush that one off. Easy to forget with how fast it was.
Look at you guys so mad. Shut up. Suck my balls. Let's close this shit out.
Can you make
Let's close this shit out. Come on.
Who's mad right now? There are some people mad at that, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, close this shit out.
Going, late going.
Yeah, I mean, even in map 1, right? Like Ken
Why they
obviously
cooking you,
struggled,
bro?
but his damage was there, right?
It's
Always
another day in
cooking
the life,
K-Son.
Tommy.
Terminal, it just
It's
feels
another
like
day in the
sometimes
life,
you
bro.
beat in the blender.
Sometimes you just gotta
I
accept
want to
it
see him step
and
up
fucking
here.
own it.
This map number 2, he's got a chance.
Hey,
with
bro,
this
look what
first
happened
blood
last
fight,
series.
but
What did we
he's gonna
say?
back down
Man,
down.
we just got shit on. We got shit on, man.
Sometimes you just gotta own it. This guy.
Sometimes you just gotta own it, bro. If you get shit on, you get get shit on, bro. It
Seven
is what it
first
is,
bloods
man.
If you are Atlanta FaZe through 9 rounds.
That's got to be a trade. Hit that. Yeah, chase it down. Chase that down.
Simp follows it up with another 4 versus 2. Final round. Waiting.
Let's go. Come on.
Now is another drops. It's Kenny gets a kill. Yep.
Yep, that's how we do it. That's how we fucking do it.
Good map.
Come on.
6-3.
Big S&D. Big S&D.
You battle them a bit tougher, I think, if you're Austin, Texas this time.
Phenomenal.
It's the same. I think this is honestly, yeah, it was 2-2 and then just...
Yo, you're a moron, bro. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Hey, it's not over. It's not over.
Say what?
It's not over. One more.
Sets up just like they did the previous round to find the first bloody.
All right, boys. I'm out of here, unfortunately.
Sam, come on.
I got to. I'm sorry, boys. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
Sam.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Have a great night with
You
the
guys
missus.
have a fantastic viewing experience for the rest of this one. Phase up, motherfuckers.
All right, Sam. You take it easy.
Phase up,
You take it
motherfuckers.
easy, man. Phase up, Sam.
Later, brother.
Phase
Later,
up, man. Later, man.
All right, chat. I apologize. I would stay if I could, but I cannot. Hope you guys have a good rest of the tournament, man. I'm hoping for. I'll be obviously watching as much as I can, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, everyone head on over to Tommy's stream, Ben's stream, whoever, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be live on Twitch the entire weekend. We're not gonna be on YouTube unless the CDL is on. So I'm not taking my off day tomorrow or anything. So I'll be over on Twitch in the morning for the normal schedule that you guys are used to. Chat, I appreciate you guys. Major viewing was fucking awesome. Watch party numbers were insane. So thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, enjoy the rest of the tournament, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, chat.